Just keep scaling it down.
All the things, all the weird things you're going to put on your obit one day.
Literally just a pulse.
Yeah, or they'll be saying on the news after the heinous acts that you perform on your way out.
No one will remember me when I die, Andrew, but thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the cast, guys. So we are doing part 2, chapter 2, I guess, of episode 3,
Ooh,
Pit of Despair.
Yeah.
We'll do a little recap on that in a second. But who are all these beautiful people I'm playing with?
I don't know. Where are they?
Let's go around.
Uh-oh.
It ended with he shot himself in the
I missed that part.
I get. Yeah, no, sorry. I get.
These are the great.
They can actually see me be like
Right,
borderline suicidal now.
Yeah.
This is my first time like on the video version.
You don't
of this.
just get to hear the darkness in his voice.
Yeah, it's true.
Come to life.
You can see where it's like he's like, and now I have to laugh so that they'll think it's a joke.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, that's right. I should address, we are a podcast as well. Never Tell Me the Odds. StarWarsRPGpodcast.com. So you can always listen to the podcast there, but now you can watch us live in all of our fleshy glory.
Oh.
And
Fleshy is the key word here.
Who are these flesh bags?
I'll
that
go
we have?
first. I'll go first. My name's Amy Vorpahl. What's up? And
What's up, Amy?
so I'm playing Merce Lek, who is a human commando imperial officer. He's a commando soldier lieutenant, and and he's on a mission to track down the love of his life, Tamaya, who he imprisoned because he had to. But
Previously played by
me.
You in episode 2.
Yeah.
Saving Life Day.
Yes. So he has gathered a group of people together to help him on this mission to free the woman that he imprisoned in love, but also in an actual prison.
Yes. The
His wife.
Oh, he imprisoned her in love?
Yeah, he did. Well, he married her.
Are those the vows? Because that seems a little dark.
Do you, Mercy?
I was just trying to do some wordplay, and I think it backfired.
I vow to imprison
I
you
feel like
always.
I feel like that might describe their relationship pretty well.
Yeah. She was a rebel. She's a rebel, and they.
A diplomat. And what does she look like?
Hot AF.
Yeah, she is actually. Here we have her here.
Yeah.
If I put this under the Octacam, can we get a shot of Tamaya?
And
There you go.
College student, rebel, raconteur,
yes.
ex-former college student, yeah. Would have voted for Bernie Sanders had he
Totally.
been available. Behind me on this map, you will see a diagram of the pit
A
itself.
uterus.
Well, a uterus, if a uterus was more than a mile tall and partially embedded in a lava field on a desolate planet in the far reaches of
Yeah, that sounds like a uterus.
So basically, what I tell my therapist under hypnosis.
Tamaya is currently Tamaya is currently located based on your most recent intel, which has been smuggled to you by your rebellion sources, here on the main floor of the prison.
Wow.
We'll get
She's
more-
not that deep.
Well, no, you pulled strings with your
Oh,
husband.
that's right. That's right.
Okay, so that's who you're trying to get. You guys are currently, and we'll get more into this in a second, up in this level here. But we'll get to that in a second. Who else do we have?
Hi, I'm Drew Coombs, and I am playing Dax Stryker, who is a Force-sensitive super pilot. And I know enough now about the Force rules in the book that I was definitely not doing it quite right, but not enough to know now what I have to do. So I'm furiously...
So you know you were doing it wrong, but have no idea how to correct it.
I'm surreptitiously Googling it under the table.
Okay. That's great. We'll get into that, actually.
Unlearn what you have learned, and then Google it. That's what Yoda said.
Yeah. Special editions.
I actually do know how it works, and so when we get to that, we'll get to that.
Oh my gosh, the Galaxy Master knows all.
Wear your shades.
Yeah.
Space pilot.
I got drunk and left them at a party.
Good thing.
no.
He's got
there's
cool
so many
shades.
Aviators?
spares.
What? These are so perfect.
Okay, there you go.
Can we try it out, the double specs?
So cool.
Dax Stryker.
Cheat to the camera.
Don't know which camera I'm looking
I don't
at.
know.
That way.
That
Okay,
one.
yeah. Hey,
Ooh.
how you guys doing? I'm a cool pilot now.
I love it. Dax Stryker, great. Human.
Now I'm even cool. How?
No.
He loves
Yeah.
gas station
Hey.
aviators.
That's pretty good. So why would Dak have teamed up with Merce in order to spring a few rebels from the depths of one of the most unbreakable prisons in the galaxy.
Well, here's the thing about Dax Stryker. Dax Stryker's a man of action, and the Empire really wanted him to cool his heels too often. And he's not really into politics. He's not into identity. He likes to fast, fly, and ship good. And talk bad.
Wow! Uses all of his brain power on
Ace's
the flying.
piloting exams, but literally nothing else.
Yeah, failed the essay portion hard, but pulled some strings. Still got assigned to a pilot, but he's looking for the promise of adventure and the ability to fly whatever the fuck he wants.
Such a thrill seeker that he's like, what could be the bigger thrill than betraying the Emperor, going to the most heavily protected prison in the galaxy, and trying to side with the rebels.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't take much convincing.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Do paperwork all day? Do you have any idea how many forms you have to fill out just to take a shuttle out?
Oh, speaking
Bureaucracy,
of that,
the true dark side.
Dak, can you handle this folder here? And then just file it away.
Pull out my blaster and I shoot the files.
Nice.
Taken care of.
Roll, despair, still have to fill it out. In triplicate.
Tiny tape.
Tape.
Staple, actually, you have to staple it.
Missing
Yeah.
It's
staple.
Staplar.
The Sith Lord?
Sith Lord.
Staplar.
Staplar.
Yeah. Oh, man. He'll show up. Just wait.
Done.
So, missing tonight from our table, but with us in spirit and possibly also on the forums, is Gaurav Gulati, who plays
Gaurav.
everyone's favorite, who plays Grango, the Toydarian gambler / sleaze merchant.
Yeah.
He was really, really good at charm checks, and I scheduled a bunch of like high-level bluff checks you guys have to do in this session
Man.
to lie your way through. So you're basically, I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
Boy.
I'm just gonna murder punch my way through it.
This,
Yeah, that's
Well, then I'm glad I showed up for this session then.
I'm really glad too because I didn't know what I was going to do.
Yeah.
But we'll get to who you are in a
Okay,
second.
go ahead.
So those are the old school players from episode 2 who have a stake in all of this. Oh, by the way, we should mention you mentioned a second ago, Drew, you played P9L,
I did play P9L.
a murder bot. That's what he looked like.
That is what he looked like.
Kind of.
How'd you get that photo?
From the website, StarWarsRPGpodcast.com, under the players section.
/player/P9L /.html.php.
We do not know where he is, so I'm going to float you up here in outer space. Last time,
That's probably where he is.
last time we saw P9L, we left him with his
Pants down.
personality processor had been wrenched out of your brain by Quintel, played by characters also not here, but whatever. So you were just kind of a puppet. The Empire came in, got all of you guys, and who knows what happened to P9L.
So check the storage lockers. is what-
Yeah, he could be.
It seems like a lot of effort to imprison a droid when you could just turn it off.
Let's move. The droid prisons.
No prison can hold me. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah.
Well, he may not be in prison, but he may be in the prison somehow.
Yeah.
Tantalizing.
Or he is the prison.
Don't ruin everything, Drew. God
what?
damn it. No.
Damn it.
So let's move to the new players side of the table. So Faith, you just joined us last game.
I did.
Yay.
Where are we at? You're over there.
There's your cam.
Yes. So,
Professionalism.
I'm
Faith cam. Faith cam.
Faith Cam. I'm Rimoyne, Rodian bounty hunter. Those of you who might not be familiar with what a Rodian is, if you remember in A New Hope, Greedo, those are Rodians with their fun smells.
Proboscises.
Smells. That's such a good
Snouts.
word for that.
Face genitals.
Face genital.
Definitely not a face.
That's not a face genital.
Genital.
You don't know how Rhodians procreate. It
That's
is messy.
Like lizards, probably. I imagine it'd be a lot like.
They just wham cloacas into noses left
Yeah.
and right.
Ooh.
So,
I've made that mistake before. Okay, so you're a Rhodian bounty
a
hunter.
Rodian bounty hunter.
Working for the Empire.
Working for the Empire as a bounty hunter, but I no longer wish to, as I had been blackmailed into doing it, as they imprisoned my
Ooh, did these,
lover.
that's new
And-
information, I believe, for the people at the table.
What did I say last time?
Oh,
We
that's
did
not
talk
new
about
information at all for anyone.
But-
Except the DM.
But I don't, like characters have not
Yeah.
Okay.
necessarily
Part of the
learned
galaxy
this.
hadn't quite
I don't-
mastered
I don't know how much
it's all right.
information I should be. Should I just shut up?
no,
No, that's
No,
cool.
it's good.
Okay,
We
It's all
review
right.
it all. It depends on what your personal
I'm going to use it
strategy is.
against you in the session
I'm
in
sure
character.
you
So
will.
that's
I'm sure you will.
So they had imprisoned your lover,
Yes.
and we're using that against you.
And then when I refused to continue to bounty hunt for them, they ruthlessly murdered her.
Ruthlessly. Yeah. So
And I'm here for my vengeance.
vengeance.
Vengeance
A best dish served cold.
against Warden Carnivore.
Dish best served cold.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Very good, guys.
there's that's
A
the
bish
syntax
desk
of
served
English.
Or
cold.
piping hot if we end up near the lava, whichever
Now,
works.
I'll remind you that, so you do not have someone in the prison to save, but you do have the object of your vengeance, the warden himself, Lord Carnarvon, warden of this,
yeah.
or Carnarvon? Carnarvon.
Carnarvon.
Suggested by one of the NPCs who donate, or NPCs. That's how I think of
We're all
our
just
viewers.
NPCs to you, aren't we?
Yeah, it's my world, you're just NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of our great watchers and contributors and viewers, KRSB1, BSB?
BSB care one.
There we go.
Ah,
I'm new to this, but thank you for donating.
yes.
He created an NPC. This is our warden here, played, of course, by Crispin Glover.
Oh God.
Terrifying. I'm
is
going to
a-
have a lot of pleasure
Yeah.
punching him.
It's our cinematic universe, so of course, this is where the NPCs come in. All the NPCs in the universe are generally played by actors. So there we go. He's up here in the command structure where you guys are, overlooking the prison pit floors.
God, that was
Is that, I'm
terrifying.
sorry, is that Crispin Glover from
Willard?
Willard?
Yeah, I looked at
Yeah.
looked at a lot of Crispin Glover pictures. I was really tempted to go with.
Sounds like a regular Thursday night.
Yeah, it was good.
Crispin Glover nude.
So
See
you-
search off.
I was
Yeah.
really tempted to go with Ruben and Ed, Crispin Glover, but yeah.
Things to Google: Crispin Glover nude, Star Wars penile. What else do we got going on here? Like the Force, along with any of those.
Yeah.
See what you turn up.
Yeah, and then send us
e-
pics.
Yep,
Yeah.
straight
Set a safe search off.
of that and whatever it does for you. That's what I want to see. I'm so sorry.
Who is this new
Who are
face?
you?
Who is this new
Yeah.
person?
With the
filling
beautiful
in?
hair, like
With the-
seriously.
Oh yeah.
What is your conditioner? Like infant blood?
It's
Who's your
just.
stylist?
Yeah, no, I don't actually have to put anything in it. It's just the deal
It-
I have with Satan. That's just our deal.
It's the special cross.
You don't want to know what I have to do for him, but anyway, yeah. Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm David's friend. I'm
And
going
no
to
one else's.
No one
No,
else.
no one else's. No, I've played with all of you before in various capacities, also in Never Telling the Odds. I'll be reprising my usual role as Gippy Bindu. Gippy is
Fan favorite, Gippy Bindu.
Gippy Bindu is a Mon Calamari, 90-year-old on the verge of death diplomat. He's about 400 pounds and is in a constantly slightly moist terry cloth robe.
Yes.
Yes. So
God,
yeah,
Believed dead, I believe.
believed dead, but Gippy faked his own demise and merely sloughed off the skin that was in his space casket at the funeral, and instead went underground for the rebellion, and went and started managing their POW camps, and where he had the genius idea to like turn a profit with the POW camps. By forcing the stormtroopers there as prisoners of war to become male strippers. However, before that plan could take place, the Empire showed up and put a shutdown on it, and now he's in jail for war crimes. For
Just for making
stripping.
Oh
POWs
wait, is he here?
Stripping war
behave
crimes.
as male strippers.
Is
yeah.
he in this prison?
Is Gippy? Oh,
Yeah.
no, I
No,
hope
he's in a
not.
different prison.
Yeah, I sure hope not.
So
not gonna
I would
see him.
imagine perhaps I would Gippy would be in a max security prison.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
For
We'll
that,
find
if
out.
not that crime, then some of the many, many other crimes that he's committed.
That's true.
Wait, so where is he today?
Well, let's find
Oh,
out.
we're gonna find
Let's
out.
find out as
Okay,
we
I'm
part
sorry,
the
I'm
veils
sorry, I'm
of
sorry.
reality.
Wait, I'm sorry. We're gonna what?
Find out.
After we.
Part the veils of reality.
What happened to the blast doors of reality?
I decided to stop saying Blast Doors of Reality.
Because I wasn't around to like make you do it. Okay,
Yeah,
fine. I can
that's
see how
basically.
it
Shall I
is.
do it for old time's sake?
Yes, please.
Okay, well, hang on that. I'm not hitting the button just yet.
Oh, sorry, I thought that
the
was
last
the
thing I want to address here before we get into it is our social media. You can follow us at NTMTO Podcast. Wow, what a mouthful. At Never Tell Me the Odd Podcast. At NTMTO Podcast. It's a great Twitter handle. Follow us there. You can suggest names for us to, celebrity names for us to impersonate for the NPCs who populate the game. We had some great suggestions. The Queen. Who else came up?
Yeah, my sister. She did William Shatner.
William Shatner, Julia Child,
button.
Vincent
love
Price,
The
We had
Cesar Romero.
Cesar
Joker.
Romero last time. Yeah, that went over well. Cher last time as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
you did
yeah.
a great share.
suggest those at our Twitter handle.
Pretty sexy.
We'll add them to the sheet, and then we will impersonate them. If you want to make us do a name, you can submit donate like $5, and it'll come right to the
little-
top.
a
So
little
we'll
money.
see.
Oh, the
Yeah,
other
look,
thing.
So what was the Twitter handle again?
At NTMTO Podcast.
Wow.
The odds of someone remembering that podcast handle.
Whoa,
are-
whoa. Never tell me the odds.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yay!
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to make Dave do that gag for I think like 40
never done it,
sessions,
yeah.
and he's never picked
Never
it
will.
up. So thank you.
Great. We're also going to be doing a couple giveaways tonight, so just wait for those to get sprinkled in. And
Oh, another thing you can donate is like D&D 5e with the Wild Magic. Merce has Wild Force. And
Ooh.
It's very fun.
it hasn't been triggered yet, but you can donate to have those numbers go down. Basically, I roll a d20 every time I use the Force, and on the numbers that you carve out, 1, 20, 2, 19, it'll trigger.
wow.
Nice.
That sounds crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So donate.
Also give people boost and setback dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. You can also donate to give boost and setback dice. You can donate to give someone a despair or a triumph if you really want to do that.
Or an NPC.
Which happened last time.
Yeah.
We'll
Much
throw it
to
all
our
in.
chagrin.
Oh, yeah.
And in fact, we're getting off to a good start already. Blue Water Baron
Hey, Blue
Oh.
Water Baron!
Yeah, Blue Water Baron.
says hi to Amy.
My favorite color of water.
Yeah, my favorite
Color of
title
water
nobility-
baron.
Title of
actually.
the-
Title of
My favorite
nobility.
color of milk in the Star Wars universe.
Not this
I
one.
love it.
My favorite color of boost die.
He says hi to Amy. He also gives you a boost die. One
Hell
boost
yeah.
die on
Awesome.
whatever.
I see how it is, Blue Water Baron.
Thanks, Blue Water Baron.
That's right.
What a hero.
Putting on the shades there.
That's
Great.
putting them on angrily, which you could donate money to make me do in character at any time.
That's right.
With the adjective or adverb of your choice. That's the one that ends with ly, right?
Adverb, yeah.
Yeah.
Grammar.
Great. So let's get into it. Here, I think that's everything we need right now. There's going to be some drinking rules. We'll get into that in a minute. This is the map that you guys are familiar with. This is the prison that you guys are in. It's about a mile tall.
Where are we?
This is not an aerial view either. This
We're
is
at the
a
a-
side
top
view.
of the fallopian
I love
tube.
it.
Right there. So you guys came in
You're never
across.
not going to see a uterus. Anyway, okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
let's just jump into it.
Wait, when you jump into it, is that when you...
Okay.
Allow me to part the blast doors of reality.
Cool.
We're not here at all. We are. None of this is in front of you. All you see is blackness, speckled with the white dots of a star field from which we pan down. Down from the star field to the gray and bruised looking planetary jail colony known only as P-1T, the pit.
Ah.
We zoom toward it through the miles of thick, gray, roiling clouds that engulf the planet from pole to pole. The world storm. Through the continual gallery of unending hurricanes that scour the continents. Out into the great open wound of the planet. Like an unbelievable ice cream scoop was taken to the side of this planet in the distant past, the result of the galaxy's largest strip mining operation. A pit that bottoms out on the raw, exposed mantle of the planet itself. And there, the narrow spire of steel, like a needle pushed into a gaping wound, the prison itself rising up from the vast sea of magma.
God.
This is what you guys see. So this is all told more than a mile tall, about a mile wide. The bottom, right below this main level here, entirely submerged in magma. This part sticks out.
Wow.
We rush in closer, through the vast expanse of air, down the crumbling walls of Earth, towards the dark, narrow tower, flying past the heavily guarded landing tower, which you guys arrived on, past the swarms of hovering interrogation droids and armed battle droids, through the massive walls, right into the central command room at the top of the tower, where the Imperials gaze down on their struggling captives on the work floor below, coming to a halt, right on our secret Imperial defectors, U3. The Warden has just turned his back angrily and is storming out of the room, brushing his black floppy hair out of his face. Below you guys, through these giant sheets of transparent steel that form one of the walls, they're kind of angled into the wall. You can look down on this massive work floor that stretches out like a half mile away from you, that just seems to have been turned over to hard labor, industrial mining facility, where like flows of hot magma come like pouring down these chutes, and the prisoners, who are just the size of little ants down below you, are like working with sledgehammers to break up giant rocks and things like that. It's a bloodbath. You guys remember that the warden, had just turned on security systems and just gunned down
Yeah.
prisoners because he could.
We saw a glimpse of Quintel.
You did.
Yeah.
Quintel, the character played by Cameron in episode 2. He is, of course, a mechanic, outlaw tech mechanic, I believe. Also on the same floor as Tamaya, this main work floor.
But we don't know that.
No.
Do we?
I think you've got some sketchy intel from the rebels,
Oh, okay.
and they kind of gave you the basic information about where they would be. You also have been working inside the system to get a little bit of information together.
Okay.
The rebels, yes, you remember them. You struck a deal with them to get you off of this planet.
Yeah, we struck a deal. We have to rescue Iron Gan, the Jedi Knight that has been captured in this same prison. And if we do not get free passage off of this planet. We have to find our own way.
Those words echo in your memory.
Mooney
as-
told me.
That's right, Mooney. Was that her name?
Yes.
Wonderful. It was played by Cher. So those words echo in your head.
Oh, because it was
Not
backwards
unlike
of,
the Cher song.
no, it was backwards of Sunny. Instead of
Yeah.
Sunny, we did Mooney.
Yes, I get that now. I just got that.
Remember-
I thought it was a Moonstruck reference, which I thought was very deep for you guys.
Deep cut, deep share
Deep
cut.
cut.
Was,
No,
it,
much
was
more
like everything
surface
she said
level.
just randomly auto-tuned for no reason? Like,
No,
that
I
would
was
be
doing
pretty sweet.
classic Cher.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was crushing it.
I was.
You can
crushing
hear
that.
it. Just listen to the podcast at StarWarsRPGpodcast.com.
Or watch the YouTube. You can also watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
That goes
You
up.
can see us on YouTube.
Yeah, within like 2 or 3 days after this coming out, it should be up on YouTube. Immediately. Not even that. Immediately. You guys stop watching right now. Go to
No,
YouTube.
don't tell
Well,
me
stop that.
You can watch every frame as it compiles to YouTube.
So we'll be immediately on YouTube, guys. Anyway, so Crispin Glover, the warden, turns his back angrily. He's got a long black, imperial coat that hangs down. He kind of stoops off into his private chambers at the end of the hall. Just before he disappears, he stops, turns, shoots you all an angry look again, and then points to the Grango, where he floats right there and goes, "I might tolerate your presence within my precious prison, but I won't have any of these disgusting, filthy alien species who are not cleared with me in advance. Take him off to the interrogation room and find out what he knows," he says. And with that, he disappears. Gringo attempts to protest, but as he opens his mouth to speak, a couple stormtroopers come in from the sides and grab him and slap their hands over his mouth, I guess. I was going to say ball gag, but I think that's a
No,
little...
it should be
Yeah,
ball.
follow your
I
instincts.
requested
every ball gag
Every interrogation.
my cell already. I'm sorry.
Even as-
on them now.
Even as Gringo attempts to force himself away, but he's just a little flying, hovering guy, and he can't put up any resistance. They drag him off, but even as that happens, someone comes out of the interrogation room. It just opens up. A large Mon Cal.
Hello, everyone. Which way is the buffet?
being escorted out by a couple of guards.
I would always provide a buffet to my prisoners of war, as well as sensuous body oils. But I'll explain that plan later. Quiet, you!
And they, I don't know, check you with their guns a little bit. One of the
He's just been
stormtroopers.
interrogated.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck.
7 hours. 7 hours. We get nothing out of him except gases and fluids.
All I'm saying is that it was a wonderful massage. It just took a little bit longer than usual to get to the happy ending.
Shut up, Nate. One of them goes to strike you again with the butt of his rifle, and then just can't do it.
No, the butt of the rifle hits me. It just like sinks in a little bit, and I just go.
I can't get it out. And
Let
then
me
I
aid
come.
you. Now the buffet, you were saying?
Get this one down back to his cell. I've had enough of him. They go and start escorting you.
Don't forget my ball gags.
Gringo, hearing that, gets this wild look in his eyes, realizing that the ball gag in his mouth may have been personal property of Happy. He seems struggling to say something to get away, and then the door shuts as he disappears into the interior.
Don't worry, that one probably wasn't in his mouth.
Oh, God. So you guys find yourself standing in this large command room. It looks like the bridge of a Star Destroyer, kind of. It's got all these computer bases.
Are we still with,
and
what's his butt, Ramsey?
yeah,
Ramsey.
Vice Warden Ramsey.
Vice Warden,
Vice
yeah.
Warden Ramsey.
Well, yes.
Warden.
I do apologize for all of this strangeness with the warden. He's become a bit unusual in his methodology in the last few months. Ever since he, I don't know what it was really, but he's moved all of his personal belongings down into the lowest levels, into the execution chambers. He's taken a real delight presiding over the eventual and rather horrifying executions of our prisoners. But anyway, you're not here to hear about that. You're here for a guided tour. Let me escort you to the turbo lift, and I'll take you down to the lower level. You all have your visitor's passes. Yes, he says, taking out his key card, which is like half red, half yellow with a diagonal stripe. I should chime in at this point. Space Colonizer. Hello, Space Colonizer.
Hey, Space Colonizer!
Hey, Space
Gives
Colonizer!
Amy
Yeah.
a reroll,
Heck yes.
Nice.
and gives Drew a reroll.
Yay!
Oh, thank
you,
you,
Space
Space Colonizer.
So
Aw.
hang on to
You've
these.
colonized our hearts.
Thank you for not just giving coins to the pretty people.
He did.
I mean,
No, he did give it to
the pretty
to
people.
the pretty people.
Yeah, he's blushing for
A
real.
lady told me I had a real pretty mouth the other night, and I tried to explain to her that from the part of the country I'm from, that's not something you normally say to a person.
Because you're from the South.
The South.
Yeah.
Yes.
But she's like, I didn't say purdy, and I was like, I felt like you said purdy.
A lot of
Yeah.
baggage there.
It was a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
But upside, I have a beautiful mouth.
Oh,
Wow.
yay.
Yeah.
But I keep doing this now. I'm very self-conscious.
Preening it?
it's only get to your head now.
Oh, it's
It's already there.
where else is my mouth?
I almost want to feel like she kept accidentally quoting Deliverance like the whole night. And you're just like, that's
I mean, she did later tell me to squeal like a pig, but it was a different context.
yeah, it's just like, you
Was
do
it?
realize you keep quoting
Was
Deliverance.
it?
Like, I don't know what that is. Like,
I've
what
never
are you
seen it.
talking about?
Yeah. And then she played a banjo song, which was,
Ever heard this song? I love this song.
I mean, it is the most erotic of the instruments. It's true.
Have a banjo you could play with me? Maybe
Oh.
or something?
So you guys are escorted to this turbo lift. There's just only one turbo lift. You'll see high security,
Does
of
it
course.
look like a Windows?
That's it. The illusion's ruined.
Yeah. Guys.
Oh,
I
What
went
am I
back in the
doing?
The
uterus.
blast doors have slammed closed. That's back in
that's
reality.
the opening line of my OkCupid profile.
Please.
Mine too.
Please
The
do.
blast doors have slammed.
We'll see if this.
That's the closing line of my OkCupid profile.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, that's. We'll get to that in a minute. So
All right.
the. Yes. All right. Well. We'll take a break on that map for a moment. There we go.
I remember when I
Take
gave
That's
these.
a help.
I'll endlessly fidget with these.
I
if
thought you
have-
would wear them every
I-
time you're in character and needed to stroke someone's face.
That's true. Well, he doesn't have squid digits. He's Admiral Akbar. Like he has
Yeah.
like normal hands.
I bet
Like,
he's got weird fingers.
He's got
I bet
he's
he's
got
got a
he's got
weird
kind of
thumb.
weird fingers, but he's got like super Popeye forearms.
Yeah,
You know the whole
alright.
thing, and then it's just like on
I'll
a
take
sphere.
the genitals back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a Quarren. One of
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Squid-based people of DAC. He's one of the fucking fish-based.
Yes. Also, just something for me to fiddle with.
Everybody knows what that is. So, into the turbo lift you guys go.
I appreciate the reference, David. I know Moncal's sullied history.
You'll see that there's just this one primary turbo lift that brings us down to that first work level. Below that, it was a series of other lifts that take you to the various lower levels.
Let's go to the work level.
Well, let's do it. So all of you, plus me, of course,
Sure.
and let's. Well, I guess we have to get this rather disreputable creature over here down into the pit as soon as we can. And along with
What was your name again?
I don't have to answer that, you slimy gelatinous.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're unimportant. Thank you.
You guys all come together. So the turbo lift is wide enough for the three of you. Gippy, a bit of a squeeze, get him in there.
It's all right.
Everyone
Cuddle in
awkwardly
close.
looks each other in the eye while we decide
Yeah.
who stays off without being
I'll
rude.
say from personal experience, the AC in these elevators is excellent. I assume that as the temperature rises from our combined body heat, the AC will kick in and keep us all cool, comfortable, and seriously aroused.
Hey man, I'm always cool.
So
Indeed you
I
are.
apologize for my elbow, but I don't think it's my fault. Digging into your side.
That's all right. It's quite all right. I understand that you may be have mild shock from being this close to greatness.
and yes, but unfortunately, I don't think you would feel an elbow in his side actually, right?
Well,
No,
I
I'm just going
imagine
off what she's saying.
The way, I imagine that we're all in there, and then he comes in and kind of fills all the gaps, and we're
Yeah.
just kind of like,
Yeah. Well,
I
there's
mean,
also
Gippy feels things. It's just he can't really distinguish of what part of his body is because he's polymorphously perverse. So it's like every part is just like, ooh,
love it.
sorry, all.
Amorphously perverse.
Yeah, no, that's a new wrinkle.
Star
to it.
Wars, you know, for kids. Anyway,
So, in addition to the four of you, the warden, there's also two just regular guards, not stormtroopers even, just the kind who wear like the regular Imperial uniforms with a little hat,
do they salute
guiding
me?
you in. I suppose that
Is that a
would be
lieutenant?
protocol. Yeah, so they give you the.
It is.
Oh, yeah, I probably still
Good. This, everyone, come in. This, God, it's a bit tight. Is there anything you can do about the smell of that horrible fish man? We've been trying, sir. We don't know.
For every ounce you dab, I'll excrete another 4.
Well, don't. It's like the Hydra of filth.
How did you know my stripper name?
Well,
That's Gippy's OkCupid profile
the
name.
Hydra Phil.
everyone just grin and bear it. We'll be down to the work floor in just a few rounds. It's a matter of
I don't
seconds.
understand what they're talking about.
The door shut. Was that your character voice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You remember it's Australian.
No, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Listen.
No, you're
So
crushing
you don't even
it.
pick up on the odor? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because
straight
you've
up.
smelled worse smells and it means nothing to you, or
Have you ever
because?
been to Rodian?
Oh.
But me? Well, no. I mean, I tried to stay off of those disreputable non-human planets.
It's not that bad.
Oh, okay, good.
Swiss.
So
At last, the same voice. I agree. The stench from your homeworld is exquisite.
Vice Warden Ramsey, I have a question.
sure, you've got about 2 rounds as the lift goes down. You notice, by the way, that there are no security cameras in here with you, and that the lift, is totally closed on all sides, and then you're just
Oh.
kind of in here with the guy with the all-access pass. Yeah, you have a question for me. I'd be glad to answer.
Yeah, I've noticed that this one prisoner that is, what's his name?
Gippy Bindu.
Gippy. I noticed that you
Yes.
and other officers are unafraid of him, and in fact, at some points, intimidated by him. He wasn't. The torture that you used on him was ineffective, and I'm really disappointed and want to know basically what is going on with that.
Finally, someone with some standards. Go ahead, own up. Own up to your failure.
You're asking why we haven't tortured him better.
I'm asking why his presence seems to disaffect you.
Are you implying that? Well, I must say I'm a bit taken aback by this upbraiding, but this is why we have people come in and do inspections. Very good. Guardsman, give me your gun. I'll shoot him in the head right now.
No, wait.
He's merely a prisoner.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna use influence. I'm gonna use my force influence on him.
Okay.
Yes.
This
Wait, well, let's.
Okay.
Wow, wait a minute.
Force.
A bunch of things need to happen right now. So, one, we need to go around and determine what our force pool is. So everybody
yes.
gets to roll a force die. We're going to determine how many light side, dark side points we have on the board for you guys to play with. We're also going to go around and determine whose obligations trigger. I don't think we address it at the top. We'll just go around and get everybody to say what your obligation is quite quickly, and then we'll roll to see what comes up. We're starting out strong with 1 dark side point.
Let's roll in the.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
where do you see this dump? Where can
Is it better over here?
over there? What?
Yeah,
What?
On
Right
either
there.
side, yes.
One light side. There is balance.
Do, 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 do.
Here you go.
Are we? We're in the elevator.
Yeah, you're in this turbo lift going down. You guys
We
are all,
should-
Oh, you bitch!
double dark.
not only are you all in this elevator together, so it's very tight quarters. You guys can kind of
We should
barely
just shoot him, right? What you need?
I want a cup.
You guys can barely get your elbows out.
Do you want the bourbon or the scotch?
What is that? Scotch? It's Scotch blend.
It's got a
whiskey.
screw on top and it gets me
It
there.
doesn't
That's all I
taste
know.
as bad as it could.
Oh no, it's
It's
fine.
actually
It's
pretty
totally
pleasant.
drinkable.
How would I make a whiskey
Yeah,
sour?
no, Trader Joe's.
It's
You use a whiskey sour
whiskey
packet?
sour mix, but
Well,
I've
it's-
never seen that before.
Wait, we'll get to our drinks in a second.
Wait,
Let's
wait,
finish
sorry,
rolling.
sorry.
Sorry, I'm
Finish
sorry.
rolling.
Shit.
Oh,
What do you get?
no.
Dark side?
Dark side point.
Great.
Shit.
We are fucked.
Yeah.
And Andrew,
We're
do you have
not
a
doing
Come
well.
on,
can you roll?
Gippy.
Yeah, you bet. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
man.
Wow. Okay, put
Not
one
much
more.
balance here.
one more up
I think
there.
we should just waste this guy, right?
Well, I actually want to throw something to the chat right now. Chat, I've been wondering about what to do with when every dark side point, or when every force point is dark side on the board. I feel like that should trigger some in-game effect, something that would make the players hesitant to flip everything dark. So I was thinking maybe something like everybody takes one strain or something like that. If you guys have any really good ideas or anything you've used in your game, go ahead and suggest them. And
How about we all have to take one drink for every dark side point?
let's talk about drinking rules. As long as we're
Ooh,
talking
yeah.
about drinking.
Yeah.
Oof, oof.
So I always like to.
Cowards.
That would be terrible. is what
No,
you're
that's
saying.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. Please, just something narrative, something easy.
So
Keep looking at this like it's the camera.
no, that's
Right,
that
I
one.
do too. I
Yeah.
do too.
Yeah,
Oh, but it's such a friendly little gadget.
at the dice pit.
I know. It's like
So our drinking rules in the game, we have 3 rules that require you guys to drink. I never have to drink unless I want to because, hey, I'm the master.
Galaxy Master!
That's what happens if all the light side points get triggered. You finish your drink.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
That's a good idea.
So if you have any uncanceled despair on a roll, so you roll everything and at the end you've got 1 despair, you have to take 1 drink for each despair.
A despair,
Oh,
despair?
not despair, sorry, threat. Any uncanceled threat. So for any uncanceled threat, that's 1 drink. If you guys flip a point, everybody has to take a drink. And
That's threat.
if you roll a despair, you want to show me that one? So close, so close, so close. That time. Nope. There we go.
There it is.
Great. Despair. If you guys come up with a despair, whoever rolled that has to finish their drink. As usual, I've brought a themed drink for us. It's whiskey, but I also have whiskey sours, which I've been mixing up over on the side, but with garnishes including maraschino cherries, orange slices, whiskey sour mix. Mix that equal parts water. I have cold water and whiskey.
Oh,
And
Or skip the water.
right. And just
Because-
drink
I mean,
whiskey.
there's also ice over in that bag over there.
what you're telling me, David, with these rules is that I should not have just drank 2 fingers of scotch already.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
you don't,
No. Live your life, man.
they're additional drinking rules, not the only way to drink rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're really just to make sure everybody does do at least a little drinking.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Because that makes people
great.
feel comfortable.
I'm enjoying
Right,
a Bell's
sure.
2-Hearted
Everyone.
Ale from one of the country's finest breweries in and they just started distributing in LA, and I wish they would send me free product,
Yeah.
but they're not going to, so I'm going to keep paying for it and drinking it because it's really fucking good.
It's got a
That's
cool,
right.
it's got a picture of an animal on it.
What is
It
it?
is a fish, which
Whoa.
it is named from the Eel River fish that they farm out.
Crash zoom back into the game. We have obligation rolls to do. So
How does that work?
okay, so how this works is I'm going to roll to see whose obligation gets triggered. What is everyone's obligation for your character? So everybody in the game, like Han Solo, had a debt that he owed to Jabba the Hutt hanging over his head for most of the first movie and second movie. Everybody's got kind of an obligation like that that might trigger during a particular game. Merce, what is your obligation?
It's very specific to this adventure. There's someone who can blackmail Merce because they know that he is married to Tamaya, the rebel
Okay.
warrior.
So if your obligation gets triggered, it basically blows your whole shit wide open.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Or maybe they'll blackmail you.
Yeah, it'll be pretty
Technical
narrative
term.
and fun.
Dak Striker is a consummate thrill seeker, and so when his obligation is triggered, I have to do just the first thing that springs to my mind or that I say out loud, even if it's silly or a joke or would get us all killed.
I like it. Okay.
Nice.
Poor impulse control for Dak.
So if you roll me, I'm probably just going to shoot this guy in the back.
I love it. Hey, it moves the story
Yeah.
forward.
I have that. I
Big.
have it. Any betrayal is my obligation. Because,
Okay.
Because
Meaning you'll betray these guys?
no, that I've been betrayed.
Yeah, that's a good
Blackmailed, yeah.
It's like a motivation.
It's more of a motivation, but that is actually an obligation you can take. That maybe I misunderstood it.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I mean,
blackmail still.
Who have you
is
been betrayed by?
Yes.
by
warden.
the warden.
Okay, so
who
if that
killed-
gets
but blackmail is still on the table.
blackmail for you as well.
Rawenge as well.
What is the thing that people still have hanging over you then to blackmail you with? That you're here to get.
Gay.
That you're gay?
You're gay. Not in Star Wars.
Not allowed in
except
Star Wars
maybe
universe.
in Rogue One.
Wow,
Yeah.
Not Star Wars under George Lucas, but
Also, can we talk about Poe Dameron? Because that guy is.
Yes,
that-
we can.
Can we all just like cross our fingers that we're already dealing with a couple of couple of Star queers? Because I'm excited
yeah.
about it.
Oscar Isaac has already said he's playing him as a
Oh.
bisexual.
Christ, Star Queers is the best.
He was like,
name
yeah,
for
I was
that.
flirting. He's like, I was flirting with Finn the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
he's
said
hot.
that.
clearly. No,
Yeah.
they love each
Oh,
other.
wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you
Wait.
don't.
You saw the longing look they gave each other
just
as they
bites
passed
his
the
lip and
Bro,
like.
you're my world, bro.
I just think the most radical relationship that they could show in Force Awakens that I hope pans out is just that like Rey and Finn are just best buds.
Just
Yeah.
best
Like,
friends.
two straight
Just
people, like a man and a
real-
woman, that are just two good buds,
Yeah.
and like because you fucking never see that.
that would be
in
Not
movies.
yes, that would be extremely
Yeah.
rare.
It's,
love
yeah,
that.
that's almost as rare as seeing an interracial couple depicted in science fiction.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Well, we got both.
No matter what
Why
they do, they're
choose?
progressive.
Why
Doesn't matter,
choose?
it's
An
all
interracial platonic couple.
Crash zoom back into the game where we have that's all great stuff for
Anyway.
our
I mean, to be
follow-up
fair,
podcast.
O'Hara, O'Hara
what
fucking
I could
Kirk,
be
but-
blackmailed. The Empire does like
Okay.
hate.
Can we have a follow-up discussion podcast called "Always Tell Me the Evens"?
No, it's it's going to be called Star Queers, and then it'll be
Yeah.
talking exclusively about that.
Does Gibby have an obligation?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Gibby's obligation originally was that he hates the Empire for basically destroying all of for stripping him of all his prestige as the senator from DAC
Yes.
when they took over DAC.
No relation.
Yeah, not that kind of no. DAC,
I've got 2 Ks.
DAC, the Moncal homeworld, known for its luxury cruisers that were then converted into warships. That's canon. Anyway,
It's true. That's why the medical ships look so weird.
So-
Yep. And anyway, so that was my original thing, but I feel
Rage.
like now his obligation is that he's committed war crimes basically on every side.
He has no friends anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. But I guess
Okay.
he still hates the Empire with a burning passion.
Okay, so I'm just going to divide up obligation evenly, so someone has to trigger in this
Okay.
case.
Okay.
Because that's more fun.
Yep.
So we're going to call you 1 through 25, and then each quadroil after that.
Fair enough.
So you're a quadrail.
And I'm rolling my d30, so we'll ignore anything above a 20. Let's see how it goes. Oh no, wait, what do I do? Let's do. Wait, I'm losing my mind. D30.
Do you want some percentile
Divided by
dice?
4 would be
Do you have
7.
a percentile dice? Yes,
Oh, yeah.
let's do that. Roll a percentile dice in there if you like. And let's see what it is, Drew.
Oh, it's so much stress.
You can do it. What is it?
86. It looks like.
96.
That looks like a 90.
That's a 96.
Gippy's triggers.
Hooray!
Glasses back on.
Sorry. Yeah,
Special guest obligation.
I still can't read.
Special guest obligation.
Special guest obligation.
Oh, good. That means I can still do more.
Okay, so I guess your obligation triggers. You automatically take 2 strain. There's this gun to your head, and the guy goes, "Oh, I'll take great pleasure in killing this one. Do you know what he was doing to our POWs? He was making them dance. He was making them strip.
Interesting.
Yes, it's true. And they were gorgeous, damn it, gorgeous. And
it's
you
a-
can't come and ruin it all. The Empire ruins everything. Everything beautiful in this galaxy.
No, now I'm going to use my influence. Wait. I didn't mean to threaten. I didn't mean to threaten your.
Gippy, what are you doing to him?
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't mean to threaten your authority. I merely was asking what kind of hold he might have had on you. Clearly, he has none. Put the gun down. Let him serve out his sentence the way it's been sentenced. That's not the way justice works.
Roll your force die. Also, that's a pretty good argument. So,
Yeah, right.
although it is a complete about face from what you were just seemingly trying to urge him to do, which was
Can
punish
I
people.
aid her in any way? Or
Yeah, I think that sounds great.
Punish further, not.
If you want to aid her, let's hear what you would say, and I'll determine how many boost die to give her.
I said, put down your gun. Nothing's worth fighting for once you've extinguished beauty from the galaxy in the way that you have. There's nothing, there's really no reason to feel any kind of passion. Where's your professionalism, man? You couldn't talk to me properly, and now in front of a superior officer, you're going to blow me away like some common riffraff. Put the gun away. Be the cold, calculating, soulless imperial dog that you are.
Great. I'm going to give you 2 boost die on your roll. Go ahead and make a. Are you coercing him?
Well, I wanted to, I wanted to use the influence that I
I'm going to
have on
let
my
you do
tree,
that
but
in combination
in
with
combination.
this
Okay,
ability.
fantastic. Then I guess I would use a coercion.
Yep, coercion sounds really good.
Okay, so that's 2 green and a yellow,
Okay,
and 2 boost die.
and 2 boost die, but you're going to roll that against his base ability, which is going to be a red and 2 purple.
Okay, great. Can I have another? I'm going to use Blue Water Baron's boost on this as well.
That sounds great.
Can I borrow
One more, yep, take it.
Thank you. Okay, so I've got 2 purple, 2 green, 1 yellow, 1 red, pretty balanced, except for my 3 boost dice.
Wow.
So, fuck yeah. Yes! Okay. Oh my god, this
That's
is great.
so good.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we're
So
gonna
good.
cancel those guys out.
This is
I
an
succeed.
insane
I have
roll.
4 success
Jesus.
and 2, 4 success and what? Sorry, advantage?
Yeah, advantage.
2 advantage and a triumph.
I think his head just goes scanner style.
Yeah.
Just
4 success, 2 advantage, and a triumph. Full house, baby. That's the full suite. So you guys always get to interpret the positive results. Success means
I know what I
you
want the
succeed
positive.
and he's going to not shoot him. Advantage, something else could happen. Triumph, something even better fucking happens. So call it. Oh, I'm also going to remind you guys, if I may, you've got 2 armed guards in here with you. This guy's also armed. You have 2 rounds for each of you guys to act before this guy hits the bottom floor, opens up, and you guys know there's way more Imperials down there. And, all of your weapons were confiscated. Grango got in with a bunch of weapons, but he's been thrown in the interrogation room. You successfully kept your Vibra sword, which is currently in a sheath they think is empty. So that's the setting. What happens?
Okay, so I succeed. He puts his gun
Well,
down.
I suppose I'll put my gun
I
down.
imagine the other Imperial officers were standing a little bit on guard as well, and they also.
Roll this force dice as well if you're using your force ability.
Okay.
Fuck.
Too right.
Okay. I will put my gun down.
Yeah. Yep.
So you can see his eyes kind of go glassy and diffuse as you
Okay.
just lock right. You see that little island in the right, yeah. The
What?
little
Give us
island.
the pass. You don't need to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the triumph. The
See the
triumph.
little island in that all that water that he goes to at night sometimes when he's alone. Like the
Masturbation
happy
Island.
place.
Okay, and then because of sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, because of I added 5 to my force tree. I can spend a light side point and influence another additional person in range. So I'm going to influence another guard at the same time, and they're going to become I'm going to say, you defer to me. I get your pass,
Okay.
and I'm going
This is
to.
a handy way to handle this.
That's
See?
my triumph. I feel like that's quite
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You're like-
totally
you're
works.
in
You
charge.
mind fucking
Okay,
wipe everyone in this fucking elevator for a second.
Yeah.
I would have had him commit harakiri, but that's me.
Yeah.
That or self-castration.
Good.
Like,
Better than.
I should not procreate for my failure.
Oh my god.
However, we did spend the force point.
Okay.
But
flip a force point.
Oh yeah,
much
I need
better idea
I
for
need
me.
a little bit of a drink.
Whiskey?
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
no.
What are
Sorry.
we saying?
Kept
what
the
are we
darkness
choosing
at bay.
to?
Yeah, what are we
It was,
choosing
I
to
hate
this time?
sand last time. I think this time maybe it.
I would really love it to be my caring for your remains.
Yes.
I just really think that's the most awkward.
The best line that George Lucas ever
Yes.
wrote
The-
Possibly.
in
possibly.
fucking which
it
one
was
was that?
episode
from?
1.
Episode 1.
Or my caring for you will
Nah.
remain. No, it's episode 1.
Is it?
It's Amidala tells it to Anakin.
As they depart, like
As they
split.
depart.
As they leave. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Great. I think that's what it should always be.
My caring
Yeah.
for you will remain.
I feel like all of his
My
writings
caring
is
for
stuff.
you will remain.
Oh.
It's so bad. Okay.
I hate sand.
Okay.
Everywhere.
So say we all.
I honestly feel like a lot of the dialogue was just stuff he wrote in brackets to be like, write real words that people would say later.
It's just he said I love you, and then he just typed that into thesaurus, and that came
Oh,
out.
that's
Whoa,
why I love
you're totally right. Like that is.
He was like, I can't keep saying I love you.
Right.
you cracked the code. Like that's what he did on the weekend. He wrote all 3 of them.
Love, care.
He's like, shit,
Yeah.
somebody was, a reporter's coming over. I said I had these done for years.
I love you
Have
always.
not started yet.
Will remain.
Yeah.
So I think we cut to bottom floor. Doors open up.
Do I have his pass?
You've got his pass. What else did you want? You rolled Triumph, double light side, and you just crushed it with everything else. So you tell me exactly how everything played out in there.
Okay, so the
What I mean, it could be the doors open and they're all hogtied and or whatever. You're
No,
calling-
that's too obvious. I'm not. I'm not trying to.
where that
They're
guy
letting
is.
us take the prisoner down ourselves to experience.
No,
what it's
this
like.
guy. It just lasts longer than it worked. Like this guy is now deferring to me.
Yeah.
I am running the show, and
You're so much smarter than that.
You're basically
assistant
the vice
ward.
warden now.
I'm basically
Yeah.
the vice warden, and the other 2 Imperial officers are on board with it as well.
I like that.
Wow.
So, ma'am, I'm incredibly impressed by your regal bearing and your ability to command these less than satisfactory troops with just a word.
And they accept that.
I feel like I can at last relax and open my pores and just let it all soak out.
No. Wait.
Let the doors open
Hold it
first.
in.
In deference to you, I will, madam.
Find a grating.
Oh, I'm a man.
Oh, you're a man. I'm so sorry.
That's
I-
okay.
Yeah, no, I was
That
like,
happens a lot.
is she rescuing
I'm
her husband
rescuing-
or
I'm rescuing the
or
wife.
the husband rescuing the wife?
And the
Okay,
husband,
gotcha.
yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay.
But
so
I do want to say I am impressed by your threshold for pain. I understand
Oh,
that,
God, don't-
that those torture rooms are not easy to get through.
Don't get
There's
him
something
started.
about you that I like.
Yes, well,
Oh, don't say that.
we cut back to the
Yeah.
torture room and we can see it's like the thing that Han Solo in, except it's all busted open and sparking and just completely overwhelmed.
There's like a blindfold and a pair of like boxer shorts that are stained with hearts all over them.
It's covered in all sorts of strange
Yeah.
fluids.
No,
Oh.
it looks sticky and
Yeah.
very
all I
hot in
say is
there.
consent is the key, and communication.
Well, I imagine whatever you did in there is making my friend, what's his name, Garav's playing
Gringo.
Gringo's time perhaps a little bit easier.
Probably not. It's so
Gringo's
gross.
got the ball gag in his mouth and they're trying to force him into the thing all covered in Gippy's fluids and he's like,
I'll tell you anything you want, for the love of God, don't let me touch it.
forcing him in. Yeah, cut back to. So, well, I think you'll find everything in order, and as you say, you don't need me here. This is, of course, Vice Warden Ramsey. Of course, you don't need me here, and here's my gun and my pass. And, well, goodbye, everyone. I'm going home to go to sleep.
Take a day off to take a nap.
Everyone listen to her now. I'm sure the warden will love this when he hears about it. You hear him say as the doors close.
And I make him turn off his comm link, so when he's asleep, he doesn't get any
Just
radio.
like cut to like he's at home. He's
I mean, it would be good for us to have the comm link
No,
built
we
into the
should take
system,
the
right?
comm
Yeah,
link,
yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to.
Oh, what is it? He shoves his hand through the doors. It closes on him with the comm link in it. Don't forget my Don't forget my comm. Ah! Don't forget my comm link. Take it now. Wonderful. So nice to meet you. He goes away.
It's funny because on my way here, I got trapped in an elevator and I almost had a panic attack.
But was your arm getting crushed by it?
No, the doors just wouldn't open and the elevator turned off.
That's how people die. Could have been
If you want to donate $5, we'll figure out what other things will trigger anxiety in the group.
Oh God,
Point out-
the list goes on and on.
Wait. Sorry.
I do want to point out that did my light side trigger did it triggered the all dark effect. So did
Yes,
anyone
did it?
have any?
Come up with a suggestion?
Do we have any amazing
Yeah, what do we do
Can
if
you
there's a
pass
total
me
eclipse?
The
of
water.
the heart
I'm gonna
Water?
make
We
me a
have
whiskey
to break
sour.
down and
on the seat?
I'm sorry, it's on the
That's right, it's got wheels.
you got it.
With
Flip
some
all
loads
the
of
dark
delicious
side
snacks.
and then take a pause.
This is
Oh,
just
actually,
ridiculous.
this might be a good place. We've been. Oh no, well, let's push on a little bit.
Here's some water.
Jack and
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. We started 7:30.
Mer.
Great.
Merslack.
Merce, Dak, and Ree. Wow.
Together we almost have a whole name.
Yeah.
And Gippy Bindu.
Merce
As much
Daiquiri.
water as whiskey.
Merce Daiquiri.
It's
No, I'm not
I
doing
think
as
I know
much
what your
water as
ship's
whiskey.
name.
Hold on.
No, the ship
the
name is the
Hertz.
Hertz.
I mean, it's
Oh,
supposed to
really?
be a jigger of each.
Not Gippy 8 or Doopy
I did
8.
a lot.
Nope. Oh well, her she's her name's Merslek.
Just sprinkle that into it.
She's
tastes
the
right.
son of General
Don't
Elec.
pour the whole thing. but
Trick.
Trick. I don't know how that works, but it works somehow. So she's got a whole
Electric.
yes.
General
Ah,
Electric.
gotcha.
General Elec.
Gotcha.
But I just go.
General E. Electric.
That's clever.
Just Merslek.
Yes, but it is very clever. So you guys exit onto the main work floor of this prison. It's this massive. You guys just is as far as you guys can see, and then you lose sight of that far wall. It's just this kind of grayish
Okay.
blob in the distance.
We can
Wavering heat comes up from below as you guys exit onto a walkway that comes out of this one turbo lift. Two heavily armed droids, kind of repurposed droidekas. You guys remember from the prequels, are the ones who could roll around and have the
Oh,
power
yeah.
shields.
Is that really what they were called, or is that just what like the weird racist aliens?
Is it the Regal?
Bring the Tardaka! And I was like, you mean the heavy assault droid?
Well, they're cold Draydek according to Wikipedia. I did look that up.
Wikipedia is bullshit.
Wikipedia is not bull fucking shit. Don't you dare say that. Nothing.
I'm sorry, it's Bantha Poodoo.
Thank you.
Hardly better.
It is Bantha Poodoo. Yes, so these guys don't seem to be in the same shape they were back in the Clone Wars. It's been quite a bit of time since then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't quite have their power shields up. It looks like they've been repurposed. The Vice Warden would probably explain about that.
Do they run
but
on a
he is
generator?
Currently
No,
heading back
you're-
home.
Okay. Eddie's, my friends. We're here to run an inspection and have been approved by Vice Warden Ramsey. Show the pass.
They like go back.
Be
to center.
impressed.
Droids.
Is the buffet on this level? Is this where this, no.
Sorry, mate.
They go. They go back to neutral. So there's basically a causeway that leads from there down to. You can see there's like guard towers on either side of you. Big open platform, all just like steel, that leads out to this kind of viewing area / open air dock.
Is this where they were taking Gippy?
Yes, this is the main prison floor. The
All right,
the
we
first
might have
level
to
of the
lock up
prison.
Gippy.
We have to lock up Gippy.
Roger, we'll lock him up.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the games begin.
I'm not trying to cause a scene
He
here.
might be
no,
useful
fair,
as
fair.
a guide for our inspection. Who knows
yeah.
a prison better for its weaknesses and flaws than a well-connected, influential prisoner?
We'll
I'm
just,
not looking to highlight our presence here.
Sure, but
we
he
just
might
need to
have
wait
his
for one of
uses.
the. We just need to wait for. These guys don't have a fucking helmet on, so they just talk normal. In fact, what do they sound like? I think we better roll
Oh, yes.
on our voice chart. So let's see who's going to come up. Where's my force die? Oh,
Do it up.
Where's your force die? Is that your force
it's
die?
in there. That's
Here.
okay.
Well, you
Kudos.
have to
Kudos.
use
This
it.
is well set up
Nope.
for entertainment.
Oh,
this
it's
whole
close
deal.
to
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, you've
Bill
done a
Clinton.
great job.
Bill, do you want to read?
Bill Clinton.
Bill
Hey,
Clinton.
Bill
Well, hey
Clinton.
guys, what's going on?
Okay.
That's great.
Andrew, you just got the roll.
Bill Clinton
You
by.
All right
know
then.
where
Hey.
the Jedi is hidden.
Exactly. Okay, so Bill
Well-
Clinton
Oh, yeah,
had
yeah.
Horatio
That's not
78.
bad.
You are the one of the two guards who are
Better
escorting them.
scoring my own character. Great. This is the best part
Well-
of role-playing games when you talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Go. Or do you want to do Bill? Come on.
Let's try to do Bill here.
Yeah. Hey.
Uh,
You
You're a
do this.
saxophone.
Hey,
Do the
Just
thumb, do the
relax.
thumb.
You have to do the thumb. No, it's this.
Hey.
Not all the way up.
Hey,
You're not
get those
pointing,
cigars out of
you're
there.
thumbing towards
I
something.
did not
Yeah.
Yes.
sexual
There you go.
relation.
Yes.
With Hillary Clinton.
So
I did.
one of the
Wait.
guys takes his hat off and you can turn towards
me
you.
turn.
Played by modern day Bill Clinton. What a coup for the Star Wars universe.
Oh, or like his cheeks are kind of sunken and he
He's not
lost
looking
weight,
good.
but he's healthier, but he looks worse.
Something's probably medically wrong with him, but they haven't disclosed it to the public yet.
It's his wife.
Yeah.
Politics.
Jesus.
We're
Yeah.
not weighing in on political
Yeah.
issues on this podcast.
Okay, so what crime bill is he apologizing for? I'm going
Save,
to
save it. Save it
Ted
for
Cruz is a
the
Zodiac killer.
podcast To follow this one up in the indefinite future. We just have to wait here for one of the transport shuttles to come and pick us up. And you guys can sort of kind of this open air dock. You guys are still about.
We don't have time. We don't have time to wait.
Well, I suppose you could jump off this 25-foot ledge.
No, call off the transport. We'll
Well, how-
handle this.
How will you get down to the? So let me, the scene, if I can. So you guys kind of come off, and you can see an additional layer of security to get to this the one turbo lift leading up to this main
Okay.
this, central command tower. You have all these heavily armed droids, a couple actual like guard towers with like troopers in them, like scanning like the whole work floor down there. That's about 20 feet below where you guys are. And covering this huge space, you see these like shuttles moving back and forth, like the one outside Jabba's sail barge, the one that Luke was on, like that, little skiffs that are like, you can see like 3 or 4 of those like moving back and forth. And that turbolift ride down to this level took so long because you can see that there's like 10 stories of prison cells all lining the walls, and the walls are like half a mile apart. So you can just get the sense of thousands and thousands of prisoners, a whole city of prisoners in this space. And so like guys getting escorted from here and there. The work floor below you is a slaughterhouse still, carnage.
Where's the
And
Jedi?
this is the level where Tamaya is and Quintel.
He's in the lowest level.
You happen to know,
And
at
we're
this,
not there.
We're not there.
yeah, you get a
Is this cell equipped with a bidet? Because God help you if it's not.
is the what equipped with the bidet?
The prison cell that you're taking me to, the luxury suite. I assume.
Should I hit him?
No, let
Very
him
lightly. Aim for the crotch.
What? No.
Be. Let him be.
Come on, maybe a little.
Just arrest him and put him back. I'm doing this terrible.
No.
I not have sexual relations
Listen,
with that.
go ahead and
That's a
roll
great
for-
Crispin Glover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're going to put him in his cell.
In
But
maximum
first, I
security.
since we're here, I don't want to leave this level. I want to finish inspecting it.
In
Follow
the
me.
sewer.
Okay. Well, all right. Don't take it away, man. You got what this guy has to do.
Oh, okay.
I'm passing it over.
Well, oh, you just
Quinn-
did. Bill,
the first
Bill
guard
Clinton.
shuts up,
Hey,
and the
what's
second
going on?
guard, who looks
Yeah,
exactly.
no, it's crazy.
The first prison guard shuts up. The second prison guard, also played by Bill Clinton in a rare double thing.
Dom!
Oh no!
On camera! Dom's here, everybody!
Dave, could you do me a little favor?
What's up?
Just knock down another button, baby.
That'll be $5.
$5.
$5.
$5 a button on David's shirt. Donate now, or forever hold your peace.
Is this better? Chat?
Move
Twitch?
around like this.
Whoa! Look out!
That's a
So
lot of-
layers
That's fabric.
upon
Yeah, that's a lot of fabric.
layers upon layers.
Try
Okay.
not to move your arm so much.
It's not me this time.
No.
Could you button up? Do you want to wear my coat?
No,
Okay,
I'm happy.
good call.
I'm
It's
happy
weird.
with the amount of skin that I'm showing.
Can you? If you should do it to chest hair, then you won't get fabric wrestle. If you just pop one more button and then.
We'll see about it. We'll see.
I'm
I'm gonna get.
gonna
some of
get
this
a
whiskey.
shirt
Take
on.
that sucker, take the nip, do the clip. You're good to go. Tell you what, stays right on. And it's a little bonus for you. I don't know. I'm already in Bill. Hey, that's Bill Clinton for you.
All right. The one guard shuts up. The second guard, also played by Bill Clinton in a weird bit of
Bill
double
Clinton just
casting.
old
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, I guess.
little bit.
I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna,
All right,
I'm
all
gonna let
right.
you interact with the guard. You're trying to
Right.
persuade this guy to let you down onto the floor without one of these shuttlecraft.
Hey, we gotta take this guy down to the floor. I mean, like that's where we keep all the weirdos and
Yes,
stuff.
and we will. That'll be step number 2. Step number 1, as I am in charge, I do have to complete this inspection. You saw Vice Warden leave, and now I am trying to fill out my chart.
Okay, I get you. It's just like he's on his third strike, you know, and like that's kind of how we operate down over here. Is we just make sure that.
Today is a special day, isn't it? You don't always get Lieutenant Mercelek on the craft of the prison spire.
No, sir. I was just trying to enact our new zero tolerance policy and all these thugs. But I'll go ahead and do as you say.
Other Bill Clinton's nodding at him.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yes.
go down there.
Do
Next
what he
time-
says.
Next time, yes, sir, will suffice.
All right. I think you're still.
Yes, sir.
I love there's both a strike system and a zero tolerance policy.
Yeah. I was just throwing out as many weird '90s things as I could.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dunkaroos!
Hey, you seen those Animaniacs? They're funny. They have me playing the sax in the credits. It's great.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah.
Made me laugh too.
Oh man, they're zany to the max. Tell you.
So you're successfully. I think your holdover on all your
Okay.
good shit continues to hold over on this.
Cool. All right.
So you're going down to the prison floor directly. Is that the idea?
I want to go. Are we already? You said we're on a floor. Are we on the floor with?
So we're like on a raised platform
I was
above
trying
the
to
floor,
ask.
so they can't get access to the turbo lift. And we want to go down unescorted to find the floor where your lovely wife and our.
Oh,
back
we're
friend-
not on that
we're,
floor
we're,
yet.
We're way farther
Yeah.
down.
So if I could, if
I'm
I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
if I had
I'm-
my
yeah.
map available.
Just describe the uterus.
It's.
The wound. We're
we in
leaving
the-
the
why
wound
do you
now.
leave-
I'm not
Sorry,
comfortable with this uterus thing.
Okay, you're right because it is the uterus and the vaginal canal. So
Yeah,
what?
why did we leave the? Did we leave the canal?
Nope, still not on board
The
with this.
Yonic
We're not in the
Adventures.
vaginal opening.
What can I do?
thought we were in the vaginal.
Oh,
Imagine
never tell me the odds.
it's like imagine like just a wharf, right, where you're walking out onto a pier. You're on like the Santa Monica Pier right now, right? You're way up above the water. The water is the prison floor. You guys are on this wharf that actually connects back to that central tower.
Gotta
Still,
take the tunnel right up the tunnel.
So we're just on a viewing
That
platform.
helps.
We're on a viewing platform.
viewing platform, absolutely. So you're still about 20 feet up from the prison floor. So none of the prisoners they would have to scale a wall, climb up to this guard post viewing
Sorry.
platform
Sorry.
to get to the turbo lifts to get the hell out of the
We
prison.
love you,
If
Chad.
anyone knows their way around this place, it's me. Hey, get me?
Well, one
All
of
right.
these
Wait.
hover skiffs comes in and docks, and a couple of the guards get off. Who also are played by Bill Clinton. So there's like 6 Bill Clintons milling around, all nodding to each other.
Yes, every guard is Bill
Like
Clinton.
weirdly staring at everyone's tits and trying to convince them to.
They're all different.
Hey, there's nothing weird about tits, baby.
They're all different historic periods
Hey,
of Bill
we all-
Clinton. So there's like,
like it,
yeah,
yeah.
so there's like modern day
I'm
Bill
college
Clinton,
Bill Clinton.
first term Bill Clinton, yeah, college Bill
The
Clinton.
accent was an
His
affectation
his
to
life
make me
is
more
still
charming.
so
I'm
ahead of
McDonald's Bill Clinton. I'm just having fun.
That's right.
So
One of these skiffs come. You've convinced all of the Bill Clintons that you guys can go out alone on the skiff,
Okay.
and they kind of turn it over to you guys.
That's
Great.
yeah.
Boy, if only we had someone who could pilot it. Oh, wait a minute.
Tack, you're up.
Take us to that Jedi.
So Gippy's
He's
still
all the
with
way
you
down.
guys then.
Yeah, Gippy's
great.
Gippy.
All right.
Well, are you?
You're on it.
They
Yeah.
go to drag him away, and you.
No, no.
Well, we'll take this.
Hey,
This is younger.
hey.
Why would you want to spend any more time with that fat piece of scum?
Hey, you
All
got.
right.
Hey, listen, I'm not about body shaming. It's not. It's like so. Back off on that. But yeah, I understand. He's a little bit. He's got a little bit of an attitude, so I understand. Okay, yeah, let's keep it about personality. Cool. All right, so
We'll keep an eye on the fish. We'll take him down.
You guys.
Yes, yes, thank you. I feel comfortable in the competent hands of these brilliant and dutiful fascists, and not in the incompetent stormtrooper lackeys with who could barely hold together a primary nowadays. What?
Plus, your smell doesn't bother me.
That's true. Yes, I feel in much more
It's not that
calm
bad.
company. Breathe deep. Breathe deep.
So you
Trust
guys,
me.
you guys
It'll
all,
get in there.
all
I'll try
stand.
harder.
It's like exactly like one of those skiffs from the Return of the Jedi, right?
Return of the
Return
Jedi.
of the Jedi. Out in front of Jabba's thing. It's just narrow. These ones though are a matte gray color, and they've got rivets all over them, and they just kind of look sort of intense. A couple steering vanes that are vertical on the back. You're not totally familiar with these controls, but it's pretty simple: forward, backward, up and down.
Hey, all ships look the same in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
You guys all get on board the thing, and all the Bill Clintons are standing there looking at you guys. You're at the controls, so you have about half a mile stretching out in front of you of work floor. The people are much closer now. There's this big central column that pierces right through the center of the station, and then behind that, another about half mile stretching out the other direction. The work floor continues. It's this massive ring, essentially, about half mile in diameter, radiating out.
What is your character like? What job do you do?
A
I forgot.
gadgeteer.
You're a gadgeteer.
Yeah.
Okay. How long would it take you? How much? I want to know how much time you think we have if we are to. Say it doesn't take us any time at all to get to these cells. How long does it take you to unlock a cell?
It depends on the complexity of the cell. I have to see it.
Have you guys? Are you flying
Not long now.
the
Yeah.
shuttle away?
Yeah.
I'm good with
Okay.
locks.
We're going slow start just to get away
Jack,
from the
and I
Bill
want
Clintons.
your
Yeah.
advice. Should we, at any point, unlock
Seatbelts?
all of the cells?
Yeah, there's probably
That's a good
seatbelts.
duration.
That would be maybe
We
a
get
prison
everyone
riot.
I
What do
don't
you-
think we should unlock all of them until we have access to the Jedi.
While you guys are talking about this, I need a piloting check from you. Just now, you're unfamiliar with this, so normally it'd be 2 purple. I'm going to give you 1 red and a purple. I'm just gonna upgrade it once because you. Or actually, let's keep it with 2 purple.
All right.
Let's give you a couple setback die. So let's call it 2 black setback die because you're unfamiliar with
Well,
it.
yeah. If I wasn't such a skilled jockey, that might have an effect.
Ooh,
Nice!
how many can you subtract with that?
2.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm also going to spend 1 of my dark side points. So turn into 1 purple, 1
What
red.
was the
All right.
penalty for all dark?
I don't know if we got a good one in there, right?
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm
Give
going to
us
drink
something?
for it.
We're gonna fuck it.
Keep thinking on it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll drink for it.
Yeah.
My caring for you will remain.
My caring for you always remains.
How about this? I'll use that to add some free floating setback dice. So I am going to give you
Okay.
1
All right.
on top of
what?
everything else. So
Yeah,
if they ever
we should
go all black, whoever makes the next roll has an automatic setback.
Well,
die.
here's an interesting time now. How does my magic force power work?
Okay, so typically that force power you have the
I have enhance.
So at the lowest level, it only enhances athletics checks, and it takes quite a bit more enhance
Oh, I spent basically almost every point that didn't go to skilled jockey is
in your tree, huh?
both planetary and space piloting.
Okay, great. So normally you would roll it if you get a light side point, you could add a basically count that as an additional success on your roll.
Oh, right.
Is normally how that works. So let's just do that. That's fine.
I'll just, add the forces to the die pool.
Okay.
Nice.
I flew the shit out of this skiff.
It's doing stuff for you, isn't it?
Okay. So that's a threat. It's 2 success, a threat, and then 2 light side.
So that's 4 success and a threat, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. So 4 success and a threat, that's no problem. So your successes, you drop down. Like you basically are piloting this prison skiff, like they're flying the X-Wings in The Force Awakens over the water. Yeah.
And it all happened because I bumped the right control with my elbow to do the undocking and didn't even notice. Like,
Yeah.
I would have been like leaving the parking brake on, it would have been when it was like clink.
You do have
Nice.
1 threat that's come up. So I'm going to say,
Drink. Everybody drink.
well, he just has to take 1 drink himself.
Oh,
Yes,
you
it's just
do-
a
oh.
threat. But everyone drink. You kind of throttle up really fast. You're like, these things probably don't go that fast.
Yeah.
And then you no limiter on them. They just go.
Yeah.
There's one of these interrogation droids, just like the one that's interrogating Leia. You see there's like at least a dozen of them all over the place floating around. You clip one a little bit as you're going by. Gets snagged on the vane, the steering vane on the back, and so you got this little interrogation droid that's like getting pulled along behind you a little bit. Nothing happening with it yet,
Yeah.
but he's just kind of tagging along.
Hey, see if you can grab that sucker. He might be useful.
So you're zooming out there. You said the thing about the Jedi, right?
Yeah, and I want to ask you. You're a rebel. Where do your alliances lie?
My alliances lie in any place with warm smiles, kind words, and a hatred of the Empire. So I suppose with the Rebel Alliance, depending on the day.
Do you see my insignia on my jacket? I'm an
yes.
Imperial.
Oh, he's an Imperial, and your obligation of
I
aiding
mean, you do
Imperials.
have me prisoner at your whim. I assume that you would summarily execute me in fitting and fantastic fashion, given the amount of professionalism you've conducted yourself with so far.
Flattery will get you nowhere. Say what you mean.
Or will it? No.
Yes, no, I'm loyal to loyal to the rebellion, but I don't think you dare lay a finger on me and move to execute me. The repercussions to intergalactic diplomacy would ripple throughout the eons.
So you have influence.
Yes.
Yes, I
guess
haven't ruined my reputation.
Right,
It's
yeah.
perfectly intact.
Surely you've heard of me, Gippy Bindu, the golden ambassador, the lech of the Bothans, the spawning master.
The Dagobah Strangler.
Slayer of orphans. Yeah. Killed a few.
Listen, those orphans had it coming. They
And
stole my
nobody misses them. That's why they're perfect.
And technically I didn't slay them. I simply used them to preserve my eel jelly, which was delicious.
As you guys are having this back and forth and figuring out where you stand, Dak, you've kind of dropped it down a little bit lower. You guys are cruising along the floor here. You guys are getting a good look
Okay.
at people on the floor.
Then I am
who are-
100% distracted from him by just trying to find
Well,
my...
I think you guys are talking. You guys would be able to be looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So
looking.
I hear Jedi. It's like,
Why would an Imperial officer be rescuing a Jedi?
You don't know everything about me.
Well, no, clearly not. You're as weird as you are effective. Something that's been said about myself from time to time. I've sense a kinship.
I want to
You
jump
and
back
I
to.
are not the same.
Well, clearly not. Absolutely. Yes, I know. Give it a few millennia, and maybe you'll be like me.
I don't
We should describe your character for those of you who haven't listened or you before. You
Oh,
look
okay.
like Brendan Fraser.
look like Brendan Fraser, and I have been described as triathlon hot.
Yeah. He's got the strong jawline.
Strong jawline.
Crew cut.
Yeah.
As I was saying, not
Hefty-
nearly as delectable as me.
no.
So it's
Hefty shoulders.
hefty shoulders.
Oh,
Ooh.
this
Nothing
man.
gets a girl going like those hefty shoulders.
All I can think about is gods and monsters. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that's how I get rid of my dandruff is with hefty shoulders.
So as you guys cruise along the prison floor, those Ree and Dak, you guys see it's a carnage is still on full display down here. It looks like several dozen prisoners were gunned down.
Do I see any dead bat people or
They just leave the
lady
bodies
broads?
out there.
I'll take a perception check from somebody. Well, there, you can see some of the guards are kind of like
Yeah, right.
dragging him away, but the problem is it's the
They're
middle of the
trying to
workflow.
clean 'em up.
Yeah, there's pools of blood. It's not great at all. There's dead. Some are just wounded. And you guys actually, yeah. So
Uno purple?
you can see there's no love lost between a lot of these prisoners. It looks
What
like
do you got?
2 green, 1 yellow. What
Me
is
too.
the thread?
Yeah,
two,
what-
two
what's-
purple.
What's our
Two
diff?
purple.
And how fast are you going? You said pretty slow at first.
Yeah, we're going pretty slow.
Yeah,
We're going cruising speed.
Yeah, we don't want
Fish
to draw
fast
attention.
enough where nobody can grab on.
Yeah,
Okay, sounds
or
good.
draw attention to us
purple's
not
fine.
being.
Nothing. So 1 failure.
Great.
I didn't see shit.
Do you want to do yours too? Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're wearing
Yeah, do you
fucking
want me to?
sunglasses indoors.
Would you be doing anything?
Fine, I'll put my glasses on.
Yay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
3 success and 1 advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were on your turn. You were looking around on the floor as well and scanning
Yeah.
for stuff. So Dak, you don't notice anything. Did you have any threat on yours?
No,
No, it's just 0-0.
Okay,
Yep.
0
but I'll
down.
drink anyway. 'Cause it's
So you're just preoccupied with flying. You and your
trying to figure out the radio.
blue, bulging Rhodian
Oh
eyes.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
you
the
said
blue.
pretty blue Rhodian eyes.
Pretty
they're
blue
pretty big.
hemispheres.
You spot. You're looking around. You don't see Quintel, but you do see down below. And you guys, I think, are cruising pretty low right now. You can see a group of. In fact, these were pointed out last time. They use like a stoolie system in the prison here,
I
where
don't know what that is.
when you
That's where you hide stuff in your butt.
no, it's
Stupid.
they're turning, or maybe there's a better term for it, but they're basically turning prisoners against each other. Where they say the Imperials who run the prison are treating certain prisoners better if they kind of act as their enforcers on the floor or informants.
Snitches.
Oh, they got
Snitches,
rats.
a snitch system. Well, and in fact, it seems to be going pretty well. You see a group of 3 are hassling some poor Ugnaughts, little Ugnaught guy with a stump leg. He's going, nah, nah, and he's like stumping around and like kind of like
Oh my
falls down.
God.
And his Athorian friend is trying to help him up. You know, he's like big head. He's like, and 3 guys are bothering him.
sad.
Each of them are wearing matching red laminate armor. Kind of looks like stormtrooper armor if you had half laminate, right? So they're like midriffs are showing, big shoulder pads, bright red liqueur with like some like
Or like hip hop, like
Black.
the hip hop trooper.
Yeah.
Oh, is this-
Yeah.
yes, a little bit like a hip hop trooper. Imagine like half plate instead of full
Yeah,
plate.
yeah.
Okay, so doing that. 3
I
of
feel
them.
like Gibby's gonna be all about the midriff.
One's a they're like one's a human. The other 2 are like weird type of aliens.
Oh man, that's so sad.
Like humanoid,
sure
but just
I
with fucked up
can.
faces.
Well,
I
no,
also don't know.
They're in prison.
a Devronian and a Zabrak.
Okay, horny guys.
Horny guys.
Are you seeing you're seeing down there the peasantry? Isn't it awful the way the Empire treats them?
It's, I mean,
Pushes down the Ugnaught. The Thorian's like, and then the other guy comes and like
In my vision of the world, we would never see the lower classes. They'd be hidden.
raises a whip. You can see one of these guys has a whip. The Devronian, this tall Devronian,
Hey, that's contraband. Let's shoot him.
big black aggressive
Is
ponytail
he-
that comes up and sweeps down
That
his
is
back,
not our mission. That does not
Not.
concern us.
like lashing the
I feel
Thorian
bad.
going. Well, you guys are cruising right on past that.
Yeah.
Cruising right along.
So you
That's
guys are
not-
discussing.
it's unfortunate.
Meanwhile,
I
in
wish
the-
I didn't have to see it.
Oh, but
I
you're
hate,
cruising-
and I do hate rebels. I really do.
before you make a decision on that,
I do.
not everyone down here is necessarily a rebel. These could
Oh,
be
I see.
anybody who's kind of offended the Empire somehow. While you 2 guys are discussing Jedis and why would you be helping out or not, and you guys see
Okay.
this, we just discussed obligation. Morality is something I would apply in this game. So there's when you see this, it's specifically the morality system that Fantasy Flight Games has
Yeah, I
used.
mean it's a
Go
real
with it. Let's
thing.
see.
Yeah,
Let-
like
the
this
morality
is
is real. Let's figure
turn
it
out
out.
poorly
Yeah,
for this
yeah.
character.
So if you guys see, there's going to be like moments of conflict. Like this would be a moment of conflict.
I don't care.
You rolled the dark side on that one.
Yeah.
So
No matter what it showed, I wasn't gonna care.
I didn't think so.
So is that how we determine whether or not?
So if you see a moment like this and you guys willfully ignore it, that would
Oh,
mean
I
you
see.
guys you accrue some conflict points at the end of the session. I will
Okay.
roll up and see. There's kind of this random.
I think we should shoot
Do
him
we-
just to show the prisoners who's boss.
Do we?
Ignoring this will generate a few points of conflict for you guys. If you help him out, then you don't gain conflict points. It's basically you're doing the right thing versus like turning the other way.
Okay. What about this? Because you had me choose some force, good and bad, and I chose pride because my pride would help
Yes, no,
save a bunch of people.
there's an actual morality
But
chart.
That's different. Is
that-
that different, or is that
This
part
would
of it?
so would this apply to either of your morality? Was
Only
pride and
look
what?
obsession. So
Obsession.
so if obsession was triggered, that would be I would get Tamaya at no at
So if
barring
Tamaya
no
was
cost.
down there, it would trigger that, and you'd lose your mind. In this case, I don't think it applies to either of those.
don't
But
think
if you're like,
No, pride would, because it would be like I'm gonna show them how good I am by
Okay.
like my pride. I need to be elevated in the eyes of everybody around me.
oh, so maybe it would trigger.
Yeah.
More, I think there's kind of on that morality chart. There's things like compassion or mercy.
Yeah.
Those would apply maybe more directly. In this case, do you feel your pride would spurn you to stop this guy from attacking him, or is it kind of neutral?
So
God,
I
I just-
completely
I just,
listeners to the princess. You guys are just like badass imperial people that
No,
are doing
just
something.
me. I've
Just
recruited
you.
a bunch of
Yeah.
rebels.
I'm
who are
I'm an
alpha.
Imperial pilot. She's a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Bounty hunter.
They're
but
all
I
Imperials.
feel like I in general feel very neutral about this, unless.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean-
okay, fair enough.
He's breaking the rules, and
But I can see how, like, for you, this form of justice is not the kind
How-
of justice that the Imperial Army sets apart.
how easy would
We
it be
don't
for me just to
torture.
clip him? Like clip the guy with the whip.
That would be a pretty complex
I don't have
piloting check, but I
guns.
would
don't
accept
have
that.
guns.
I kind of want to.
I think Gibby would be.
I
too-
just think that more than anything, I've already got Merce already has like 3 things to do.
Yeah.
Rescue 3 people.
Okay.
I would not
And
be
get
familiar.
off
You make it
the
look like an
planet.
accident.
I know that there's
that
a
would hurt
hint
my
of like
heart.
maybe Vice Warden
Sorry.
coming
Sorry.
back. Like these Imperial officers might I might lose mind control over
It's
them.
all your guys' call. There's no
Yeah.
right or wrong answer.
The best thing for these prisoners is if I get a 3 to 4 week spa treatment, I get at least a dozen concubines, and then I negotiate peace.
The best.
So really, I'm helping
is
them
if I
by
get-
doing nothing.
Conflict. Gippy seems to be immune to the morality system.
You know what? The more I think about it, the more I think that red
Yeah.
armor is really
Yeah.
fucking cool, and I don't have any armor.
Yeah.
You got to clip
No
him.
weapons.
I'm just gonna
right.
drive into him.
Okay, I
You
like
wanna
it.
hit him with
so
the-
it's
the
gonna
ship,
be
then
it'll
yeah.
be a pretty difficult roll to.
Sure.
Or if you just want to plow into him, that's pretty easy. Into everybody, that's easy.
No,
if you just want to hit the guys in the red armor.
I just want to hit the bad guys. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
the worst guys. Everyone's in prison for a reason, and these guys suck too. But
okay,
Okay.
I feel like armor and a whip would be advantageous to us in the near future.
that sounds good. You can see they all have a variety of like exotic weaponry, but you guys are cruising by pretty fast. So
Yeah.
you don't.
And we've got a
quite
couple
get up.
blasters from the guards, right?
I will also say, if this informs anybody in terms of conflict points, last session, you guys chose to leave all the prisoners that you're going to transport. You're just like left them on the Star Destroyer and just blasted out of there in a cargo container
Yeah.
that they were banging on trying to get out.
I like this group.
But so yeah, we didn't take prisoners to the prison where they would die in agony.
But I'm going to give you guys, because it was more expedient for you guys, so
Yeah.
I'm going to give everybody has 4 conflict points already for that, on top of some other conflict points for
I
this.
mean-
But you don't have to. And it just means you guys tend towards the dark side instead of the light side.
Sure.
Merce has a lot more to lose than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to
Either
jump
way,
back
right?
to your guys'
Yeah.
conversation. as
Okay,
he's
fair
doing that
enough.
roll.
So what I was saying is I'm a man with layers.
Indeed, many layers of rippling muscle.
I feel I do yes, if you're noticing I spend a lot of hours on this body.
I mean, like that, yes. I can tell you probably got a uniform that may be one size too small. I can see the you're distracting me and bewitching
What
me with
are
your
the
masculine charms.
Yeah. Oh, I have that effect on many fish. What are you? What are your? I'm trying to gauge. We're not on your average mission. Let me just tell you that. I'm not just here to inspect this prison. Should you come with us, what kind of influence might you have?
Let me just say,
Because I can throw you in a cell like it was my job, even though it's not.
Your grimace, the famous Merce
I'm
grimace.
sure, and with the level of influence, you could finally find me a cell in this hellhole that's appropriate with appropriate accommodations.
Is that your end goal?
No, I would say what I can offer you is the same thing what I'm offering you now, which is witty repartee, a bit of saucy banter, and perhaps the ability to negotiate your way through any predicament you might find. There hasn't been any peace treaty I have been able to negotiate, no trade route I have been able to barter.
You're even convincing me right now.
At that point, your comm comes on. Go ahead and do your
There's
pilot
only
check.
been 3 or 4 worlds worth of collateral damage.
These guys are gone.
Piloting check.
Oh man. Oh, fail. Oh, is this a success?
That is a success.
And you have a success and 3 advantage.
Yeah.
Great. So
Damn.
success and 3
Kill it.
advantage.
While they're
Loud.
like, talking to each other, I'm just gonna go, whoops.
Okay, yeah. Whoa! Which causes Gippy to kind of lunge into Merce slightly as you guys are off balance.
Ugh, gross.
I catch him no problem. All 400 pounds of him.
Hoop, hoop,
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I
You actually do. You have a brawn of 4, so that's
Yeah.
you just kind of push him away with one hand. You
just steady him.
you drop
Thank you.
down.
Let's keep this professional.
You clip
Do my hands sink
those
into your
guys.
skin?
Yes.
You can hear the guy with the tall Devronian. So those are the guys who look like Satan, with this big ponytail, is like lashing at the guy. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Lashing at this Athorian, and then and like the human, who's a medium-sized guy, turns around and goes, "Look out!" They all hit the ground. You come buzzing by. The Devronian like is a little slow. You can hear his horns dragging across the bottom of your thing, like shh. You zoom by and you can see the Devronian is holding his head, and the human jumps up and is like, "Hey, no one does that to the Scorpion Brothers!"
Oh,
And you're gone.
well done.
Jack Striker just did it to the Scorpion brother.
Cashew! As that happens, you're
I put on more sunglasses.
Okay.
from the
Your first name is
Vice Warden
Dak?
Dak Striker,
Oh.
no relation.
to the planet you come from.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
2Ks.
Or
and
is it?
Dak.
Yeah, you should like. You just go dacked whenever you like murder
You got
somebody,
dacked.
or like.
I do now.
Okay.
This is Central Command. This is Central Command. We are trying to reach the Vice Warden. The Vice Warden. Hello. This is you find the comm link that was given to you earlier. Yes. Hello. We are showing that that your security pass is no longer on you. What is going on? What is going on? I'm going to need a deception check, or I guess is what it's called in this game.
That's you.
Or I'll take another.
enough.
I'll take
I've
another
just-
social check if someone has some way to.
I will attempt to. Oh no, actually, I'm less good at deception as I am with negotiation and charm. I go get to charm this person.
I will take whatever you want to do.
I've got 2 green for deception.
Oh,
I
I
ain't
got-
got shit.
I
I
got
had
2.
3 green.
I have 2 yellow for deception, so I guess that is
Yeah,
actually
That
kind
is,
of good.
that is pretty
All right,
good.
it's just not as
Okay, and we're only going to start.
ridiculous as my other.
We're just
First
going to start with a
Psycho's in
common,
charge.
regular difficulty bluff check on this.
Okay.
So if you're deceiving them, then you might need to pretend to be the Vice Warden.
Oh, yes, easily.
Okay.
So, who's the vice warden voiced by?
Oh,
Clever.
no, that's
That's-
the Warden.
That's Warden.
Who's the vice
I
warden?
never rolled up
Cher.
anybody. He was
Oh, we
No,
should
Oh, no, you
know.
didn't.
Cher-
Nicolas Cage?
Nicholas
It was Nicolas Cage.
Cage. I
Fuck.
totally forgot it was.
Nice.
Oh, face off.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Peach for hours.
Okay.
That was really gross and really accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot it was Nicolas Cage. Cage handing you the lapel from his lapel
Yeah.
mic as the thing was closing on his arm and going
Oh.
like, "Whatever you need, man."
If you want to spend your life as a pig who just loves physics, okay, I don't know. What can I?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, Jimmy Stewart works too.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I don't know.
What were you saying? I'm sorry. What were you saying about physics, Vice
Oh,
Warden? I'm sorry. We're a bad connection right now. We are going to have to deactivate
don't-
your pass within a few moments here if we can't get positive confirmation of your possession of it.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't do Nick Cage. Does anyone do Nick Cage?
You're referencing who now?
What? Sorry.
Give it your best.
Yeah,
You're trying to do who?
Oh.
Fine.
Hey man, yeah. So okay, we're kind of just doing like a special mission kind of thing. We're not really doing the usual route here. So just let us by. Don't worry about it. It's all cool.
All right.
That was fucking great.
Well, that sounds like
don't
the
know.
Vice Warden. Wait, does it?
Does it?
Okay.
2 purple. Gosh,
I feel like we should get a boost because that was an amazing performance extemporaneously.
Yeah, very good. I'm going to give you 2 boosts.
Wow. Okay.
I nailed my negotiation check.
Yes, you did. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
I thought that was a fine Nicolas
Dact.
Cage. I'm going to spend a dark side point to actually add another purple onto your, turn one of those purple into red, huh?
Okay, great. I'm excited. I'm hoping for the double triumph, despair, trifecta.
We always are.
Oh, fuck.
That's 3 success and 4 threat.
Excellent.
threat.
The best narrative outcome possible.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do like it. Okay.
So we have to drink 4 times.
Do we
You
really?
you get to drink 4 times.
Oh yeah, you
Jesus.
had.
All right, so scotch number 4. Let's do it.
Goodbye, Scotch. We miss you.
1, 2.
2. How do you count an Orabesh?
I don't have a problem drinking scotch neat,
1, 2,
but
3,
chugging it is not something
Chugging is
anyone
not
should
something-
do.
Don't
Don't chug it. Don't chug it.
don't chug it.
You
Just
can take your drinks over time.
Okay, that's 4.
It's a dot.
gentlemanly sips of scotch is also acceptable.
Oh.
Of fine Trader Joe's blended scotch whiskey, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to savor that?
From
Yep.
many
I just
barrels.
brought this to mix with the whiskey sours, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying it straight.
It's really it's not bad. It's not the kind of stuff I usually serve at my gaming
Not the-
table. but-
No, I only brought it because I was like, I'm mixing it with whiskey sours. No one's gonna fucking taste
Now
this.
you're more of a
Oh,
mint
exactly.
julep kind of guy.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Vice Warden, good. Glad to hear you. We had kind of lost track of you there for a minute. Good. Glad. Special mission, no problem. We just want you to know the Warden has been a little bit concerned with this inspection team. Some reports coming in from that Star Destroyer in the nearby space. Just limit their inspection to the first floor, this first prisoner floor. No deeper levels. Are we clear on that?
Okay, so I open this.
Can someone translate from bureaucratese? What the fuck was that about?
Just say yes.
Say yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
Tell them you'll do your best.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We are revoking. This is
revoking.
this is the threat. Great. You guys are limited to access
fine.
on first floor only.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's fine.
We'll
Great.
figure it out.
As you guys come, okay, so the bluff kind of comes out of there. You succeeded, so they still think you're the vice warden, and
Fantastic.
Thank God.
I need a disguise kit, and
Yeah.
then the illusion will be complete.
If you land us,
He
I
just
can break
gained
into
so
the-
much
No,
weight.
what
The
Kippy
panel.
does is he just paints the person on his body, and like everyone's just like convinced. Usually it's like 2 stormtroopers at once.
yeah, he's about double wide, so you got to get creative with
Two
it.
people.
Okay, as you guys
We're
come,
very respectful of George Lucas's vision here.
as you guys come kind of zipping in, Rodin, you're looking around. You had pretty good spot roll, I think, on your first one. So
Yeah,
you suddenly see this little bat person that Mercer's been going on about, kind of like squeaking and like ducking around a little like prisoner quarter thing on
What
there.
is their species? Sorry, what's that?
Chadrafan.
Chadrafan.
Miss. Do you see his bat guy? Is that who he's talking about?
Okay, immediately, I'm so disinterested with you, and my focus immediately shifts. Quintel, stop the ship.
Is it someone you know?
This is part of our mission. This is how you're going to get paid. This is 1/3 of how you're going to get paid, right? How many people are?
Oh, I should
No,
put him back. Well, you
we need her. We need him. We need P9L. Is that it?
one
we
more
don't
person,
have to
and
yet.
if this is there's one more person, Bosley.
Bosley.
Bosley
Bosley.
Mathis,
Pulse?
played by Garov, not currently here.
Hey,
you don't know where
Bosley.
you don't know where he's located either, but you do remember that his claim to fame and the main thing they're kind of worried about, he was the main engineer on the Death Star super laser, the original Death Star.
Oh yeah, he's in maximum.
He's
containment.
probably he might be
Do you think he's by a Jedi?
he might be like down there on that level.
He might be with
Down
the Jedi.
there. First
somewhere.
level, bottom level.
Yeah.
You suspect that. But you see Quintel come
Okay.
down there.
Stop the ship. Stop the ship.
So we're going after that guy.
Well, you guys settle down. Quintel down there. So little Chadra fan guy. He's wearing prison garb at this point. It's kind of raggedy. Got all sorts of just kind of hanging off of him.
Is he-
looks
is
like
he
he's
in
been
his
whipped
cell?
maybe a few times. No, he's kind of out of his cell. You can see that he's supposed to be on some machine or something like that. But as your guys' little hovercraft comes down, he goes and he like scampers away, like obviously thinking that it's just some fucking Imperials to come beat his shit
Quintel,
up.
does the name Tamaya mean anything to you?
I mean, his name means something to him. That's pretty impressive.
Who are you?
I'm your friend. Get in the ship.
No,
Get in the ship.
I'm not going anywhere with you
I
guys.
don't have time to argue with you.
Ah,
He's a blaster.
He turns and runs off into the.
Wait, creature.
No, he's gone already. He
Sorry, I'm a little quick on a little slow on the
I
draw
chase him.
today.
he's a little short guy. Yeah, he goes
fast?
and bolts off into the. It's basically this is close to one of the walls here. This whole bottom floor is filled with large-scale mining equipment, machinery. There's big conveyor belts running above your head.
Oh, fun.
There's big pounding like
What's your
metal
athletics?
smashers.
Is that
What's
rock-
athletics?
my athletics?
Yeah.
2.
Mine's fucking great.
2 green and
I'm gonna
some
hop off
force
and run
points.
after him.
Rock,
can the ship-
rock
Green,
dust in
I have
the
a
air.
green and
It's
a yellow.
deafening. It's really hot as well.
I was just gonna
Can
fly the ship.
Yeah, can the
Oh.
ship get after him?
No, he's ducked into like this basically.
What if I'm super good at flying it?
It'll be yes. It'll be a squeeze for full-size people. He's a silhouette 0 person. He's like Jawa-sized, so he's like running in between these like big pipes and like closely spaced machinery and stuff like that.
If
On
I'm
foot,
only like 5'2".
you'll be
Is one of
okay.
those-
So
Yeah,
you can
can I
squeeze
fit
through.
in there?
You're nimble.
Does one of those blasters have a stun setting?
If you want to flip, yes, they all do. If you want to flip the ship on its side and try and narrowly fly it through, I'll give you an extremely hard piloting check, and I'm going to make you do it every single round. But it might just be possible.
No.
With
And if you fail, we blow up and all die.
I don't want
So,
to do that.
I don't
How
wanna
hard
get
are we
dacked.
talking?
I think we're talking 5 purple.
Okay, that's
Do you want me to run after?
Yes, yeah.
Alright.
So you jumped off. You jumped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm running.
Don't worry, I'll spring into action.
Who's dice are these?
I want to run after him as
those
well.
are.
It might be a squeeze, but I think I can do it.
So you jump off. Dak, what are you doing?
When they jump off, I pull the ship up to a safe height so that no one can jump us.
Okay, so you take it up just a little bit. Give me some athletics checks, I think,
Athletics?
imposed by him.
All right, how
do
many? Purple.
Okay. So actually, I think this is probably a good point to take a little break. We'll come
Yeah.
back in as you guys run down after him. As we do so, I want to do a giveaway
A giveaway?
right at the top here. So, in fact, let's start big.
All right.
This is one I meant to do last week, guys. I forgot about it. Someone reminded me on Twitter. Sorry about that. So what I want to give away this week is one of the core rule books. And
Whoa!
That way you can play along at home.
it's a $60 value. You guys get to call it.
Wait,
So-
really? That's how much
such
Fantasy
a-
Flight charges for this ship?
65?
It's an enormous book.
That's a really good.
And
price.
also
That's
the
like
production design is like ridiculous.
It's a fancy book, but
really
like I top
good.
out at like 30 except for the
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
wait, no,
okay.
no,
So
it's
how
not.
much did you spend on the Kickstarter?
200.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So the book, your guys' choice of Edge of the Empire, or Age of Rebellion, or Force and Destiny, you guys call it. We'll have it shipped to your address if you're within the United States. Okay, if you're external, maybe
Yeah,
I'll
we
get a
have
little money from you.
who's the guy?
International.
That's international. Though.
Yeah, the guy in the
Metal
Netherlands.
Fan? What was his
Netherlands.
name?
Metal Fan. He got his decal
fuck
sent
was
to
his
him
name?
Did?
for listening
Okay,
last time.
He was
good,
fucking.
good.
He was awesome as shit. I think I followed him on Twitter. Or
So-
I at least tweeted at him.
And he's in the Netherlands and a metal fan, which means the metal he's a fan of
Is
probably
like way
fucking
more metal than
rad.
any other
yeah.
metal.
So this is what we're going to be giving away. In order to win it, you just have to answer a question. Question is, what
How big
what
is
is-
your genital?
what was Merce Lex?
That's your go-to.
Genitals are
No,
always.
just one. No, just
There's no right answer.
just one.
Wait.
Does only one person win? The first one?
First person to answer wins. First
okay.
person with the correct answer wins.
Yeah. Okay. Correct answer. That's important.
On Twitch chat or on Twitter?
Oh, Dom, would we prefer it in the chat?
Twitch chat.
The chat would probably be easier. I was setting up a giveaway. Anyway, go ahead.
There's a whole button. You can press the button for that.
We're gonna do it in the chat, I think, then, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna do it in the chat. I'll give you advance warning next time.
Fuck you,
Dom.
home viewer on YouTube. You should have watched live.
That's right. This is what we do. You should watch live. What was Merce Lex's original name? We had to retcon this.
Yep, it's not.
David
It's
Attenborough.
not Merzlek's first name. It was Tamaya's husband's original.
Yeah. So Tamaya's husband's original name. This was
It
revealed.
could be
in-
your first husband.
This was revealed in the podcast that went up last week on Never Tell Me the Odds. So if you've listened to that, she said it some point near the end.
Yeah.
But if you're listening to this podcast, it was like 4, 5, 6 weeks ago now.
No, it's the one oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So
Time keeps happening, David.
fuck, I forget that. But so for anyone who's watching live right now and therefore has a chance to win this contest, it was the episode that went up last week. It was called Literally Saving Life Day. Answers in there if you don't know off the top of your head. First person to respond correctly will win this giveaway contest.
Oh,
Please
that's a
put
good
it in your
question.
Twitch chat. We also mentioned what your name was on this show
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago when we did
2
this.
weeks ago,
yeah.
you brought it up, and then we.
I would go listen. It's an
it is.
amazing book. It's one of the. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
fantastic.
And you
No,
can find
this is-
you
it's-
can find all of our episodes on iTunes. You can also find
One
them
of the
on
Stealing this Kit Kat.
StarWarsRPGpodcast.com. Also, we're going to take a 5-minute break right now while you guys try and figure that out. For these guys to get more drinks, grab a little food, and we will jump back in about 5.
That
Three
was
of us
nice.
gonna cross streams because we all gotta go.
Gotta
All right,
go.
guys. See you in 5. back. Thank you guys for participating.
And that's why the Jews control the media.
Shut up. Shut that one down with a.
I mean, hey, guys. Anti-Semitism isn't cool.
Powering it back up with a whip. Okay, there we go. So, guys, thanks for participating in the giveaway contest. We like to do these regularly, so always tune in. We're going to do them live in the future, so if you ever want a chance to win anything from us, tune in live and listen to us. And donate, because we give you things too. Isn't that fun? So our winner, someone got the name correctly. Would you like to reveal what that name was?
Do you remember
and
what it was?
I don't remember, but I had to look it up, and now I know it. It's Brine Amswell.
That's
Wow.
an awesome fucking name.
Yeah, well, so is Mercelek.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they're both like,
Amswell's? No.
yeah.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah. Well, so the winner is Royal Rainboa.
Oh,
I think it
nice.
is. Royal Rainboa.
I like that.
Yeah, that is really good.
Rainbow.
Yeah. So thank you so much. You win. Thank you for listening. Obviously, you. paid attention.
Yeah.
Guys, he's a serpent and a rainbow at the same
Or
time.
she.
If
Well,
you're-
that's
or she.
Quetzalcoatl.
So are you? But you're assuming boa constrictor. I was thinking just like rainbow.
Yeah, like a-
Right.
Oh, I
like,
see.
like a
Like,
rainbow.
get on stage.
feather
I was
boa.
Bring
thinking
your
weird
boa.
fucking movies.
Come on, baby.
Well, I mean,
Don't
I was
you
thinking
think
Priscilla,
so?
Queen of the Desert. I don't know if you like.
I'm
include that
always
in there.
thinking Priscilla,
So-
Queen of the
Okay,
Desert.
that's where my mind goes for boa. Anyway,
It makes The Matrix a much better film if you think one is a sequel to the other.
absolutely.
So Royal, I agree. And then he went on to become Elrond. so
in the world of MIB 23,
Royal-
anything can happen.
Royal Rainboa, please whisper your address that you want that shipped to in the chat, and we'll get it that way. We'll go ahead and send it out to you. We like to do these giveaways regularly, just as my way of saying thank you for listening, and you guys are awesome. If you guys want to donate anything back, you can always donate $6 to buy us each a beer. That's
Oh,
always
yeah.
nice.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, I know my voice is
We
usually
live in Los Angeles.
pretty parched by the end of a thing. So yeah, but yeah, guys,
$3 to buy Dom a Coke.
$3 to buy Dom a Coke. That's always good. Coke.
Yes.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
Dom
Not
sober.
Diet Pepsi.
Coca-Cola.
Okay.
$3, I'll take my pants off. $6, I'll keep them on.
Yeah, it's $6 start. All right.
It's like you don't pay the hooker to be there; you pay her to leave.
I pay her.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
That
This is
not
why
like-
she's gonna be. She's always my Vegas friend. From
Yeah,
now on. It's
Jesus.
like, yeah.
No, you don't pay the hooker. You pay the guy that helps you bury the hooker to shut up.
They're only hookers when they're dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
When they're alive, they're call girls.
Wow.
Huh.
Okay, so the other thing I wanted to say,
No, it's a TV show. TV
no,
show.
Star Wars for kids.
for kids. The other thing I wanted to say,
Rated PG.
You don't want to buy
mild
some death
violence.
sticks?
Yeah. We were talking about buying Cokes.
Right leg.
Heads Twister.
I didn't say we were buying Coke. We were buying coats because it's chilly. Okay. wait.
Sorry.
So
Fine,
guys,
Chloe.
I had some other important things to say, but forget it. No. I wanted to say thank you to Arkham Flame. A while ago, you donated something for me to screw you guys over.
Yeah.
Oh, eat shit, Arkham Flame.
Well, no, fuck you. I just I've been saving it up because I've got a great opportunity coming up to screw these guys, and I want to save it for that instead of for piloting checks that I know this
All
guy's
right.
gonna pass.
Thank you for fucking us.
Yes, thank
In the
you.
words of Anakin, I hate you.
Also,
That actually is the closing line of my
I
OkCupid profile.
understand.
My caring for you will remain.
also, I want to say hello to Mythmatic. Did I say that yet?
No.
no,
I
you
think we both
didn't.
know
Long
Mythmatic.
gone, but
No, who's that?
Goodbye, Mythmatic. We miss you already.
Who is that?
What?
Is
Mythmatic?
that Troy?
Is that
Is that Troy?
Is that the secretive like?
Wasn't that his great name?
Yeah.
I sure hope so,
maybe.
and that he's not on listening
I
to
hope
this under a different name.
I hope it's that person that
Well,
we play with
I hope it's a
regularly.
super cool dude.
If it's a friend
With the
that
very vulgar fucking paradigm. Anyway, yeah.
good in jokes for
I'm
people.
glad
That's
he
for
was
no
here.
one.
I'm always so glad that he can join us.
I wish I
whenever
could
he
play
can.
mage with you guys. You guys gotta stop playing in the valley.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
We have cars in Los Angeles. We're freaks.
I know.
I
What
have
a
no
bunch of
idea
Well,
weirdos.
what's
actually,
happening.
no, it's not even true.
There's a game
We
we
play
play
with
with
him.
another guy,
Called
an
Mage.
RPG, and he was in the chat and he said hi to us.
I am so sorry for filling your time
But,
with
like-
that,
I
David.
don't think that's him.
In person?
It's not him.
Unless he lives in
He's
New
the
York.
guy you play in person with?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No.
I got that totally wrong. We can edit that out, right?
Maybe not.
We've got a 5-minute
Yeah.
delay.
Yep. No.
Okay.
No? Then I'm getting my dick out. Hang on, everybody. Strap in.
Well,
That's why you don't come to Mage. Like that's
That's exactly it. We
yeah.
can't.
Getting your dick out is not a paradigm.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, that's my focus, dumbass.
That would work.
Plus one.
That actually could.
Magic wand.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop. I have to stop it all.
Sorry, we got the bastards of reality must have slammed shut. You gotta.
We had shut them momentarily for or for not movie sign, but it's movie sign now.
All right.
And the
okay.
blast doors are opening again.
Oh, good.
We've got movie sign, guys.
Are they parting?
The blast doors of reality part once
In
more.
Star Wars, they part. In Star Trek, they rise.
No, they go in Star Trek.
You guys are running pell-mell through the narrow, twisted avenues in between giant pieces of operating mining machinery. These are huge grinding gears, massive pounding pistons,
I don't know why I scared
cold
the shit
sheets
out
of
him.
steel. We've never seen you in his life. You are a high-ranking, you're basically the vice warden of this prison, and you pulled up in front of him and said, "Hey, you come over here."
Yeah.
Said maybe it was up to something that's no good. So you guys are currently running after him.
Yeah, I'm going after him.
You see them all disappear, Dak, and you've just got a little interrogation droid floating around your head being like, "Please identify yourself. Please identify yourself." That's taking place back there. You guys don't even see that. You guys are running through. So I need athletics checks from everybody. This is against a wee tiny little guy. So it's going to be just 2 purple, but I'm also going to give you 2 black setback die on that.
Oh shit!
Black set die.
Because he's small. So you're like after him, you're like almost got him, and then he like runs right underneath this pipe
But
that's only
I'm
2 feet off the
small.
ground. You're like 5 feet, he's like 2.5 feet.
Oh.
So he's like diving
He's
into like,
tiny,
yeah,
tiny.
he's diving into like an open
You can do this.
duct
I can do this.
and coming out the other side, and
If anybody wanted to help me do this.
Well, I'm also running after.
big
Should I spend
swinging.
the light side die?
Everybody who's running after him,
I think we should.
everybody who's running after him is going to need to make the same athletics check. It's 2 purple and 2
I
black
think it's
setback.
Just those two.
Merce, are you going after him as well? Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to spend a light side die. So we all drink and
Yes.
say,
My
My
feelings
caring
for
for you
remain.
will
remain.
remain.
Will remain. It's
Fucking
hard to
shit.
say in real life.
We're so good at that.
Frel. Wait, sorry.
All right, roll that up, Ree.
What do I get for an extra light side?
You turn a green into
A green turns yellow.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's right.
What happens?
In Vegas.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh, but not
No.
not the best.
No.
So
But the most
one
interesting.
failure and 1 triumph.
Yeah.
I miss this system. Holy shit.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
It's the best.
Really
Every roll is
is.
interesting. I
Yeah.
can't think of
Always
any other
good.
game where
look
that's
how,
true.
Look how intense my win and loss is.
So what happened? Can you lay it out for us?
So I think I'm trying to,
What were your successes and failures?
so what is it, 1 success and 2 failures?
No.
One triumph.
Is there
two
1
failures.
triumph?
And one fail. One failure because
Yeah.
a triumph counts as
One
a
triumph and 1
success.
failure. So you
I
failed,
think-
but something really amazing happened.
I think I'm going to fall. I'm going to hit not very comfortably into the gap that he goes into. And while I trip, I do grab his pant leg or something and pants him,
Okay.
which is embarrassing and will cause him to stop. But
Even better, actually, as your pants come down, or most of it, these rags kind of tear away from him. They've been eaten through by
yeah, moths and lava and ash.
moths and lava and the deadly lava moths that live on this planet. Just little fire motes that get you all the time. They tear off, and all these like little knickknacks and stolen items
Yeah.
tumble out of
Tumble-
his
are
like
any of
pants
them
all over the
weapon-like?
ground, and he goes, "No! Ah, all my drugs and all my stolen things!" And he drops and goes.
He does love drugs.
It starts scrabbling for all the like things on the ground with you. Like that's
All right.
more important to him than getting
Then the fact that
away.
I've stopped him.
Yes,
All right, so I've got him.
great. Gippy, what were you doing? Were you hanging back in the ship with this guy?
I was regaling him with tales of various conquests.
And I'm like,
he was doing the same.
Can we hear the? Yeah.
yeah.
Can
Tell me what you got.
Can you start a tale of conquest that you were telling him? Just
And so that's when the third Twilette girl says, "Now wait a minute. Are you saying you don't have any money?" And I say,
wait, and then you finish a tale of conquest for yourself that just tail and dove ends into that. We're doing like a fancy
Yeah.
montage scene right now.
And she says, the egg clutch you laid exploded in the hot tub. Yes, I've been in that situation.
And that's when the power cell started to rupture. And at that point, I'm starting to sweat bullets because where it's rupturing, I don't want it to be.
So you.
I love rupturing things. Wait,
Oh no. So we leave you there, really enjoying yourselves. The talk of rupturing continues. What were you doing, Merce?
Coming after.
That's
him, I
right,
guess,
you
since-
were.
Well, what did you? I don't even need an athletics
Oh,
check
yeah.
Star
from you
Wars
right now.
universe, there are
Okay.
no anal fissures.
Ree has successfully stopped him.
Okay. Then I'm going to.
You come skidding around this corner. You see the both of them, but he's not. Chase isn't quite over yet.
Okay.
But he's stopped. She's prone.
Okay.
He's prone, and they're both like scrapping for stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna try to convince him that we're here to help. Okay.
Let's do it in character first before you make a roll.
Wonderful.
What do you mean? Oh no, the Imperials!
Quintel, I'm not who you think I am.
How do you know my name?
Because I'm not only friends with Tamaya. I love
Tamaya?
Tamaya.
Wait, but I thought your name was Brine. You're Brine Answell?
That was a code name. Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
It makes sense now!
My real name's Brian.
My real name, my actual name is Brian Outswell, but the name I'm using now is Merslek.
So which name's the code name? Wait, I'm confused. I
It's
need my
okay.
drugs.
No, I understand, but I need you to come with me, and I also need your help in finding my wife.
Try and convince him now. I think
Convincing.
I was going to give you some boost die because you explained it was a code name, but now I'm confused as the GM as to what you're fucking
When you
doing.
said my wife, now you're just Liam Neeson.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you
I'm
say?
sorry, Harrison
My
Ford.
wife.
Or Harrison Ford.
My wife.
Or
My
yeah,
wife.
fucking
No, that's
hot saucerman.
That was
Sorry.
my wife.
my wife. Every time I hear anyone say the two words "my wife" in real life, I caught this from like Doug Benson. And anytime I hear it, I'm just like "my wife" under my breath.
Yeah. Well, he's doing. Yeah. Fuck it, guys. That's another podcast.
It is.
Roll up your awesome skill check.
okay.
Welcome to Doug Loves
I
Movies.
want. None of this is really good for me. Anything having to do with talking is really
I'm gonna need
bad.
a social check. I would take even a leadership check if you're any good at that.
No.
So you're kind of. I assume that as a leader, you're gonna be like you're kind of this persuasive person because you're a lieutenant, but you're kind of more of just a space jock, aren't you?
I really
You're
am.
kinda just
I
a-
scare people with my hefty shoulders.
You speak with action.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Captain America. It's just you're just like
Yes.
it
So,
sounds hokey, but
I guess,
damn those pecs.
I guess I'm more like.
He doesn't speak with his mouth. he
So
speaks
I
with
guess
his ass.
I guess I would have to like. I guess it's more Merce to
really
like
good
grab him
ass.
by the neck and say, "You're coming with me. I love Tamaya, and and you're part of her, and I know that she won't leave with me unless she loves you."
Whoa!
His
His eyes get all gigantic.
They're
Brian
already pretty
Amswell,
big.
you're right. Brian Amswell is my code name. Do not ever speak of Merslek again.
But you called yourself Merslek.
Yeah, I can speak of him.
But everyone here knows you as Merslek.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, I'll call you Brian.
Okay.
If you know Tamaya, I trust Tamaya. I'm sorry, I know this voice is probably grating and terrible, and I apologize to Kate.
It's like every voice you do. Though.
Yeah.
Like that's like your default.
No.
Could you
Fucker.
could you do me just a huge favor and just say interlopers?
Oh, I could say
More in-jokes for no
interlopers,
one.
but the way I normally like to say interlopers is interlopers. Yeah. But that's a different character.
Everybody drink.
You can't copyright that. Put it in the show.
Yeah. So, I think Quintel has heard enough and goes, "Oh, okay. But if you're after Tamaya, there's something you've got to know.
Well, why haven't you told me it yet?
Oh Jesus.
I used to share the cell next to Tamaya. Well, because they were giving us lenient treatment for some reason. She said it was because her husband was looking out for her.
That's me.
But a few... Oh!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Merce. I mean Bride, I think. Well, a few months ago, the warden personally came down and Tamaya, he took him away. And now she's not here anymore.
Where is she on this wall?
Show me on the wall.
Why?
Show me on the wall.
She's down in the maximum security wards.
That can't be true.
It's true, I swear it.
I gave them specific instructions with these prisoners.
The warden's gone crazy recently. I know because I've been hacking into the frequencies of some of the shit. Oh my stuff!
I toss him a bit and
Ah!
hopefully he knocks out or something.
Oh, it almost knocked me out.
Oh, shit.
Well,
I find some good music on the radio on the skiff.
wait. If you're trying to get to Tamaya to the lower levels, I can help. Well, I was an engineer.
How can you help?
Who are you?
It doesn't matter.
She's with us.
Who's us?
Miss
Quintel,
Lynch?
do I have to spell everything out for you? I can't get you out here alone. I have a crew.
Oh, it's a breakout. Oh, okay.
But you think we do it alone?
Well, no, I can help you then. Over this way, a little further in, there's an access hatch to the central shaft. If you get in there, you can get to any level. They won't be able to follow you.
All right, I need to go back and get the rest of my crew. Stay here. Will you make sure that he doesn't leave?
Screen wipe.
Not going anywhere.
You guys would come with her.
We were just jamming, listening to some cool jizz. Yeah, that's what it's called in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, jizz music.
Jizz music.
Do.
You could have chosen any other vowel, George Lucas, but you chose I. Okay.
Yeah, they've retconned that. They've added a T.
Jizz music, yeah.
that doesn't make it better.
Now it's just past tense.
It's just.
It's also important to know that Yoda is actually just a weird drawing of the guy that used to run the Tiki T.
It's also worth knowing that I named a episode Jizz Music in the way it's supposed to be spelled in the Star Wars universe on iTunes, and iTunes censored that. So iTunes,
Really?
yep,
Explicit.
iTunes is censoring
on my
George
title,
Lucas.
on my title for my thing. Yeah, it's
Dude,
not
that's
fair.
right, because we kept saying it over and over again because
Well,
we're awful.
Episode
Okay.
1, tune in, Jizz Music.
Oh, I have a story. It's really quick. My aunt tried to get it was for graduation for her daughter, and she tried to get my cousin tried to get M&Ms that said summa cum laude, and M&Ms wrote back and said we can't write cum on an M&M, and so they called her and said we can't do that. And she goes, well,
Latin.
just write something else. And they're like, okay, fine. And they sent her back M&Ms that said something else.
Wait, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact M&Ms, you can call M&Ms the right words.
Yeah, you can get custom M&Ms.
On them.
Yeah, you can
Custom.
customize.
What?
But the
And they
digital
couldn't-
platform won't let you write cum or
Right.
fuck or
They
a
won't
lot
let
of
you
words.
write the name of a very
But it's like summa cum laude, like it's not-
well-known, fraternity for
Yeah, it's
academia.
bizarre. But to be fair, just to settle this on air in front of a live audience, we
let's
all
hear it.
spell cum, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay,
it's-
all right,
yeah,
thanks.
Clearly.
I go back and forth on that.
Really? See that?
The, the,
like
the,
when
the
you-
noun is always the verb can sometimes, if you're being
Yeah, no,
classy.
I-
yeah,
yeah.
like
I think
Oh,
it's a
no,
fascinating. I think
C-U-M-M.
no verb.
Yeah,
You
same
are
thing.
coming.
part of me
Not
really
come
wants to
here.
get us
No.
back on track, but the other part of me wants to say, why?
Chat, how do you spell cum?
That's a great question.
Can we do a
chat.
poll in the chat?
Yeah, please chat.
With
This
an
is-
E,
But you're
though,
right.
with an
it's
E.
certain. Yeah.
Well, is it,
I've actually I use
Isn't
both.
this an-
But I don't know what the difference.
it's an interesting verb in the first place.
it
I'm
sexual?
coming. What? That's such an interesting.
No, it's
Coming
it-
to fruition.
Is
Yeah,
it
coming
sexual?
to
Are you
or-
orgasming? Or are you coming to this place?
Yes. Are you connecting with somebody else in a middle ground
Yeah.
somewhere? We're both.
Are you
Oh, that
coming
in-
to their chest or on?
Well, and now I gotta shut it down, and back we go.
And with
no,
that-
actually,
I
it's right on their right arm.
Right arm.
I see. Yeah.
That's an erotic place.
Yeah.
It is, especially for Gippy. So
All right,
thank
all
you for
right,
that, Dak.
And thank you, Blended Scotch Whiskey, for all
Getting
this.
us
For this
here.
conversation about cum.
For getting us there. Okay.
My caring for you will remain.
My caring
My caring for you will remain.
Will
Remain as long as you leave it on your right arm.
So the screen wipe resolves, and the rest of the crew has gathered around Quintel. Quintel is currently crouched down at the rear wall. You guys are surrounded by all this disused. It's all disused equipment. They don't ever come and examine anything over here. He says as he's like, I have stolen all sorts of tools since I've been in here. He's got like chisels and stuff, and he's just working off, and it's like a panel. It looks like any other panel on the wall. But right behind this panel, you'll have access to the central shaft. Goes all the way down to the lowest levels.
So we're gonna go down on the central shaft.
What's wrong with that?
Seems
we no
pretty
longer have
all right to
access-
me.
We no longer have access via the card.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
Not you, but
Yeah.
Okay, well, just one. Almost got it. This one screw's being annoying. Oh, no, I think I've. And then as he's about to finish jimmying it off, suddenly he goes, "Ha!" As a metallic whipcord wraps around his neck. Sorry, microphone. A metallic whipcord wraps around his neck, and he's jerked bodily up from the floor. Ha!
Can
And
you
he's
finish it?
wrenched
Yeah.
into the air. Ah! And then there's like a as all the machinery around you guys turns on. Imagine like you guys are in like the back of a really big dry cleaners. You know, they've got those railing systems that go up and around and stuff like that. All these conveyor belts crossing over each other. bustling around. And a very tall Devronian with a long ponytail and 2 clipped horns has his neuronic whip. It's like a science whip. It's metallic
Much
reticulated
shorter horns
cable.
than I thought.
Yeah, it got clipped off, definitely. Has pulled, he's hanging from one of these like tall railings, has pulled Quintel up with the length of his whip and is holding him up on the top and laughing at you guys going, "No one crosses the Scorpion Brothers and gets away with it!" It gets carried away. You can see that this rotating kind of conveyor system is leading towards the back, away from the way you guys came in. And there's a couple crushing pistons that would just be pounding ore. Looks like in a few rounds, Quintel is going to be dragged in there
All right, I'm
and
after
smashed
him.
to pieces. "Oh, you're not going anywhere," says the Zabrak, who's about your height, a little shorter than you, but very stocky. Zabraks are the guys played by Darth Maul.
And Savage Opress.
Savage Opress, let's not forget that great name.
I think many people who populate the planet Dathomir come from Zabrak. Do they not?
Maybe.
Those guys came from Dathomir.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well,
Fuck them.
He's got little short horns. His skin is beige with like white kind of markings on his flesh. He comes forward and goes, "Yeah, nobody gets away from the Scorpion Brothers." And he extends. You can see he's got these like really built up gauntlets on his arms with these like kind of unwieldy metal tubes coming out.
And the blasters the guards gave us.
And then the third Scorpion brother comes stepping forward around some machinery. This is the human. He's like, "That's right. The Scorpion brothers always settle a score." He's got a whole big backpack on. You can see it's got these like large cylinder cartridges that come down, come back up into the gun he has. It's like a big tube. It's
Ghostbuster.
white. It has these prongs that flip out from the front of it, ka-chunk, and start like rotating around.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The Scorpion Brothers.
They just say that.
Yeah, they're all wearing matching red armor.
I love your bad guys so much.
Thank you.
Just say their names
That's
over
right.
and over again.
That's all I got, man. The guy with the whips has finished like hanging up Quintel on like one of these. It's like a metal spike or something like that, like a meat hook. And he's like, "Yeah, the lashing tail of the Scorpion." And the Zabrak's down there.
That's your shtick?
"And I'm the poisonous sting of the Scorpion." And the guy down
Yeah.
the guy's like,
Wait.
and little poisonous darts come shooting out of his gauntlets.
Point of order. Isn't the poisonous part of the scorpion the tail?
"And I'm," says the human,
No?
striding
All
forward,
right.
"the deadly web of the Scorpion." He says, he starts, yeah, he unloads, like, he fires his, like, little hand cannon, and it shoots out this big tangle of web.
Christ.
"He's pointing out the flaw in our aesthetic, boys! Get him!" And all three of them focus their rage on Dak.
I feel like we just
God.
fell into a movie from when Peter Jackson was good at making movies.
Yeah, like that cross with the Ching Che, like Shaw Brothers film.
Yep,
Like-
yeah, both of those.
So
are-
we got, but we did.
To go
No, Shaw
more
Brothers are
into
fucking
that.
great. We had to get some weapons from the guards, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys, so there were 2 blasters between the 2 guards. You've got a vibro sword, and that's about it.
Real
And I
quick,
think
though, I'm still, just for a second, I'm still right by the panel, whatever it is.
you would have been helping him out.
He
He was snatched right under your nose.
was doing it. He's right out from under me. I want to finish what task he was doing
Okay.
before I turn my attention to what these guys are doing.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So I want to get initiative checks from everybody. In this
How does
case,
that work?
Okay.
And
Vigilance.
I'm sorry. Can you help me and my friend Scotch remember where I am?
Sure. So
Okay.
let's paint the scene. You guys are all in a narrow space. It's maybe 25 feet little space in between
Okay.
these giant machines.
So we're off the ship then.
Yeah.
I did a screen wipe and
Yeah.
took
Okay,
you guys
fair
off
enough.
the ship.
Yeah.
You're probably huffing your way in. It's been a few minutes since they got there, so
We
you're probably
rigged
just-
it to the
I'm-
comlink so we could call it back if we needed to, but it's gone away from where prisoners.
I'm a
can
man
find
on
it.
a mission. The sooner you get me to the buffet, the sooner we all
So you probably
broke a
stay
piece.
slightly
I like your
relaxed
style,
back.
Gippy.
I'm in a crevice
Dak.
of the wall.
You are handsome for
Where?
a man.
It's true.
Faith, could you say that again? I heard you, but just
No, I'm
Sorry about that.
over. I'm in a crack in a wall beyond this, so the ship has kind of crashed downwards, and I am following Quintel.
The ship can't even make it all the way in here.
You definitely cannot make it in that crack.
Fair enough.
So you're-
like,
you're-
I'm enjoying my life, so I guess like you can be thin and go through the
It's
fucking
fine.
crack.
Where,
I'm going to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, fuck you.
where
On
you
the-
where you guys are, your ship can't make it in there. You guys have like taken like 5 or 6 sharp turns through like narrow cracks in the machinery.
It's time for them to die.
Okay, well let's get everybody a vigilance check. Let's go around. No purple against that. Whatever your vigilance roll is.
And what do I count?
Successes.
Count successes. Advantages will break ties.
Vigilance.
This is nothing.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Amy, but everybody
Okay,
roll
sorry,
and remember
sorry,
what you
sorry,
rolled. It's okay. You're not in trouble.
1 success, 3 advantage.
All right. So did everybody roll? No. Roll yours. Okay. So starting with Amy, what do you roll?
2 success, 3 advantage.
Okay. True. Just
It
success.
was 2
Oh.
success, but now it's 1.
Okay.
Oh,
3 success, 1 success. Faith, what do you roll?
2, 3 advantage and 1 success. Yeah.
1 success. Okay. And Gippy.
Oh, 1 success, 1 advantage.
Great. So you get the definite start there. I'm gonna roll these guys and see where they place. 1 success, 2 advantage. So you're gonna go first. Then they go. Then you 3 guys can decide your order. You had 3 advantage.
This way.
Okay. So you. So we'll say, Merce and Ree. You guys get to go first.
Sure.
Then the bad guys go, and then Gippy and.
But I had 3 advantage.
You also had 3 advantage?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I'd say you, me, then you.
Okay. Then the
I'll
bad
just
guys.
say metagame. Like, Gippy can do virtually nothing in combat, but he can grant a boost die on any action to anyone on his turn with a successful
I hold my
leadership
action until
roll.
after Gippy
Yeah.
tells me I have a nice button in these space pants.
Yeah.
I don't wait.
Because it's out of this world!
So the 3 of you guys all gonna go, then the bad guys will go, and then Gippy goes last. Starting, just to describe the scene again, there's like a 25-foot area. There's all sorts of machinery on the walls sticking out at weird angles. And there's this like big conveyor belt track running around the top there. Quintel has been kind of stuck on that. The guy with the whips is like hanging from one hand up there as well, laughing at you guys. The other 2 guys, the guy with the neck gun and the guy with the little shooters on his wrists, are down on the ground coming in from opposite sides towards you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, the Scorpion Brothers. Yeah, the
How,
Scorpion
what would
Brothers.
it take? Okay, so what? If it's on this thing, could I hack through the thing with my sword? Could I hack through the belt?
Let's see here. Yeah, so it's probably about 10 feet off the ground. So you could do a jump and a slash with
That's
it.
what I want to do because that's my first priority is to get. I don't know who else could save Quintel,
Okay.
and I know I can battle these guys.
So you're going to try and cut through the railing, like the
I'm
system
gonna do
itself.
a flip and a hack.
Oh, man.
Or I could jump, grab on, and hack through it.
Yeah, that definitely works.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check. Let's do athletics and see how good you kind of get yourself up there.
I think she's going to make it.
Difficulty, just 2 purple.
Okay, great. So I've got a 3. This is Merce's specialty. 3 green, 1 yellow, 2 purple.
Do you yell anything? Anything cool?
Oh,
as you do it?
sorry. I say that conveyor belt's going nowhere, and that stupid bat is mine.
Oh, come on,
5
show
success,
us.
1 threat.
5 success and 1 threat, indeed.
Jesus, fuck.
5 success?
No, 2 threat, right? No. You're right.
You got to...
Yeah, 5
Yeah, thank you.
success and 1 threat. So-
That's an enormous number of success. I know what I'm going to do with my threat. I'm hanging on to it. Your 5 success, though, you leap up onto that railing. Yeah, I think with you have your vibra sword.
I do have my.
Wrench that out. What type of sword does it look like? I'm imagining in my mind a saber, but it might be something different.
Oh, it's a little bit curved. Yeah, it's very ornamental. There's a lot of decorative. What? Oh, Jesus.
Just Drew.
Come on.
Just Drew, just like,
It
I was going to let it go. I didn't even say anything.
just
I
like,
No.
like he lives in the lowest common denominator.
Oh my
That's,
God.
that's where
It's
he
a
lives.
sword. There's one way to describe it, and it's like a dick. That's
Round
Welcome-
down to me.
Long,
Welcome to my
slightly
world.
rounded, not painful enough for the
Are you
stomach,
happy,
but-
patriarchy? This is what you've wrought. Every weapon looks like a fucking dick. Anyway.
I'm just saying, as a man, the patriarchy is great.
I'd like to throw flower bombs.
All right, so bring.
Yeah, I like.
Are we
That's a
talking
great
about white
suggestion.
privilege?
Shh, wait. First of all,
This
guys.
isn't sexual.
First of all,
Sorry.
over talking. Don't over talk. Otherwise,
apologize.
Okay,
Sorry.
sorry. It's okay. Second of all, you jumped up. It's your turn. You leap
Okay.
up and you cut
so
through it.
this isn't sexual. I don't know how else to describe it, but the sword it's decorated. And there's a handguard on it, and then it's actually thinner at the base than it is at the top. It looks very a little bit Eastern, so it's like thin, and then it like gets bigger.
Kind of
and
like a
curvy.
scimitar.
Like a
Oh,
scimitar.
like a scimitar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And nothing sexual
Not
about
sexual about scimitars.
Like a weapon used in various parts of the Middle East.
that. We all agree.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing
Yeah.
sexual.
There doesn't
Wonderful.
You leap up on that with one hand. It's easy. You clear it, no problem. The Devronian's up there. He's got his clipped black horns. He looks like Satan, but with clipped black horns.
Okay.
He also has a big black ponytail that comes up and then like swoops down to the middle of his back. He's like, ha ha, huh! As you jump up there, and then with your free hand, you just slam your vibro scimitar right into this railing and it just goes, cuts like halfway through it. The whole thing shudders and stops.
Good.
Quinto goes, yeah!
Okay, so I'll
Tries
leave
to
him.
clap.
Yeah, I'll leave him up there for now, and I guess
Lord.
I guess that's my turn.
Faith or Drew.
That's it? Fucking ruling?
Oh, and your one threat, sorry, Faith, as you gear up to act, you're still in the shadows and no one sees you.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend that extra threat to say that the little interrogation bot that had gotten stuck on the back of your skiff had followed you guys in. So it comes bobbing along going,
We brought him with us because he could be used for parts.
Yeah, I do go scanning.
He's
scanning.
recording everything.
Yeah,
This isn't
fuck that
great.
thing. Hit that thing.
I thought we killed it already.
No, not
Why didn't
yet.
you kill it?
Can't
You're the
kill it.
fucking geek.
Faith, you're up. Watch that.
Just
Watch who you're calling a geek,
I
buddy.
am.
No, I mean technically, she's got all the
No,
technical
okay.
skills. She's a gadgeteer.
Technically, I am.
Don't let him condescend
No,
to you.
in IRL, we're all terrible geeks. This is what we're doing with our Friday night.
Don't let him condescend to
No,
you.
we're the best ever.
Yes,
No,
we are.
geek is great. We rule fucking society.
Okay, good.
And
Bazinga!
know who agrees with that?
I'm kidding.
Force choke.
Kidding.
And a great silence.
Back to Faith's turn, who's up.
Veiling the parts of reality.
I am going to continue what Quintel was doing with the panel that would get us access to every
Okay.
level of on.
Quintel's up there going, oh, look out, if you turn the wrong screw, all the alarms go off.
Well, shit, Quintel. all right. So I've got mechanics, right?
I'm going to need a mechanics roll from you, 3 purple.
3 purple. If anybody wanted to give
Can
me
I
stuff,
any way I can jump in and
Yeah, you
try
can
and
help
spy?
Do you
her?
have any
you
green?
could possibly
If you want to
shout something.
take a couple strain, I'll let you jump up in
Yes!
order in front of these guys.
Okay.
Just
so-
to inspire.
okay, so I want to roll my
Oh,
leadership.
sorry, 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry. I should point this out right now. Speaking of people who love geeks,
I have no idea.
Airi by Anami, Airi x Anami, gives Gippy and Dak 1 reroll each.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah.
So
Love
thank you
of geeks.
very much.
Love of geeks.
Since Gippy may not know, and no one can hear me, so you might have to repeat this, but you can give someone a reroll.
Yes.
Can give somebody
You
a
can
So
donate
I can give
your
you a reroll.
reroll to
So if
someone else.
you dislike
If you fuck this
what
up real
it is-
bad, we
yeah,
got your back.
If
Guys.
I fuck this up real bad, you can give me another chance.
My character, like me in real life, is all about support. So if you need a
It's
reroll or
true.
anything, just
He's
let
a
me know.
good friend.
Okay, so what's my difficulty to help her out on her leadership role?
Probably just 2.
Okay, great.
So I said, it's like, you can do this. Listen, I tend to create galactic peace, and you fix my garbage disposal when it's on the fritz. You're important too.
Like, okay, so I'm gonna roll my
Roll
leadership.
them in there.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're doing okay.
So I wind up with.
Destroying that.
Actually, I don't really.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, you
terms of
don't. You
advantage.
get a
I don't-
failure and 4 advantage.
He
failure
just
and 4
says things
advantage.
I already know.
so you do not.
Reroll.
You want one of these, baby?
Yeah.
I got 2, baby.
Yeah, reroll.
Reroll?
Worth
Okay.
it, yeah.
Okay. Fine.
They're
okay.
more where that
I
came
really only give her a boost die,
That's
so
how
I
it
don't know
works.
if that's
No!
really helpful.
I don't care. I already put it down.
Damn it.
Okay. Great. So I managed to fail again. No.
No, you
That's a
succeed.
success.
You get 2 success and 2 advantage.
Great. Thank you very much, Amy.
So what you're
This is my
That
favorite
is a
part.
success. Add a boost die, and it was how many advantage?
wait, I don't know.
Was
how
it
many
advantage? Did you roll?
I 2, right?
2 advantage.
Thank you.
Let's call that a second boost die because you really helped the shit out of her.
Excellent.
You
I'll
were
go with the person who's
hoping
been
the
making
Well,
sure
or
she puts water so she can actually be sober.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
sober. No.
That's true, Faith, but like
We are fucked up, guys.
you're concentrating
I'm
on what
all
you're
good.
doing. Yeah.
I am seriously reconsidering bringing whiskey in the future.
Don't do that.
No, this was full when I brought this.
That was
No.
just,
That
it's
was
just
your
Scotch
mistake.
whiskey.
Just don't have the
Scotch
alcoholic
whiskey.
guest star. That's the problem.
You
Anyway.
mock me for drinking 4 drinks at yours.
Yeah,
So,
okay, fair
so
enough.
Faith, you feel so
Yay!
I'm crazy inspired. I'm so fucking good at mechanics. I screw that screw in better than I've ever screwed a screw.
One
in.
success.
Yeah, Quintel's like the upper left, and you're looking at it, and you're like,
no shit. Shut
no,
up.
you look at it, and you're like, no, he's wrong. It's the upper right. And you like,
fact,
yeah, he's.
You don't know what you're saying, Quintel. In fact, it's the top right.
I swear it's. Oh, you're right.
That's right. Facilitate those who possess true talent and greatness.
So,
So
Faith,
it was 1 success, 3 threat, and 1 triumph.
so your successes, you get the thing off, no problem. Pkong. You still have a triumph. Do you want to tell me what the triumph is, or should I tell you what the despair is?
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
The
Threat. Jumping the gun.
I'm gonna.
Not that someone gave me a despair in the
No.
chat, but
In
Wait.
this instance,
God damn it.
I am actually going to refer to my teammates in this one and say, "What do you think in triumph?"
can you do it in character? No, you
No.
can't do it in
No, I
character.
can't. I can shout back like,
Oh,
"Hey,
Okay, is there-
stuff. What do I do?"
I'm
there-
amazing. What should I do?
oh, great. Is there any control in there that locks down the droids on this level, such as that stupid intelligence droid?
All right, I immediately put a block on to any of the droids in this area.
So you've dropped that thing off. So one of the
It's
other things,
easy?
one of the other things Quintel was messing around with was like a little like kind of jerry-rigged local area scanner. And
Yeah.
yeah, you can just reverse the polarity
Just
on that.
nothing. We're not down yet.
Whoa, wrong franchise.
No, it'll totally
the
scramble
polarity.
near field frequencies. It's absolutely easy. So
Reversing the polarity is a Star Trek move.
everyone can reverse polarities.
Whatever.
We're more advanced than them.
Okay, so the little interrogation goes, preparing to broadcast.
I'm no longer broadcasting.
Fritz is out,
anything.
drops to the ground with a clang.
Nice work,
Little bull.
Fate. Oh, no, your
Alright.
character is not.
Reed.
Not Faith.
Reed.
I have a Star Wars name. I understand.
Is it 2 E's or an H-I?
Reed. It's
R.I., right?
R.I., but
Oh.
I feel like it would be pronounced
Reed!
Yeah.
Reed.
It's probably got an apostrophe at the end.
Yeah.
You got
We'll go with that.
Imagine it's
apostrophe.
Melophius
I give
and
you
like a
credit.
poo like this, but anyway.
Okay, we're gonna jump over to. Are you delaying till after this guy?
All right.
No,
so
fuck it. He already uses his
It's already dropped.
inspirations.
So before we go to you, we have a reroll from BSB Care 1.
Yes?
Hi,
Yeah,
BSB Care
BSB Care
Care
1.
1.
for Amy.
Yay!
She's just racking it
Ooh,
up.
I'm sitting pretty.
That's right. He also gave me something, but I'm gonna sit on that.
Well,
Fuck.
Did I
they're
spend-
trying to summon a gelatinous cube. And
I
feel like
spent my
that's unfair.
reroll, so I should turn this.
No,
back
I
into-
spent my reroll.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
And I got yours, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's back
Okay.
in the bag.
Great.
I still
are-
got number 2.
Is Ree moving on her turn, or is she just holding tight?
Oh, I don't know. No one's called me to do anything else. I just
Holding
am
tight,
working-
okay.
holding
Yeah,
tight.
I think
yeah.
that's smart.
Dak.
Keep working on the panel.
Which of the Scorpion brothers is the least cool?
Well,
I
let me
think the
describe what
red
all
guy.
three look like. So there's
Yeah.
the tall Devronian, very tall, long face. His horns have been clipped. That's kind of uncool. But he
Yeah,
has a
that
really
looks real stupid.
he has a
and
really
he's got a ponytail.
pretty great ponytail.
Which
the
is
little
dumb.
the Zabrak
Does he have a Jordanian bun?
the Zabrak is short and stocky. He's got these big overbuilt gauntlets. He's got really intense black eyebrows that come up and do that.
Yeah. Are they connected?
No, not connected
Okay.
in the middle. He's like, yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a bold style choice.
And then he's kind of short and stocky. And then there's the medium-sized human who has both big eyebrows and a huge ponytail.
Oh, I shoot him.
Okay, and he's got the web gun.
Yeah, I shoot
shoot him.
the fucking least effective weapon possible.
Okay,
A web gun.
bring it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. No one defeats the Scorpion Brothers.
Is this 2 perps?
Yeah, just 2 purple.
I'm
Now, what are
rolling-
you shooting with? You got one of the guns from the
Yeah,
gun?
yeah.
Okay, it's just a regular
Is that a
blaster
light,
pistol.
light, yeah.
Light range.
That's 3 green, a yellow, and 2 perps.
Okay.
Nice.
And this is how I kill guys.
Yay! 4 success and a triumph.
Ooh, shit! I didn't even look. Holy fuck! Are you
Yeah.
kidding? I'm awesome.
Oh no, that's so much.
yes.
We're
Are
just
you gonna-
shouting
are you
at each
gonna spend
other.
a
I'm
reroll?
Would
awesome,
you
what do
consider
want?
would you consider him dacked?
I think that guy got decked to fuck.
Okay,
Jack!
thank you. Excellent. Excellent.
I should not drink this.
You hit him
No,
in the
go,
face.
go, go.
Drink a water
Okay.
in between. No, drink it.
No, drink
It's
water.
beer. Beer's got water in it. It's the primary ingredient.
Drink water in between. That's good advice. You just what? Just one hand it? Are you even looking at him?
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, I'm like Han Solo
Yeah.
in Force Awakens. He's like, bloop, bloop, and he's just like, boop, that guy over there.
Powerful gun.
fucking-
I like that gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
you nail the human guy in the middle. Hits him right in the middle of that bright red chest plate. He
Oh,
hits
shit,
the
I
ground.
want that though.
Nice.
And then he puts his hand down and gets up and goes, oh. Oh, no one makes an enemy of the Scorpion Brothers, let alone mocks our aesthetic. Get 'em, brothers! They all drop down to get you. So he took a pretty good hit from that.
I'm so
Nice.
impressed they know the word
6.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
Scorpions, don't shoot webs!
That's a lot of triumph that we've had.
Yeah, you're nailing it. Oh, what is your triumph, by the way? So you hit him for damage, but also
Yeah.
something great happens.
Fuck him.
Jesus, what fucking great happens?
No, like his whole armor should turn
His-
to something opposite of Scorpion
He should
Brothers.
rethink his life and be
He
like,
should, yeah.
he should be like, I've got
This
webs.
isn't what I should be doing.
I'm a
Wait.
spider.
I'm
brother.
not a
I
Scorpion
don't
brother.
just have
Yeah.
I'm
two
part of
brothers.
Spider Clan.
Or, yeah.
Sense.
I don't have
You
just two
Scorpions.
brothers. All of you are my brothers.
He
All
takes
the
off. He
brothers.
takes off his spider armor and goes, or scorpion armor, and goes to join the Spider Brotherhood.
Well, how about this then? I'll do you one better. Garav, at the very beginning of the session,
Yeah?
said
Yes.
sends one good guy to help. Gringo's goons. Turns out Gringo has friends in low places.
Yeah, he does.
An alien prisoner who used to frequent Gringo's gambles joins the battle to aid the player. He switches sides to you guys. So he does do that. He goes, oh God, he's so cool. He's like, and he's like looking right at you, and his like face is reflected in your mirrored shades, and he's like, yeah. And then he just sees himself for a moment, and he goes, what am I doing? He's so cool.
Come on, man, be cool.
Jason Statham.
And he looks and he goes, no, no. I'm dying from consumption. I shouldn't spend my last days here, just wasting my life. I should join this cool group. Sorry. Fuck the rest of you Scorpion Brothers. The web never fit anyway. And he starts shooting it like at all the other guys.
Cool. The
Yeah,
other
that-
two, right?
Yeah.
I want to
All
live
of
in a
them.
clan that has aesthetic verisimilitude.
That's right. That's right. Oh, God. No inconsistencies in aesthetics. That will be my moral. You guys are spiders, right? Yes.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, this makes sense.
I do lay eggs.
Badly injured, but that's fine.
Then I shove my ovipositor down your throat and lay eggs in your chest.
Oh,
but I'm
God.
not an alien.
The Zabrek,
three, the
the
movie?
Zabrek looks
Okay,
at the
thank you.
Devronian. The Devronian looks at the Zabrek. They look confused, but they both are going to go, "Hi, that was our brother. No one converts our brothers to a better system of brotherhood."
Now he's my brother.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
We'll see
nice.
about that. Okay, they're both going to attack. Now to spend some.
I should have bought some armor.
The War of Bros.
That's right.
I didn't spend
Can you
any
take that
credits
one out of
'cause
there?
At the beginning, they
thought-
didn't strip us of how
You
much
get
of
to.
our armor.
No armor was taken off, so you've got whatever
Okay,
armor
so,
you purchased.
So if I had heavy clothing on, yeah.
I'm
It's okay.
nude.
Just my weapon.
Oh, dark side.
Dark side point on the table.
Oh.
The guy with the whip drops down to the ground, reaches behind him, pulls out the second whip.
A dual whip bard. Come on, David, you keep trying to play it, and I keep telling you it's not a feasible build.
He starts pirouetting like a madman, becoming a veritable
You've
whirlwind.
clearly never seen the
veritable-
ballerina dancing
veritable-
on knives.
Veritable? Is that
Veritable.
a veritable
I
whirlwind?
I on the
A
other side.
veritable treasure trove. That's all right.
Of
The other one's a vertibird, and that's Fallout.
Or convertible.
energized steel whips, which start lashing closer and closer. This is for my horn. Throw that green one in there.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm moved.
Oh.
I feel like
That's
that
how
one
it
should be
landed.
re-rolled, but all right.
Yeah, all right.
That's
fine.
Doesn't
all
matter.
right.
It's still a failure.
botch, but
That goes. These two go away.
Success.
This goes away. You have a success and an advantage.
I'm going to spend one of
sir.
my 3 rerolls.
That was a good
Yes.
one. You got a success and an advantage.
I can do better than that.
Can you? I don't
Wait,
think
wait,
so.
wait. Oh, wait.
You fucking can't.
No, you failed.
no.
Right?
I'm so cool.
I'm spending a
Spend
second.
another one.
This is a good hand. I can beat that.
Oh my god.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Do you know why? Because I'm Dax Striker.
It's a worse roll. It's a failure with one threat.
It's a failure.
All right.
One threat.
Tell us.
I'm hanging on to this one. I'm hanging
Oh
on to
my
this
god,
one.
that way you started out so well.
Is that
Tell us.
I'm sorry, friend, but I don't believe I can pay you for this session.
total? Arkham Flame, thank you. He's giving me another reroll. So I'm
Damn it, Arkham Flame.
Oh.
Arkham Flame?
Thank you, Arkham Flame. You're keeping me
Is
alive.
it Arkham Flame?
ARKEM.
Wow. Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy is going to spend another reroll
This person.
because I got enough now. This Devronian goes "Ah!" and continues to spin faster and faster and faster, and you can see him start to lash himself a little bit with his own whips, but he's really committing to it, like a overexcited teenager who just got a couple whips
It's
for his
like, it doesn't
birthday.
matter. They're still gonna hit anyway.
Okay.
What? Even if I get whipped, I'll have a cool scar probably.
Exactly.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
I
Yes!
touched my
Thank
microphone.
you.
2 success and an advantage.
Thank you, Arkham Flame.
Okay.
You.
You barely improved on the first roll.
Arkham Flame, fuck you. And that's not how you spell Arkham.
Okay, you're going to take 7 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
How many advantage did I have? Minus your soak.
I
Is
don't.
it 2 advantage?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
my soak?
yeah.
2?
7 points from the first whip, an additional 7 from the second whip.
I think I'm dead.
Oh.
You don't have any soak?
I don't have any. I didn't buy any. I never bought any equipment.
Buy any.
So
armor.
wait. You would have it. The basic armor you would have would be
I can pilot
heavy clothing.
slightly
Yeah.
as
So
well
that's a
as you
soak.
can.
Gives you a +1 to your soak.
All right. I'm still dead.
So it's minus
As
3
an
minus
aside.
3.
That's 12 wounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what I do? 14
Seems
minus
like does
2.
this a whip like wrap around your head and just pop it
Minus-
off like
minus
a fucking
2 from,
soda?
minus
like,
2 from each of those attacks.
Oh, minus 2 from each.
So 10 total.
10 total. All right.
You're still on your feet?
I'm at 2.
Okay.
And fuck whips.
Also,
And fuck Arkham Flame. You gave the coin to the wrong man.
Jeez.
Dak,
No,
what's your
no.
safe word? Say it for God's sake.
Ow! Fuck, that's not cool.
no one crosses the Scorpion Brothers!
I agree. Choose something you would normally not say, like banana or like, sassafras.
I say banana sassafras all the fucking time.
It's sexual.
That's what I call my
conquest.
dick.
You are also
It's the sassafras banana.
That, what a coincidence! We're twinsies.
you are also
Eskimo bro.
I call that because it bruises easily and only lasts a few days.
you are also
Oh,
ensnared
Lord.
for 1 round,
Yeah,
which
sure.
means you're wrapped up in this fucking whip. You can't get out.
I'm leaving. I'm going.
Done.
I'm getting back to the ship.
is
I'm
dead.
gonna leave, and I'm gonna report this to the
You
Imperials.
can't take a move action.
All right.
You're also disoriented for the next 4 rounds, which
killing
means you've
this
got 1
fucker.
extra black setback die, as you've just been.
Yeah.
He like the whips go around and then he rips them off of you, and you just spin yourself like. a
I'm
bunch of
sorry. I
times.
thought your
Well,
whips were
fuck
dumb,
that guy.
David. Jesus.
All right. The other Scorpion brother goes, "Yeah, who's next? Is he too easy of a target? Yeah, mess up there." Extends both of his shooters and starts going.
Is this spider scorpion?
This is the poison scorpion.
Spider.
poisonous sting of the scorpion.
Is he the stinger scorpion?
Okay, he's gonna shoot at you.
Okay.
3
Stinger
purple.
Scorpion.
I'm not gonna spend
And
my dark
insult
side
him
points.
for not being actually part of the.
Oh, wait. Last time you spent a dark side point, but you turned a light to a dark.
Which is what I should do.
No,
No.
you should
No.
be turning
Should go the
dark
other
to
way.
light. Yeah.
Yes, I
Yes,
know
you
the game.
should.
You have no excuse. I've had
I'm
like
a
8
galaxy
times more
master.
times bourbon than you.
Okay, you've got 2 success and 4.
Words.
2 success and 4 threat.
I'll take 2 success and 4 threat. I'm not gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna save my last re-roll. 2 success and 4 threat is enough to put a couple poison darts
Okay.
right in the back of your back, I guess. I'm not going to say
Okay.
back of your neck. Just your standard synthetic neurotoxin.
Fuck.
Give me a 3 purple resilience check.
All right. I roll 3 purple.
Roll 3 purple against your resilience, which should be on your sheet there.
I have great resilience.
And you take 3 damage from each of those hits.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit!
You fail?
Reroll.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ba,
Actually,
ba,
I did much better than that.
ba.
Okay, 1 success and 3 threat.
Okay. So you succeed, which means you don't take a bunch of strain damage, which is too bad.
Okay.
You take 3 damage from each of those darts, but I think your soak is higher than that.
My soak is 2. So is that
Your soak is at least 4 because you're based off of your brawn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My 2 is my
didn't
armor.
hurt.
Yeah.
So you have a soak of 6.
son.
Mercy, y'all.
So you
More
don't
like merciless.
It's why you
both
take
of those
armor.
darts just like hit
Why
your
you buy that?
thick
I
trapezius
didn't have
muscles.
the book,
Yeah, I might
and
have
we
to
had some
show
credits. I didn't know how to
Mummy
spend them.
fucking
Return of the.
Dragon
Yeah.
Emperor King. Sorry.
You
Oh,
hit,
whatever.
hit your
Fuck.
trapezius
That's
muscles.
I got
You
it.
just flex, and the darts pop out.
Armor.
No problem.
Nothing.
It is
It's a Yeti.
spring out of you. I don't get any of these references, and let's watch the over
Just
talking.
talking about Brendan Fraser. That's all.
Oh,
Tarzan.
sexy, sexy Brendan Fraser.
I really.
What would
like
the
him.
spider guy be doing?
Yeah.
Spider net guy
Tarzan.
is going to shoot at one of these guys.
Spider-Net's gonna net the
George
guy
Jungle.
that just murdered me with whips.
Jungle.
Spider net guy steps over in front of your battered
The
body
diver.
and goes, "You guys, you better back off, Spider Brothers!" And he starts pumping this like his crazy giant gun with the spinnerets on
So
the end.
he's shooting sticky white fluid by doing this
Yes, yes, we get it. You're 14.
Yes.
I understand.
motion. Is that the noise you make?
Yeah, starts shooting these like
Oh my.
like this white sticky fluid gets spun out by these spinnerets which are shooting around and sprays this like thick viscous white fluid that like starts hardening in the air. You'll see your face, Drew. Show it to the camera.
Let us see you be embarrassed by cum.
But it's
Is that
not-
OME or
But
UN?
he's shooting it towards his brothers, right?
Depends
Yes,
on
he
what
is.
kind of M&M you
Take
want
that
to put
D20 out of there, would you?
Did that knock this one?
That made it better.
However it falls. What do I got? Success?
Yeah, you did
Please,
succeed,
that's
and you have 1 threat.
Great. So the guy, the Zabrak, who's
Nope, I'm lying.
sorry, the
No
Devonian.
threat. You just succeed.
The Devonian who's up there gets tangled up in this thing. Ah! It has to let go, drops, falls, hits the ground. He's going to take a bit of strain damage from that.
Yeah, hooker.
And he's wrapped up. So
Yeah.
He like fights to his feet, but he's all kind of stuck in this elastic white webbing, and he can't really fight very effectively.
It's a nice day for a
Back to Merce.
wide
White
webbing.
Merce is up.
Okay.
All right.
Merce is gonna save Dak from whips.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Arkham Flame gives 3 rerolls to Dak.
Arkham Flame! I take back everything bad I said about the spelling of your name.
Who cares? It's
Awesome.
only the thing that was available.
Yeah,
It
Gippy
doesn't-
was-
Arkham Flame, I still don't like you, but it's just because of your personality now.
Gippy was the one who thought your name was cool, Arkham.
It's true. It is.
He
It's-
doesn't spell it like the Batman though. It's with an Ian, which is interesting.
That's what I'm
It,
saying.
it is
It's not his
interesting.
fault.
Is it
It's the only
perhaps a
one available.
Lovecraft reference?
You're a Lovecraft reference.
I
I dropped
am.
another one down here somewhere.
Guys, it's Merce's turn. What do you do?
Which is the whipped guy in the web?
Yeah, he's been webbed. He's dropped from the
Oh,
top
so
of the
he's
thing.
fine.
He hit the ground hard.
Okay, so
And he's struggling to try and get to his feet, but
who
he's
do we
all...
still have? We still have
The
poison
little
darts.
Zabrak with the poison darts.
Yeah, he's going down. I'm gonna.
The poison sting's always been the best part of the Scorpion Brothers.
Ugh.
I'm gonna aim for his hands and try to chop him off with my vibra sword.
So he's a little ways away
Yeah.
from you, so you're going to have to take your movement to lunge towards him.
Okay.
And then
I
just
do.
what, double-handed slice?
Yeah, and that'll be a melee.
Melee.
That's a 2 and a 2 versus
2 green, 2 yellow against 2 purple.
Fuck this.
2 purple?
You're gonna murder this guy.
I love this. Is like it's like half like Imperial officer, like half like Conan the fucking Barbarian.
Right?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Muscle-bound, space jock. Can you give me a additional red on that? I'm going to spend a dark side point.
Spend
Okay.
the light side point.
All right. No, I don't think I need it though.
Do it anyway, because you'll fucking kill the shit out of him.
Yeah, but I think I might kill the shit out of him anyway.
That's yeah.
Don't you have any cool fucking kill shit moves?
the odds of her rolling? No, sorry.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I don't need it.
Let's hear it. Let's see it. Go for it,
I'm
baby.
okay. Oh, you can't do better
Oh,
than
shit.
that.
Oh
Fuck.
shit! His chain explodes into flame.
I think everybody is in
Okay.
real shock. and awe.
I feel like
So Merce literally but he flexes and the things pop out, the
Yeah.
darts pop out of him. Boop, boop. And he
Like
makes
shoot
eye
back into his own eyes.
he makes eye contact and does his Merce grimace right at that stupid scorpion thing, and he aims right for those hands that have shot poison darts at
So
him, like
you
Spider-Man.
have to drop off of this thing you're on. As you start coming towards this guy, he's like, ha ha! He starts shooting darts at you, and he's either missing or they're hitting you and not affecting you. And he's like,
Yeah. Or I'm doing spins in the
I
air.
think you
to
just
dodge.
Brock Samsoned him.
Yes.
yes. So keep describing what you do.
Okay, so I do a little bit of dodging, spins in the air. I rear back and then I move forward and do a circular hack and cut off his hands.
Now this is Star Wars.
Oh, it is
Say-
so
Someone's lost
hands.
a hand.
You know,
Hands have been
for
removed.
kids.
Stomps! Okay, and then what do you do? Because you still have. That was what you're trying to do before you got the
That
triumph.
was the success. I feel like
Yeah.
the triumph is you somehow explode the other guy out of sheer force of will.
Maybe I land on the other guy because he's all.
Oh, yeah, that works for me.
And I land like right smack dab on like his solar plexus.
So you kill him.
Well, I'm thinking you like your character would like wear like subtly platformed shoes, so it's just like the platforms just go right into his eyes, like
Yeah, the platforms are at a slight point towards the end, and
yeah.
Okay, so I
Boots,
think it
dead,
sounds like
fucking dead.
you're hanging on this pole. You kind of do a uneven bars off of it.
yeah,
like,
I do it, and I
A couple times around, flip off.
flip off, come towards him feet first, but as I'm in the air, I catapult myself forward as I'm dodging all these darts and using
Yeah.
maybe my vibra sword to deflect.
Okay, so this is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon style.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wind up coming at him at a pretty parallel to the ground angle.
Yeah, I think that effectively kills all of your opposition.
And I told you I'd be useful.
The guy's severed hands fall to the ground, and they're still like the fingers are still like reflexively like squeezing on the triggers, and they're just firing darts into the like side of a machine.
Okay.
And the guy's going, and blood's flying everywhere. The interrogation droid was effectively disarmed.
Quintel's still hanging up there.
Yes, but luckily it's not pulling him into the pistons
Yeah,
anymore.
you vibro sorted the fucking mechanism.
Forget it. Pretty much everyone else on this team, Merce just murdered.
Merce just fucking rules.
He meleeed.
You
he
got the
meleeed
fucking
it.
grid off though,
Yeah.
or the panel.
You're
off
the
of
me
it.
of piloting of murder.
Well,
I can make
he-
us go where
yeah.
we need to go.
Listen, all I did was explain like your position as a cog in the wheel of life. Like that's all I did.
Well, and you certainly, I think, helped this guy convert into cooldom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
That's
web guy's
true.
like, I'm really, really glad I sided with you guys, the cool guys,
Yeah.
right at the top, because that was the thing to do.
You
Hey,
know.
all right.
That was the
You
thing.
know
to
what's
do.
the best choice.
Now help me get this armor off your
Clearly.
friend so I can look wicked, sweet, awesome,
Yeah,
like
whatever.
you do.
So Moose is gone.
Friend.
Okay, he helps you. You definitely get that off. So it's this, like I said, kind of mid-riff red laminated.
It looks really good on my
Stormtrooper.
black piloting jumpsuit.
It does look pretty good. That's going to give you a soak of 2 on top
Nice.
of whatever your brawn
Gold
is.
is on.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Spider Clan. I will only be allowed to be followed by the most cool entourage. I mean leadership. Leadership, yes, that's it.
Ree,
Sorry.
were you just doing like a score one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will come over to where Ree is.
Yeah.
And I
All right,
retake
I'm
Quintel
at
off.
the-
of
Faith
his
and I are in
vibra.
a special like drinking contest, just in case you weren't following us. Like that's how we
It's
do.
true, that's
but,
how we're
uh,
But somehow I'm
Are
winning.
you?
Oh, maybe.
It's just a secret. It's
I didn't know.
no,
It was a secret.
that's
I
just
didn't
how we
even
do.
know.
Starts
Like,
right
That's how
there.
we are.
Yeah.
The truth is, we're saying that, but we're actually high functioning alcoholics.
Well, I would call that maybe medium functioning alcoholics right now.
Medium.
I'm
Okay,
gonna throw
I'm
over
sorry.
to you.
All right.
All I'm saying is just an extension of our natural workday.
Exactly.
the,
I'm at the panel.
Okay, so you
and
look
yes,
inside.
So I've already reached a point where we can get to whatever level. You guys got the whipping guys. How many of the Scorpion brothers have been done away with?
All of them.
All
No,
of
no,
them.
we just.
We converted the web guy to a
converted-
spider
Yeah,
brother,
no, and he's
now
our
he's
friend.
yeah,
He's
and we killed the other two.
Underoos.
Well, but I say we, I mean Merce killed the other two.
So
really hard.
Underoos is our pal.
What's his name?
Underoos.
Underoos. Great.
So let's make a
great,
note of that.
yeah.
Because I
Underoos.
watch television.
Cool. Underoos.
That's how the Spider-Man, right?
So,
I was at the
Underoos.
premiere of that film.
so Faith, not to cut you off.
I'm sorry.
On the
I'm
Underoos.
sorry. I promise.
No, it's okay. It's all good. I love it.
We're gonna go
You're
down
looking
to the lower level.
You look into this panel. So
Exactly.
you guys see what she like was like looking back at you. You guys look back.
Yes.
You peek your heads to this panel.
I see what
Inside,
I'm doing.
remember what it looked like when they threw the Emperor down the center of the Death Star shaft?
Yeah.
No, what movie is that from?
Yeah, that's the
Which
only way I
one?
can come, David.
Star
you know that.
Trek?
Fucking with you. Okay, anyway.
All
Final
right.
Frontier?
Yeah.
No. It's obviously so. Or
What
like
does
the-
God need?
That's the
with
one
the
where you
starship?
screamed like Luke, real dumb, right?
No,
That's when
That's
Spock
a special
dies.
edition joke for those of you who never watched.
You
the
look
original
into
movie.
this shaft. It's this huge shaft that you can just. It goes
Wait,
down.
I'm sorry. It's what?
It's a huge shaft.
Oh, okay.
Enough. It's just like in that movie where Benedict Cumberbatch is Khan and he does the thing.
A 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet down, you can see this. It's just like a
Down this
huge shaft.
Huge
Just
shaft.
It's a
Massive.
huge shaft.
Goes
massive, huge shaft.
Massive.
down thousands. You can
Massive,
sit down.
veiny, 1,000-foot huge shaft.
Stop it! Stop it!
Stop, please. We've established it's like a canal. Yes, go ahead.
So
And there's a head, like with a ridge.
I'm just going to describe it. So you guys can't even really see the bottom. You just kind of lose it in this bluish mist. There's these
This happens to me every time.
elevator cables, these massive, thick, like Durasteel, probably turbolift cables or whatever, like running around. You can hear them rattling back and forward
It's
slightly in
doing
the
that
distance.
shaky thing.
Yeah, yeah, and you guys all like look at each other, and Quintel goes, "Ah, which of you guys brought the climbing gear?
It's access to every level.
Yeah, I should go all the way down."
So
Spider
you
Bros
mean
net
not
gun should
access
be
as in
easily
We
adaptable.
can control the ship, but as in access as in we can climb down.
Yeah, I can get you down. There should be similar panels on each of the levels.
I believe we got the climbing gear. Did you bring the carrying
That's not
gear?
gonna
Because
be
I'll need to be
possible.
carried.
Carrying gear?
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do. I can put Quintel on my back. We've got to find a ship.
We have to find something for this guy.
Can we
A
not
ship.
use...
You're looking for a ship?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What
how
do we
about
do
this?
With the ship that
Listen,
we
I
have
might
right
just
up
be a
there?
really cool
I
guy.
don't know if we can pull
but
it in here.
we have a web
I'll
gun.
bust into the panels, yeah. I can make it go down to the first level. All I have to do is interact with the mechanics of
I don't
You
know
don't
that.
even
I don't
see-
know that our ship can make it through to where we
Why
are.
wouldn't it be able to go down to the first level?
Well, it
It's
looks
able
like
to bring us down
the
here.
only way to
Arthur!
I'd have to turn it sideways and then move it 90 degrees. which
No,
I'm
we're
pretty-
on a we're on.
It doesn't. Quintel points this out too. I don't think there's any way you can fit your little skiff in here. There's not enough
That's
room.
the only way down.
Well, I think you're gonna have to climb.
No.
I can climb.
Is there any other way?
My new spider brother. Tell me, what is your name?
My name?
Your name, sir.
Do you not wish to listen to the young
Not
lady
your
who
slave
fixes-
name, your
helps me
cool
check my
name.
messages? What?
Well, they used to call me Zabron on the outside.
Well, now you're Zabraz, sir.
I thought
Which
it was
is a
Underoos.
cooler name.
I thought it was Underoos.
That's what they call me on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Unders on the inside, Zabron on the outside. That's how I like him.
Jabroni.
I'm afraid your friend's correct. The only way down to the lower levels is through this access shaft.
Now, you have a weapon here that seems to shoot a stringy, sticky substance that might just help us in this situation.
It's all yours. What is your name, cool brother?
I'm Dak Stryker. Nice to meet you.
Cool brothers.
Cool brothers. Cool handshakes.
I just want to understand. So we're not able to go through the. I'm going to drop the accent. So we're not able to go through the crap. I'm just confused. I want to make.
The panel itself that you guys are looking through is maybe like 4 feet by 4 feet.
I thought the panel would allow me to mess with the mechanics / wiring enough
Oh.
to enable us
I see.
access with a guided ship. So
It's
that
like the
this
panel
panel actually led
for-
us to the central shaft.
for intents
Yeah.
and purposes, it would look as though I'm.
You removed it's like you pushed up a ceiling tile and
Yeah.
moved it to the side, so you're just like in the
I just see
ductwork.
wiring, but I can't use that wiring in a way that would allow us access to the first floor.
No,
No,
we've actually
it's-
got access down to all the floors.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to literally it's like the inside of an elevator shaft. It's like you
Yeah.
forced open the elevator doors, so there's not really
That's
wiring
it.
that
That
he's
was
taken off.
his showcase to us to a lower floor.
Could
because
re-jury rig it to
that's
like
what
get the
I'm-
lift to work?
Exactly. I want to jury rig
Or
it
is
to
there a
make the
lift?
lift to make our ship accessible.
Well, the
We
ship.
did hook it to the comlink.
I
I have
think,
access to the comlink,
I'm
and
not
I
gonna
have
say no to
access
any of
to
this.
the panels within the.
triumph.
but we're not.
I can roll
wait,
it.
wait,
did roll a
wait,
triumph.
wait, wait.
Okay.
Are we?
That
I'm,
works.
I'm
I
actually
can buy that.
confused now. Are
So-
we? Because when you the shaft, is that's not the elevator shaft that we actually use?
Right, that's not the same.
Okay.
We're on a ship. We're on a barge that goes separately. And
You're not
we're
on
in a-
that ship anymore.
No.
Okay.
We went on that, and then we went into a crack within the prison.
Yes.
And with that, I accessed a panel of electronics. Now, my understanding
Well, so that's
is
what
that
I want to say. So it's not even like an electronics panel. It's like
it's
you
just
removed,
wires.
not even wires. It's like you removed a section of the wall. It's like
Yeah.
you opened up a pair of doors and you just gave you access to a big space of empty air. Basically, it's like
I see. It
the-
did
at the-
not access me to a panel of
What you did was
Yeah.
bypass the alarm
electronics,
systems on
so
that
I
panel.
Could best pass,
Yeah, he
bypass
figured out.
the
He
alarm
figured it's
system.
basically he's like he felt you like found a secret door basically.
Okay.
So it's basically
Alright,
opened up
So
and it's like there's a single central shaft that connects every level.
that connects that.
Yeah, and it's just like a big empty space of air, like the center of like when the Emperor falls down that big shaft in
Yeah,
the middle of the
Just
Death Star.
the big,
Yeah.
yeah, hole that appears in the ship. So I'm gonna shout that back then to Merce and
Okay.
and Dax and
It doesn't. Look
Give
like,
me
You're gonna shout about the big hole that goes
But
down the big shaft. Got
I
it.
cannot take the ship down there, but I can take us. We can get to where the Jedi
Yes.
is. The
That's what it looks
Jedi
like.
may help us.
Okay.
It's up to you, Merce.
No,
if you want to go towards that.
I definitely. It's the only thing
Then
that's
we
left
need to
do.
go down this hole, and we need to go now.
Okay.
Don't
If-
fight them.
If one thing is written on my tombstone, it's that Gibby Bindu is all about going down the shaft. So let's do it.
Great.
You guys, and behind you guys, you hear people going, the last transmission we had from that interrogation droid was somewhere over here. And you hear like troops starting to bustle around somewhere out.
fine. Whoop 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 whoop.
I hear something over there. It must be the interrogation droid. This way. They start getting closer to you guys. The panel's been removed, so yes, it's basically just like a huge interior space.
all right.
There are these like cables that run down it. You don't see any lifts in there that you guys can hijack
sorry.
immediately. It's cool. You're good. So it looks like you. Oh, the mic.
I'm just trying to make it work.
It's good.
They were so upset last time.
It looks like you guys could climb the inside of the shaft. Oh wow.
Do we want to take a minute for technical difficulties?
Shall we?
Wait,
Yes.
Let me see your
Yes,
let me
let's-
see your
I-
clip because the whole
Do it, please.
Do it.
Jesus
Sorry,
God.
I'm sorry.
I could not use
just-
the potty.
I
I'm
just
saying.
wanted.
here. So we'll do.
Are you literally taking the booze away
Just gonna
from
put
me?
it down there. Yeah. Oh, do you want some?
that.
No! I fucking don't.
I just think I'll just put it down there.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're very good at this.
Hello,
I've done this
chat.
much. Let's just-
I'm sorry.
Yes, I know you can hear me.
Okay, so keep these looped like
What would
this,
you do if you were in this
then-
situation, chat?
Yeah.
Loop that.
Share it with us.
Oh my.
So I can
Oh, that's
climb.
so
I
much
can
better.
probably carry Quintel on my back.
Okay, that sounds good. So,
Web guy's helping us down with some super webs.
yes. So I think we do another. It's a perfect chance for another screen wipe.
Yes.
You guys weigh all the pros and cons, and we cut to you guys on the inside of this shaft, scaling your way down with the help of this kind of web machine. It's basically just 1,000-foot free climb, or maybe not free climb, assisted free climb.
So
with-
Web Guy was willing to help us get down this.
He's way up at the top, and he's waving at whoever has his web casting device on their back. Dax got it. Okay, it's ranged heavy. You got ranged heavy?
No.
Great.
Who has ranged heavy?
No, it's okay. You got it.
Oh,
so
I have ranged heavy.
it's definitely on you.
I have ranged heavy.
Okay, so the
I
ship
can
I
do
think
it.
she's got ranged heavy.
No, I
don't-
can do it. I'll do it.
She's
I'll-
the gadgeteer, and
Yeah,
I
I'll
also
do it.
makes total
I'll do
sense.
it.
I'm also barely conscious at this point.
No, I
she-
do
I
it.
have
I do
two.
it.
I have two
I'm
wounds
ranged
left.
heavy.
All right, so you've got it on.
If I fart too loud, I'm dead.
In the middle of the shaft, you
You're
guys are
very
doing
dead.
a dangerous mid-shaft transfer of the web pack over to Ree after a few. Up above you, there's a
No,
few,
you mid-shafted all over the place.
up above you. There's a few aborted attempts to shoot web, and then you're like, okay, let's give that to Ree. So Ree, you're putting this thing on. So far, it's been a little bit hectic. You keep hearing these like heavy shapes rushing by here and there.
Heavy shapes.
Oh,
Yeah.
my reaction sound.
Shall we mute Amy's mic? If we're,
I can still hear her.
Yeah.
She left
Oh,
it.
okay, fair enough.
We are literally hearing
Yeah,
her.
she's
she
quite-
is
They do
super
not.
Now
smart.
I'm also
Well, and less
Amy.
drunk.
No, you're not.
So,
No, you're not. You're not freaking Amy.
I am everyone.
don't do it. Don't do it. So, as you guys are climbing down, no problem. Web gun is helping out as you guys get down. That's fortunate because otherwise it'd be really really hard to get down there. How is Gippy descending down this set of
Is a
vertical-
web harness?
All I can elegantly is the word that comes to mind.
Web
Dave.
harness? What
As
are you doing with the web
elegantly
harness?
as a
We
400
squirted
pound
web
fish
around him
person.
until he got stuck, and then we just sort of.
You're just
Listen.
trundling him down?
Yeah, he's climbing down the rope, but he's also just hooked to one of them.
Just because he's big doesn't mean he's not nimble.
Okay, and who would be in the 4 of this group? Who would be the lowest person down? Because you're all kind of climbing down the same strand of cable.
Merslek,
Merce,
Yes.
you're leading the way?
the lowest of
Yes.
the low.
Good, that looks good.
Good job, everybody.
We did it.
Yes, we did do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Merce, as you climb down, your eyes suddenly fixate on. You're like, what is that glinting down below us? And then you see it's
Is it Tamaya's eyes?
not yet.
They are beautiful.
You see this. It seems to be coming up towards you. It's glittering. What is it? Ooh, laser grid. It seems to be getting projected from the walls. It's this tight lattice that seems to be like alternating positions. It's like
Lettuce.
coming up towards you guys, and it looks like it's about ready to slice your whole group in half. I'm going to need an athletics check from somebody or from everybody to get by. You can also see, though, that it seems to be getting projected from this machines that are rolling up the sides of the walls. It's kind of these like tractor droids that are stuck to the side that are projecting it as they go up.
Okay.
Difficulty on that athletics check, sir.
3 purple.
Fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
What if I want to attack with my melee the fucking droids on the side?
Okay,
Yeah.
you're going to have to get past the laser grid to do that.
Okay.
That would be 4 purple, but if you did that, you would shut down the laser grid.
Any way that I can
Okay.
encourage either either the gadgeteer or the like super warrior, so that
Yeah.
like I can give them some sort
Direct
of,
them towards the droid that's projecting
Yeah,
the
if you
field.
want to jump in with a assist, I would give her a boost die if you're successful. Do you want to assist as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you
that-
doing to assist? A little physical assist. So
Kicking
guys,
her- you're kicking her down.
both of you guys give me a leadership check, 2 purple. You give me an athletics check, 2 purple. And if you guys succeed, she'll get a boost. So roll that
I
up.
am. I'm gonna look really cool while they do that.
Ooh.
Okay, so just hanging tight.
All right. So this is my athletics 2 purple.
2 purple.
All right.
Success with
threat.
1 threat. Great.
1 threat,
So take
yeah.
1 boost for that. Add that to your roll. And you, sir?
Okay, so I'm going to look down and just be
Shoving
like,
your butt up.
Thanks.
You almost make me want to convert to galactic dictatorship with your amazing ability to not only slice and dice people with poorly thought out arachnid aesthetics, but also your ability to disable lasers. You can do this. Go! Go!
Go, go.
Success.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
4 success and 1 advantage.
I'm going to
Yay.
give you 2 more boost die for that.
all right, great.
Great. So you got a ton. I'm also going to spend 1 of my dark side points
To be a real dickhole.
to turn a purple into a red.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
And I'm going to spend a light side
Yeah.
to
Great.
turn a green into a yellow.
I love it. Okay.
Okay.
My caring for you will remain.
My caring for you.
Yay.
Yeah.
You guys are almost out of booze.
That's good. That's a good.
I'm okay with that.
That's good.
They've
All
they've
right.
got plenty in
Cowards.
They've got plenty in their
Okay,
blood.
so this
David's
is
hut
to
did the
dodge
stats for
the
me.
laser and to directly go towards the tractor droids.
Okay.
Oh, that could have
Shit.
been better, couldn't it have?
Oh. Can you reroll?
I have.
I think she can. You've
Oh,
got
wait,
7.
hold on. I've got 1 success and 2 advantage.
Fuck you. Fuck
Very
you.
good. Don't
Okay.
reroll.
Yeah, yeah. That's
You should
all
roll
right.
more dice all the time.
I think 1 success and 2 advantage. I would keep that.
Yeah.
I have learned from your mistakes, and I am going to keep that.
It's funny because it's true.
Great. I'm also going to spend my despair that I got on that roll.
Earlier.
Yeah, earlier. So let's drop that. So I'm going to throw a despair on top of that. You tell me what your advantage and success is. I'll tell you what the despair is.
Okay, great. So the tractor droid, I guess I was only attacking 1, so 1 of them is done. So the way I see it,
It
is
starts
like,
getting closer and closer. You can smell the ozone. You can feel your arm
Yeah.
hair sparking.
So if there's 2 of them, it kind of works like this. The one that like goes horizontal is now done. So it's just the.
Great. So it's just vertical lines, and you guys
Yeah.
can just kind of weave your way through it. I'm going to say you successfully shut that down. You guys narrowly, even you managed to narrowly
And that's the advantage.
fit through these bars.
Yeah.
Great.
That's
I'm not even asking for a roll because that was a good roll.
Naturally.
My despair is that then as you swing through and you look back up and you see them getting through, you hear this rushing sound from below, and you look up and you can see a massive lift shooting up the cable you guys are hanging from at a like a supersonic speed. It's like several thousand, you see it about 1,000 feet below you. You guys have a single round. You can see that there's another cable hanging just to your side. If all you guys have to do is leap from one cable to the other and get out of the way before this lift shoots up.
Oh, yeah. Is there a also wouldn't another option be if we saw maybe like an inlet cave
Yes.
or cavern or something?
I will take, if you guys have a creative
If
way
you
to
guys can
avoid
get
it.
inside a weird hole, I recommend it.
Whoa, Faith.
Do it.
Still
Okay,
connected.
there
Stay
you go.
on target.
You got it?
Stay on target.
Okay. Got it, buddy?
Going in front of you.
What do you
All
do?
right, fair enough.
I'm gonna touch you.
Okay.
It's because I'm used to working.
Uh-oh.
Just
You can use his mic while
do it. Use it.
Got it.
Touch him.
You're welcome.
Good catch.
Touch him.
I'm attentive.
Thank you.
Keep talking.
I put on mute.
Now turn him back on.
All right. Hello. Hopefully that's better.
I will attest.
Great. So,
I will attest. Faith is a professional.
thank you, Faith.
You're welcome. I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
Faith.
A massive,
Request for action person.
massive set of metal, essentially of metal walls, rushing up at you quickly. Inside, it's just an elevator for somebody coming up this level. To you, rushing doom. I'm going to need a coordination check if you guys want to try and swing into this little nook that's going to be out of the way. I'll need an athletics check if you want to jump onto a neighboring cable, or I'll reach out to you guys in terms if you have a creative skill that I would accept.
You
Coordination.
negotiate with it.
I'll fucking
Yeah,
coordinate.
fair
I'm
enough.
coordinating the shit out of this. How many perps?
Okay, this is going to be 3 purple again.
Okay. And I have a good athletics. I have no creative ways of doing this. I am going to jump onto the other cable.
I'm gonna spend a light side point to coordinate my way out of this shit.
Yay! My caring for you will remain.
My caring for you remains.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
That's good.
Wait, hang on. 2 yellow, 2 green, 3 purple.
Love it.
That's
Load up.
great.
Fuck Padme.
Oh shit!
That's a huge success.
That
is
is.
a very big success.
I am triumphant
Three
with
success.
3 success.
And yeah, that's
That's
it.
it. 3 success. Great.
The-
And a triumph. So,
The elevator fucking stops before it hits us to let people off at a floor.
Oh!
I will accept that. You swing to the side. Gippy's going, what about me? What about me? And then it comes, like, it nestles up into your butt. It just stops. It just eases, like, comes to a stop.
you like
Eases you up about 3 inches.
Of course.
Comes to a stop.
About 3 inches.
You've jumped safely to the side.
Okay.
I wish you had a camera.
So you guys,
Star
The
Wars.
look of disappointment on Tom's face.
Star Wars for kids.
you guys scrapple out of the way. It zips past, and with no further ado, you guys manage to lower yourselves to the bottom of the shaft.
Thank you so much
Just
for
like
lowering
that.
me onto the shaft.
Anytime, buddy.
You guys get to the bottom, sweating a little bit. The web
liquor?
gun.
Wha-
Oh.
I'll take a water as well, actually. The
Thank
web gun
you.
seems to be out of charges. Maybe 2 more charges left.
Maybe 2 more charges left.
It's hard to know. You're new to this technology. A couple more charges left, but not much. You have to use pretty much everything it had in its tank to help get Gippy down. But you guys settle down into the bottom of this shaft. You're at the extreme farthest bottom. You look back up. You've lost where you've entered through just this dark mist way up above. When your comm goes, Vice Warden? Vice Warden, we are not sure where you are right now. You are off the sensors. What is going on? Who has that still?
You're better
Did you
at
take it back,
convincing.
or does?
No.
No,
It's all
he's
him.
better at
Okay, so Vice
convincing
Warden. Okay, which is Nick
speaking.
Cage.
Nick Cage.
Jesus.
And-
All right.
And it's a more difficult
Great
bluff check this
man.
time.
And I think you should. I recommend talking with the Scorpion brothers. Like I recommend
What Scorpion Brothers? What's going on? You're with the Scorpion Brothers?
they stepped out of line.
Peach for hours.
Yeah, Voice Warden, where are you? We don't see you anywhere on our map.
We're at we're on the elevator. Hey, we're it's crazy. We're with the Scorpion Brothers, just hanging out on the we're at smoke break. You know what I'm talking about.
You're all right. So go and roll your deception check. That's going to be 3 purple for this deception check.
3 purple.
3 purple.
Give
It
it.
gets more difficult.
All right.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Holy shit on a brick.
Too good.
I think you just became the
1,
warden.
2, 3, 4.
You do
4
what you
success,
want.
2 triumph,
Tim
and
Burton and I were gonna blow the lid off that character.
2
Okay, there we
triumph,
go.
4
That's
success, and 2 threat.
I have 1 reroll remaining.
No.
I'll spin my rerolls to stop your reroll.
Yeah.
I've got 3.
Nope. It's,
What?
So it goes one way.
so let us ask, what is a double triumph? Like
What is
Double triumph is you have carte blanche.
It's like the Andrew WK of
It's-
triumphs.
it's
like
literally
it is
the
super
party,
you party super hard.
Tell me what you would do with them, and if it's good enough, I won't spend. If it's something that appeals to me enough, I won't spend this reroll. But we're reaching the end of the session. I got a reroll left, and this seems like a great time to use it. So see if
They
you
don't
can-
transfer?
We have 20 minutes.
All right. So you said to
Thank
mention
God,
the
I've got
Scorpion
4.
Brothers. We're having a smoke break, right?
Thanks, Arkham Flame.
Yeah, you're having a smoke break with the Scorpion Brothers?
So I would imagine, as my triumph, that the person who's getting in contact with me basically they love the Scorpion Brothers. Okay?
I
So,
love the
the
Scorpion
Scorpion Brothers, aesthetic discontinuity,
Are they torturing
notwithstanding,
any Ugnaughts?
that's their hit single. Like they
they're a
are
music
like
group now.
Yeah, well, I mean, in addition to being expert torturers,
Okay.
they are also like a hit music group within the Imperial ranks. They're not like something that gets broadcast on like underground radio.
Okay.
They're like super hip, super fast.
Okay, so here's what we'll do.
So like,
How about this? How about I won't spend my reroll, and I'll let you do whatever you want on with your double triumph if you sing as a table one of these Scorpion Brother songs.
Oh,
That
yeah.
this guy loves.
all right,
Yeah, I love that Scorpion Brother songs. Hey, could you sing me "Sting of Your Love"?
Sting in my love. Sting in my love.
Yeah.
Sting me your love.
you got 8 legs, but you got 1 stinger.
We still have webs for some unknown reason.
We'll tangle you up and sting you with a poison.
And then there's that great bridge.
Saxophone, go.
And the scorpions love with their hearts. You're never gonna die. We'll just convert you to art.
Oh yeah.
Bill Clinton on the sax.
Convert you to art.
Singing your love.
Sting in your love.
I love that song. Yes, that's
Yes.
I'm rocking out so hard over here.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Yes. Oh.
Thank God Dak only listens to prison rock.
Well, I am turning off all the censors because I don't want to see that.
Because we
some
know
reason.
Stinger of Love.
Well, I've got to take
Yeah.
a break and get myself off in the corner because that has got me hard.
Yes, thank you. We do need to lay our egg sacs.
Okay, so you have double triumph. You've got double triumph. Everyone up in the comm room, if we can cut up to them, has the guys like turned the volume way up, and everybody was dancing for a little bit. It was like every Imperial was getting down to it. You've got carte blanche with double triumphs. What
They
happened?
pull out their lighters in a highly oxygenated, like fucking
Like in
They Apollo won themselves?
space environment.
Too
Just fucking
soon.
explode.
Is that what happens with it?
Yes.
It could be. It could.
Okay, fair enough. For once, Star Wars is obeying the laws of space travel, and they all fucking die horribly.
All right,
time
that
we're
sounds
in
good.
open flame.
Yeah, everyone's partying down. The
Oh,
guys.
then that's a no.
Yeah, the guy in charge of the oxygen was like, let me just check out the oxygen. Oh, is that Sting of Your Love? And then you just see the little meters going like, woo, danger, danger,
It's
danger,
because
danger.
the furniture was, the foam was super soaked with oxygen, even though they had lessened it in the
Like
cabin.
you
Yeah.
just cut to the exterior of the space station. It just goes.
There's one hand against the glass.
Yeah.
Like a reverse Titanic, where it's flames instead of moisture.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah. And then, then you hear nothing. Nope, they're gone. Oh, all right.
Well, I've never concluded a mission without burning someone alive, so this is par for the course.
And now we're at the
Glad
lowest
we're on your
level of the
side.
pit.
You guys push
All
out the
right.
panel. We see from the outside is the panel, boom, falls to the ground, and you guys stick your heads out and emerge into these totally tight claustrophobic corridors, just wide enough for two people to walk abreast. Totally dark. Extruded metal struts sticking out of the walls here.
I assume my head's first. Do I see any guards?
You stick your head out first. Yes, as you peek your head, so it's just one extremely long corridor,
Corridor.
barely lit. It's dark, lights are flickering. You hear distant moans and screams. You peek your head one way, and there's like a bisecting corridor, and you see like a whole group of stormtroopers walking in the midst of them. You see the warden going, we don't want to be late to the festivities, do we? Hurry up! I love my executions. And like you see them like disappear. That's all you hear before they disappear down the corridor at the end of the corridor. And then that's all you see in terms of guards for a moment.
So I put the plate back to everybody, and I say, they're gonna execute someone.
How do we find out who that is?
Do we know who it is?
It's probably our Jedi, narratively.
How do
Do
we
you
get
think it's
tickets?
a Jedi?
Jesus Christ.
You'll need a computer terminal somewhere to figure that out. If you want to make a really hard mechanics check, you can do it from inside the
Yes,
shaft.
do it.
Otherwise, there might be something outside.
I want
Quintel
to do
can help.
mechanics.
Yeah, I want you to
I want
as
to do
well.
mechanics.
From inside?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make that really hard, I said, right?
Yeah.
4 purple.
Good fucking luck
All
figuring
right,
out
all
whose
right.
dice is who.
Okay, we'll count them
sorry.
up at the end.
What-
Same
I'm
thing happened
sorry.
last time.
Can
No,
can
sorry.
Quintel help?
Can
their
Quintel
fault.
help?
I'll
Can
lend you
he
my
help?
box.
Does he
With
have
what
any
he-
computers?
I can lend encouraging words. That's like my whole
Absolutely.
shtick.
Anyone who can encourage
Quintel
me.
came down with you?
Yeah. I carried him on my back.
Yeah, if you voice Quintel, you can help out.
Anyone who can.
I
who
would
can
I would
help
happly
me.
lend some encouraging words to her.
You can do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm so cool. I don't even need to be here right now.
Okay,
And I
give
get
me
your
give me
coin.
leadership check. I'll give a boost.
Listen, of beer, and I gotta
Listen
run
to
real
me,
fast.
Ree. That's right. I remembered your name. It's the first time I've ever recognized your name because I care. I really do. So I just wanted to say that you can do this. This is what you were born to do. Don't get out of your lane. Stay in the class. But this is what you were born to do: is access computers so that I can do my more important work. Do it. Go ahead. I believe that you can do everything that you are destined to do within your socioeconomic
Let's see.
I
stratus.
do everything that I was supposed to
Do
do.
everything you were supposed to.
She is on board with that.
Fuck, I am so on board with it.
All right, I will give you 2 boosts because that was a huge success.
Yeah.
So
what does
Mr.
Quintel
Balute?
do?
You voice Quintel, you tell me.
Blue die?
And
Two?
Mike. Oh, that, I won't do anything
Oh,
like that.
thank you.
Um,
Weird, amorphous, perverted blob.
So what does Quintel sound like? Something like this?
Yeah, you remember Quintel's kind of like this?
Yeah. Okay, so look, I've been watching the people access these computers, and I know exactly where they put in all the prisoner statistics.
Executions. Yeah.
Well, yeah, specifically execution. So bottom right, open file, executions, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so you can help her out. Let's just say that's fine. Give her another boost die. He's pretty fucking good at computers.
Yeah.
Great, I'm going to spend one of my dark side points to turn one of those purple into a red, and that's your roll.
I think that's pretty good.
What do you got there
Wait,
total?
one of the purple turned into a red, so that's 2 purple, 1 red.
'cause I gave you 4 purple.
You did.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
So what do you roll in total?
2 yellow,
And you got a boost die for me, right?
1 red, 3
boost die
boost
for me.
dice, and 2 and 3 purple.
That was a tough question, but good job. Okay, roll it up.
Yes,
You
it
did answer
was.
it correctly.
Let's
Alright.
do. Come on, let's do some not math.
Not math. I fucked it up.
That's all right. You came
It's
pretty
not
close.
nothing. It's nothing. I rolled a nothing. Should I re-roll that?
That's fine.
It's alright.
I'm lenient. I'm a lenient
Okay.
master.
And I want Amy to help me because she's very good at She's very good at this.
Okay. Three
No.
of these.
We're-
threats. So two.
It's
You've
not
got
great.
two threats.
Good,
You've got
you stayed
four.
on there.
Don't
buddy.
Four
put the bottle.
success and
Don't
two
put
Put a
threat.
bottle between us.
No.
That's a
never.
You have
bad
three.
idea.
You have three
Don't judge
success
me.
and two advantage.
I have 3 success and 2 advantage.
I would never judge you, Faith.
You
I'm happy to have you at the game every day.
three successes and 2 advantage.
Two.
Don't
Yeah,
judge
three
me
success and two
accordingly.
advantage. Is that a reroll?
No, you did a good job.
I
getting
did a
that in.
very good
Good job.
roll.
Okay.
I do navigate.
3
us.
success. Okay, so yeah, you pull up the information.
All right.
That's what I think, being here the whole time.
What's happening?
You manage. So it's just there's barely anything of a port. It's like a USB port, and you have to like
Yeah, it's
plug into it.
nothing. But I grab into it, and I'm able to get us down to the
Quin-
first floor. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, Quintel
And
helps
they've
you with
always
the
loved me.
Oh, you're already on the first floor, which is better. They have always loved you.
I've always loved you, peon.
And even in addition to those great things happening, you figure out the exact locations of
The
3
exact
people:
locations of the Jedi
the Jedi,
and
Bosley,
Borsley
and Tamaya.
and Tamaya.
You know exactly where their cells are.
I know exactly where their cells are, and I can tell you exactly where they are if you follow me. And
Who do you take them to first?
Merc, I'm going to take them to the Jedi because that's the level we're closest to, right?
I can stand it.
They're
Take
all
it.
they're all
understand.
they're all on the same level. You figure out all their
Listen
Wait,
to me,
who's
Mac.
getting executed?
This Jedi, regardless of if we save them or not, will help us.
Wait,
They
just
know what we're going towards. They will help us. They understand the positive of the light force, and we will move with them.
This is
converts
where this is where if you roll an obsession, I would go straight for
Yeah,
Tamaya.
you'd fight
Oh,
me.
you think this would trigger your
You'd
obsession?
fight me.
You're gonna fight her?
No, I wouldn't fight her.
I would just simply
argue,
interject.
just
Like,
argue.
could
Yeah,
you
but
all remind me
yeah.
what a Jedi is? I mean, I think that was like 18 years ago.
They
I
just
have a
have-
problem remembering
They're
things
like
that happened
priests,
in.
but
Very good.
with cooler swords.
They're
Oh, right.
very
I
good
vaguely
luck.
remember the Galactic
Exceedingly
Guardians of the
powerful.
fucking galaxy from 18 goddamn years ago.
No,
Okay.
no, you can't remember anything from that long ago.
Oh,
That was
okay.
ages
Thank
ago.
you. Yeah, that was.
They only ruled the galaxy for thousands and thousands of years.
only extremely important.
How much shit do you remember from when you were 8, really?
Yeah, I mean, really, I was a mere lad of 62 when
Gippy-
this happened.
Gippy
so-
Regardless, I
Gippy
want,
rambles on. Yes. So
I
the
want
two of you are
her
butting
role.
heads.
Yeah, we're butting heads, and if she wants to go somewhere else, or if Merslake
No,
wants to
do
go
it
somewhere
slowly.
else, then I'll go somewhere else. But as far as I'm concerned, I want to seek out the most powerful person in this, besides us.
Then you want to seek out Merslek.
No, I want to seek out the Jedi.
Well,
Yeah.
did you tell her what cells everybody's in? Because you're the only one who knows where they are.
I know this, so I am saying to the group that the Jedi is in this, the droid is in this level, and the bat person.
No reference to the droid.
No,
but
we don't know where that is.
Bosley is a man.
The droid
Bosley
is the station.
man.
They plugged my
So,
AI into
so
the
as
station.
it is, I
They
know
put
where
the
your
peanut
wife
out
is.
into the
I know
giant
where the Jedi is. I know where
Into the giant
Bosley
uterus,
is.
yeah.
I need to make sure my wife is okay.
My wife.
Don't tell me.
I need to make sure my wife is okay.
My
Can
wife.
she help us escape?
If I just get one look at her, we can move on and make our first moves on the Jedi. But I need to make sure she's all
look
right.
at
Would she help us fight? the
Tamaya?
war?
As an ambassador of peace, all I will say is that you
fucking
two should
care.
fight.
I don't care
Fight!
about peace.
To fight to the death.
You'll know soon enough who Tamaya is.
Is she able to
is
help?
me.
Is Tamaya able to help us get to the warden?
Absolutely.
Then
is
that's
she?
all I need.
Then you guys head to Tamaya's cell immediately.
Then we go
Every
straight
cell
to
door
Tamaya's
looks the
cell.
exact same. Just a solid sheet of dark gray steel, single door, no window going in, fitted directly into the same bleak gray wall. Just walking 100 feet down this corridor, you're immediately disoriented. You're like, everything looks exactly the same. The
All right.
lighting is the same. There's this humming of fluorescent lights.
This is the cell we need to go towards. If we get Tamaya out, we'll be able to go towards the warden, and we will get our vengeance on this, and we'll be able to
Okay.
release everyone from this
Who,
PI.
who has the vice warden's key card?
You had the
I do.
vice warden's key.
Okay, as you reach this door, there's no keyhole or anything like that. There's just a single black panel set into the wall next to the door.
We don't
Do
have
it.
we don't have access with the vice warden.
It doesn't go with the vice warden. Fuck it, I'll punch the
That would-
fucking key,
That would
and
trigger,
I will
it'd
break
trigger an alarm
it.
if we
It'll-
tried to open it.
Yeah, I can't use the vice warden's name.
Then
tag.
that's fine. I tear open
Bypass
the
the panel.
panel, And using mechanics, I'm going to get into access to this cell.
All right, sounds good. You like wrench the thing up, pop the thing off the door. Give me a mechanics check.
Absolutely.
I think that's a much better idea.
Mechanics is 2 yellow. What's my...
3 purple.
Fuck you.
But you're trying to do it quickly, so I'm going to give you an extra 2 black setback on that.
Fuck.
Any way that I
Yeah.
can help.
Yeah, same way as usual. What are you going to say to her this time?
I'm going to say, listen, I don't understand computers. In fact, I hate them. But what I do understand is punching things. I understand that
Let him roll first, babe.
when plebes decide to punch things, they generally get it done or something. I don't know. That's how my buffet is filled.
The
You should spend some of those.
so that is 2 successes. So
2 successes?
and 1 advantage.
All right, I'll
2
give you
advantage. Excuse me.
2 boost again. That's good.
Fair enough. Okay. And yeah,
Take that.
I got you, Boo. I got to reroll. So
got
do
me,
it.
Roll it
Yeah.
up.
You don't need to worry, baby.
You don't even worry.
Damn.
I'm fucking loaded.
We will do it.
I made Arkham real
We're gonna
sad.
do it. Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
Was it
Fucking nothing.
success?
Yes, 3 success
Nothing.
and nothing. 3
Nothing.
success.
I punched
3
through
success.
all of this.
Okay, Tamaya's cell. You get it, and then the door.
I
You
open,
tweak the nipple
I
cell.
open it, and
Just-
the beautiful woman comes out.
Just depressurizes first. It's like comes out of the wall just about
Oh
an
my
inch and a
gosh,
half,
Merce is so anxious.
and then that's it. And then you kind of grab it, and it like easily pivots to the side and inside. Empty cell. Totally,
The execution!
totally black metal going all the way back. It's just like
I-
15
Is there
feet
a
by 15
bidet?
feet.
There
is.
Merce runs.
Excuse me.
Merce runs in and is Tamaya, where could she be?
Tingling the edge of your nose, that scent of your wife that you haven't smelled since you condemned her to the pit, but it's just faintly lingering there on the cold metal. But she's nowhere to be seen.
Is she
We've
the
got to get to the execution chamber, sir. That must have been the prisoner they had.
That
I
couldn't have been
smell
her.
I smell sour milk. What's the deal with
the
that?
warden's gone.
Yeah,
missing.
and then I guess as you smell that, you then hear Gippy jumping onto the bidet and just let him loose.
Maybe we should
Who
leave him
cares?
here,
Who
though.
cares? Bleh.
Hi.
You still have no
where's the
Bosley.
scent
Look
from?
away!
You do. You still have you still know where Bosley and the Jedi are, and they're both on this level as well.
The Bosley and the Jedi are on this level. Let's go to the Jedi.
Why is she
and
being
right.
executed?
and
What has
see,
she
we'll
done?
move to
I
the
grabbed,
execution
I
level.
grabbed the key card and give it to the Rhodian.
Okay.
And I was like, we're going to go stop the execution.
We're gonna stop the
You
execution.
get Bosley, you get the Jedi. We'll meet up with you later. Come on, Merce.
Okay, you don't
Get
need.
your shit together.
Ah, my wife!
My wife!
My wife!
So-
Wife.
So Dak and
My wife!
Merce are leaving to go after the. Can I hear that again? Did you bidet yourself?
No.
Okay, just the bidet
It,
sound.
it can only happen for you once, David.
Oh, I've got it on YouTube forever.
Everything's
Yeah.
so blue when I take these glasses off.
So Merce and Dak are rushing to go after the execution zone.
You're going
Whoever's
to
over there.
the execution chambers,
Yeah.
and then in that case, then.
Execution chambers are like 2 levels above this. That's it. Very close.
All right. So wait. So
Merce, we got
collectively, because we've gone through this. Shit.
Collectively.
Does it make sense for us to all then get onto Dax's ship and go to the second level to attempt to
I ain't got a
attain-
ship no
There's
more.
no
We
ship.
left
You
it.
don't
Yeah,
have ship,
I
it's a
think we got.
fucking
I think we
scuttle.
gotta. I think we gotta do the cardinal sin of any RPG and split the party. Like you
Yeah,
and
we
I
have to
got to
split
go
the party.
rescue the Jedi
We have to go
and.
rescue the Jedi, and you have to go save your wife.
Yep.
And
My
you-
wife.
Your wife.
You got to Liam Neeson. We gotta fucking like.
I think that's
Something.
how it has to be.
Okay.
It is.
And if you could find P9L, it would be great, because he's pretty cool.
We'll do what we can.
At least his memory hole, that way you can plug him into a different looking droid.
So, Merce, it's your party.
Yeah.
You're okay with that? Your obsession is definitely triggered.
Yeah.
We await your command,
We're
sir.
looking to you as the leader.
Yeah, if you can, that's how I'd like to proceed. Do not use that key card if you don't have to.
Absolutely.
This will trigger. I'm going to tell you this now. This will count as additional conflict points because you're going after something that is for your gain as opposed to the benefit of others.
That's okay.
Okay.
I have to play my
What,
character.
what better game than
True love.
my wife?
So you and I can get out of here safely, correct? Just leave them to die.
You guys just go.
So I'm going to let you guys head up to the next level. You guys, I'm going to follow now. So you guys are going where? Bosley, Jedi, leaving the complex
We're
entirely?
going towards the Jedi.
Yes.
We're gonna try to find the Jedi, and the Jedi's gonna help us defeat the Warden.
Okay.
That is my optimal goal. I assume that's your optimal
Can you give
goal.
me another mechanics check to
I
try
can.
and same difficulty as before as you reach the Jedi cell?
Whose die are these?
The door looks exactly the same.
My goal is to follow the strength of whatever
Same,
leader I
actually, same
deem.
difficulty check as before. So you
Mechanics
can
3.
mechanics. You can roll that same roll up. Yes, 3. 2 black setback because it's difficult. I'm going to spend one of my dark side points to turn one of those into a red.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. And that's it for now. Are you boosting
Can
her?
I?
Sure, I would be happy to say a bunch of bullshit and boost.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
say
what you're-
some bullshit.
Yeah.
Say the most bullshit.
So what are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Are you trying to get the Jedi out, right?
I am trying
so
to get
there's
the
the
Jedi.
you're trying to wire the door
so
open again.
it seems, yeah, that I'm trying to. I'm sorry. I'm
Door's
at his
locked.
Section at I'm already at his
Drink
section.
more.
Listen to me. I will appeal now to the mercenary that lives
need
in
to-
the
you need to
cold
open the door.
Rhodian
That's all I
heart.
want to make sure is that I am near his prison door, and these guys have already escaped.
Yes.
towards up.
I
That's
will
all
appeal to. Oh,
I'm so
fair
glad.
enough.
Oh,
Never
shit.
mind.
That's all I want. Fuck.
Okay.
It's not very good.
Is it a
No.
failure?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 failure.
Nice.
So.
Well, do you want to wait for him to...
Roll it up. Oh wait, but Dak, you're not there.
Dak is willing
I
to-
could re-roll for
But
you.
Drew is here.
Are
No,
you?
I'm not going to allow it. If your
Dak
party's
I-
split,
excuse me, Ree. Did you roll poorly?
I did.
Okay, I'm going to spend my re-roll token to allow you to re-roll.
So re-roll.
You're the fucking gippiest Bendu, man.
I am.
If I turn a light side point, how does that change?
turns adds one more green.
And would you allow me to roll a boost for her if before this
No,
re-roll?
because she didn't do it on the first one.
Fair
I didn't
enough.
do it on the
And
first
actually, I'm not going to allow you to do that because you
No?
didn't do it originally.
I wanted to, but I didn't.
Yes,
That's
but you
fucking-
didn't.
All right, it is how it is.
You got to be a tough galaxy master
We
sometimes.
do what we do.
Yes! Oh my god!
It's a
yes!
failure.
Shit.
All right,
It's a failure.
that's a triumph, but there's
It is a failure. It's
is a
for,
failure.
It is 4 threat and a triumph. A failure, 4 threat, and a triumph.
Great. Failure is you're like, okay, yeah, I think I remember what I did last time. You're working on that panel again, and then you slip, and then the alarms go off. It's whoop, whoop, whoop. That's right.
Can we do the
Fourth
lights?
threat? No, we're basically done. It's
no,
11
fuck it.
o'clock.
It's okay.
Well, in our imagination, they do go
Lights
on.
are bad.
Good.
Fourth threat, I'm going to apply to your guys,
It's a lot of threat.
as you guys are.
You have so many.
You guys
light
come
side
running around the
points, though.
corner towards
Yeah,
the
we're gonna spin them
lift.
all.
Do as much as you can.
You guys are running around the corner towards the lift where you're like, that's the panel, and then you get there and there's like 3 stormtroopers like are looking down at it, like they must have come through the, and like you guys come skidding around the corner and they all turn to face you.
They came through that panel.
Okay, that sounds good. So we'll jump over that. I think we'll start there next time. But I want to get to the door open, or what is your triumph, Faith?
My triumph.
The
I
stormtroopers
actually
all
did
have
get-
cancer.
I did get a triumph on that one. Oh god.
Yes, tough thinking.
I don't know how to succeed in this and a triumph that I failed to move us up to.
Well,
the
how
level
about
of
the
that,
door opens
but,
anyway?
Like the door opens anyway.
The Jedi
The
opens
Jedi
himself.
senses that people are here to help and
Yeah,
chooses
no, and
this
they
time
absolutely,
too.
and they allow for us to move through and can
Okay.
sense which
The
door
Jedi.
is there.
The Jedi. You find her super slamming. Like she's.
like it.
Yeah, she's smoking.
I'm into it.
shit.
Yeah,
You're
no.
super
It's a
into it.
man, but he's still got hips and tits.
Who cares?
No, that's a good point. Yeah, is it would it be okay if it's a man still? Because I have an
I don't
actor
care.
in mind. Okay, but you do find him super slamming then.
No, yeah, you're like
Yeah,
I
you
am.
wrote so good you're not a
regardless-
lesbian anymore.
Regardless, it doesn't matter how lesbian I am. A presence of a charismatic person is still a presence of a charismatic
That was
person.
very
Okay.
well handled.
I like
was.
it. Okay, super slamming. So the door sets
And
out.
yeah, it doesn't quite direct me towards, but I have a sense to where I need to be going.
Well,
towards.
I think the door opens still.
Yeah.
So we'll do that first. So the door opens, and inside the cell, the light shines in, and you can see
I
in the
see, I
corner.
see.
This is the door to the Jedi, right? So
Who is the Slammin' Jedi?
the light comes in. You can see a guy in this little fucking metal bench that's worked into the metal wall. no comforts whatsoever. Shields his eye, hair
You're a
totally
little
shaved down to
short
his head,
for a
big
Jedi.
bushy beard.
Bushy
You're a little
beard.
short for a Jedi. Sorry.
Have you?
Okay,
Appropriate.
All right.
I think
Hey,
I'm
no,
going.
no, fuck it.
No, I
Yes,
like it a lot.
thank you.
I like it a lot. I'm just into the character.
I wasn't waiting for it.
It's would you find Tom Hardy slamming?
I would find
Tom
Tom
Hardy
Hardy
slam.
slam.
It's
I
Tom
think
Hardy.
we all
Who
would.
doesn't find
Hello,
Tom Hardy
Jedi.
Tom Hardy,
Oh, so available.
head totally shaved down to like he looks like Buddy and this big beard. But he's just had the
Okay.
beginning, or actually let's just say the beginning of Mad Max. Fury.
Yeah.
Before they get
you're
him,
not
so he's
turning
looking
it
like
off
that.
on that.
Squints against the light as it comes in. Iron Gan, the Jedi, renown across the rebellion for the numerous insurgencies he started on planets during the beginning years of the rebellion. Captured 10 years ago by the Empire. And the Emperor didn't want him dead after they captured him. They didn't want him dead. They wanted him broken. So they sent him to the pit, and he's been spending the last 10 years in here. His face is all puffy, and part of it looks like he's badly battered. He's not wearing a shirt, just these kind of nice,
Pretty
yoga-
sweet pants.
Yeah,
Listen,
pretty
let's
sweet
not
baggy pants.
sexualize him right now. He's in a degraded
He's got
position.
Which is how I like them.
fresh bruises and cuts kind of across his like well-muscled chest.
This is a very particular subreddit we're
As
diving
he
into.
leans forward, and as he leans forward, you can see across his broad back, he's got a full back tattoo. This intricate
Of Yoda.
no,
The
it's like a
blood
very
type
it's
and
like
what
a
kind of claw he
very
has
intricate
and-
Jedi tattoo. It's not commonly used, but it's like this very intricate like interweaving like
Goes all the way down.
symmetrical. Yeah.
It starts at the heart of every Jedi, the taint.
Ooh. I gotta try to do my Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. Tom.
More
I'm
British.
a little Australian.
Good
More
work.
British.
And I'm a little
He's
bang.
more lips
Good work.
than man.
I'm Blaine.
We're here to help you.
Who is that? You're here to help me.
I'm Rimoine.
I'm
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Aren't you a little short to be a rebel?
Fuck you, Tom Hardy. We're gonna get you out of here.
All right. He says you help him up.
Exactly.
Powerfully muscled forearms still helps him up to his feet. Towers over you.
It's the connection we made.
You're getting me out of here.
That was amazing.
I know I'm stronger than this place.
Wow.
We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. And they come out. He joins you. Gippy. He looks towards you. Who is this?
It's Gippy.
Hello, I'm Gibby Bindu, Sir Lips-a-Lot.
Don't
I
listen to him.
appreciate your appearance here in all of your muscular glory, and I assume that you'll lend the power of what was it called? The Force, right? That was like
Yeah.
18 years ago. I don't even remember what it is. The Force to help us in our unholy quest to get the fuck out of here.
Iron
Definitely
Gad.
a thing to get the fuck out
Jedi
of here.
Knight. Pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine, and will be yours, judging by the amount of secretions I left on your palm.
We cut back to you guys. You guys come skating around the corner facing down these stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And I think we have to end our session there tonight, guys.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
I'm gonna
It's so good.
crush them.
I'm so excited.
Dawn, are we?
I hate ending a game
We're good- a
too
good point here?
soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Thank you guys, and
like
thank you
disappear.
for
You
watching.
disappear back around the corner.
I know it's super late for everybody unless
Oh,
you live in
yeah.
LA, and it's a little bit late even
It's
then.
pretty late here,
It's
but
even.
I would like
but-
to say thank you to Arkham Flame for making up for
Oh,
fucking me
yeah.
over real hard with all
Yeah,
these coins.
we got some
I'm gonna
great-
spend them all next session.
I
Just
got one
remember,
left
this
as
is
well.
how we spend our Friday night.
Biz.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told a girl I couldn't talk to her because I was busy.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Please come back and check us out.
We are at the
Her
halfway
husband
point.
is all right.
We're at the halfway point for this adventure. There are 2 more sessions before this adventure arc concludes. So tune in, watch it,
2 more sessions.
find out what happens with the rest of the giveaways. And I think we're good, right?
Gippy may have a heart attack
Wait.
between sessions.
I wanted to
We've got a Zook note.
We have a brand new show starting tomorrow at 12:30.
We
A
will-
new show tomorrow at 12:30. That's in the afternoon, yes?
It's Sean Graham is running a D&D 5.
No.
No.
He's running a Dark World.
No.
No, he's
No.
dead.
Dungeon World.
Dungeon World.
Dungeon World.
Using a Dark Sun setting, which you have a book of.
Dark Sun's fucking crazy. You guys know there's no metal there?
Hi guys.
There's some
Dark
metal.
Sun's great.
It's
It's like
mostly
Mad Max meets D&D. It's all about like
is your book.
weird, crazy, like half giant, half dwarf creatures called moles. It's got an interesting dying world which has been destroyed by magic. The thing
be
that
good.
usually powers D&D world.
It's like if
Tune
they
in.
took Gamma World and took all the fun out of it.
Speaking
Nice.
of Mad Max,
Yeah, look at that
very
shit.
Mad Max.
Well,
Right?
that sounds great. I would tune into that. I would tune in the end of the month for our 26-hour
26
all day. We're going all
Are you
night.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
It begins with us.
That's in
I
2
wanna do
weeks.
that,
Starting
yeah.
with us in 2 weeks, you can start by watching us and then watch for the next 23 hours after
Do you
that.
need a fat guy for any of those hours?
Yeah, you need someone with
You
a
guys
good
will
accent.
have
You
to
need
be
someone with
there.
an eating disorder for any of those hours?
I have a
Yes.
drinking
Okay,
problem.
great.
We'll
I'm
find
ready
someone.
to go.
You need someone who has glorious hair? Because fuck Andrew.
Sorry about that. Like
He's so shiny you can't even tell on the internet.
it hides the shame.
All right. Hides the shame.
All right, I think that's all. Is there anything else we have to shill for? Yay, we love you guys. Come
Buy
back in 2 weeks.
stuff. Go
I
to
think
our Amazon
you
link.
wanted to do
Probably
that later,
that's
right?
there somewhere.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I didn't hear. I didn't know
I
what you
didn't know
wanted to
when
do.
was a good time to do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh
This
shit!
is like a pretty
Yeah,
incredible
no,
giveaway.
This is kind of a good giveaway.
Let's save it till the next one then.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
all right.
fuck you
Alright.
guys. Look at this
Guys,
Blu-ray.
tune
You
in
can't
next time.
fucking
You want
have
a
it.
Force
Come
Awakens
next
Blu-ray?
time. I have a Force Awakens Blu-ray to give away next to the book, so yeah.
Yeah, and if you call Ray a Mary Sue, I'll fucking pile drive you. It'll be great.
No, Mary Sue is a word that means a woman I don't like.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
is.
So anyway, misogynists, don't tune in.
Hashtag Gamergate.
All right, well, let's stay way away from all that. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.